I got them horses in the bag.
It's crazy. Lil Nas X made country cool for a second.
For a second.
Yeah.
And then started crying when Jack Harlow got more nominations than him at the BET
For real?
Awards. Yeah.
He got mad.
I'm like, you ain't dropped nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that and when he started with the homoerotic music videos and shit.
Like he
Yeah.
went full 100.
I think the Devil Lap Dance was the final straw for the conservatives.
Yeah.
The devil lap dance that did it.
Mm-hmm.
I still don't know if he's gay for real. I honestly just don't
No,
know.
there's
Yeah.
this conspiracy that he's not.
I don't
not.
believe it.
Yeah, there's a
Something about-
conspiracy out there.
I don't know.
Bro.
Really?
Because I know
Yeah.
his brand is also trolling.
Yeah,
so
it's
at
like
the
he's
end of
like
the
the
day,
troll.
I don't know. I don't know what to believe from him.
Like he might just want to
he's
be
really
the greatest
committed,
troll in
dude.
the
He could
world.
be straight as hell piping out baddies every single night,
Right.
and I'd be like, okay.
You're right.
It would make sense.
I literally would not know
That's
Yeah,
true.
yeah.
because I don't know. I don't know.
That's true. 'Cause he's almost so gay that it's.
You don't know
He's like a
somebody's gay
cartoon
until you
character.
see them.
I need to see you fighting with your boyfriend.
Oh yeah, you did.
Yeah, like I need to see you like in the middle of the street.
Wait, who are we talking about though? Like,
Well,
we talking about
anybody.
somebody?
We were talking about Tevin Campbell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, I need to see.
That's hilarious.
y'all
That is a good point.
dropping subs on each other,
Yeah.
commenting on each other's like pictures and shit on
Yeah.
Instagram.
You can count on it. You can count on it. You can count on me. You can count on me too. You can count on it. You can count on it. You can count on me. You can count on me too. You can count on it. You can count on it. You can count on me. You can count on me too. You can count on it. You can count on it. You can count on me. You can count on me too.
Welcome
Welcome.
to the Three Oak Podcast, where even the artists can be fans. AJ the Manish.
Shane and Petty.
Sorry, I messed up.
And your boy Jeff.
And Leon Gamble is on the boards. I keep forgetting to start with the country accent and then ending with one.
Oh damn! Yeah, you were supposed to open up in character.
I was. Howdy.
Yeah.
Welcome to the You Got a Friend in Me podcast,
Ma'am.
ma'am.
Yeah, I missed
And we
those.
have a major announcement to announce. We have a major announcement. This Friday at Wake County Speedway. The 3 podcast will be hosting the tailgate in the parking lot with Cypher Projects. That's right. Wonder 94 will be in the building. 3 a.m. Sound will be in the building. And the 3 Oak podcast will be in the building.
I'm definitely excited to see this fusion of cultures,
Oh my
hip
God.
hop and
Literally,
comedy, and,
Are you gonna wear
and,
that?
and racing.
No, I have another outfit that I don't want to say now.
Okay.
I'll blank it out since it's the beginning of the episode. I'm wearing. So I'll blank that out. But yeah, I'll blank it out just because. But yeah, that's what I'll be.
Surprise.
That's what I'll be rocking. It just came in the mail. I'm gonna try it on today. And I've been watching the movie, getting quotes down so that I can just like insert them during casual conversations.
Yeah.
And then I sent it to. I sent it over to Wonder. He started immediately. He was like, "Please tell me this is real." And he immediately just started sending quotes. He was like, "This is a good one. This is a good one. This is a good one."
Just had them ready.
So yeah, he had them ready on the top of his head. So Wonder gave me about 4 quotes already,
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
and then I've been watching the movie so that I could when we do these interviews
Yeah.
outside of the sitting on the couch interviews, when we do the regular podcast interview, then like when we interview the crowd, because I want to do somewhere we just like interview kids and stuff like that. Can just drop them in there when we're talking to kids and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that'll be lit.
Hopefully one of them say something crazy because you know kids.
That's what I'm praying for.
Right.
I don't even know what's going on.
Praying that they say something completely outlandish.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna chop that joint up.
Yeah.
One thing I have to remember though, I gotta also remember we need to make sure when we're doing the interviews, getting their permission
Yes.
Okay.
on camera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We had-
so all you have to
ask.
do is just give
It just,
permission
it
on
just,
camera.
Yeah.
yeah, just have
Do
it.
we have
It's
permission to give you an interview on camera?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then same, especially for the kids.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because if one of them kids go viral, the parents try to sue us. I'm not paying
Yeah.
shit.
Oh yeah.
You will not get no dollars out of me. I'll delete that video so quick. It never existed.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about. That
You don't
video,
want that lawsuit, man.
What video?
Yeah. What video? That joint is gone.
Yeah.
This thing is kind of crooked too.
All right. Where'd you
It
get
needs,
it?
it needs a good
Or did
steam.
you always have it?
Bro,
Is that what they do?
I think so.
Well, I had this hat for a long time. I mean, over 10 years long.
Yeah.
And I don't know where I got it from or why I got it.
It's like a gaucho hat. It's like a Mexican.
Yeah.
Yeah,
joint,
but
yeah.
and it's kind of crooked though because it's been
Is it like Halloween or something?
No, it wasn't. It was. I don't know. I honestly can't tell you why I got it
From your
at
travels.
all. But from my
Yeah.
long travels, I
Yeah,
guess.
yeah.
But yeah, like literally, I have no idea.
Probably got it. You know what? You probably got it in Tennessee.
No, no. I'm talking over 10 years.
Oh, it is. You did.
I
say
had
that.
this
Yeah,
before I
yeah,
left
yeah.
my mom's house, probably in high school
damn.
type. Like I've had it for a while.
Oh, okay.
It's just
okay.
been
Then,
just
yeah, I can
moving
understand.
around with me.
You should just fuck white people up. Just go into like the whitest bar with it
Start
on.
wearing a cowboy hat.
But not even like Southern. You just
I'm
act
still
like
me.
yourself, but you
Well,
have the hat
I
on.
don't
And
even
just
think
like, wait,
it
hold
wouldn't
on.
be that crazy because they got straight black cowboys.
Yeah.
So
sure.
yeah, it wouldn't even be
Yeah.
that crazy, honestly.
Yeah.
Like this is regular as hell to
Yeah.
a large group of.
Oh,
black
you're one of those
people.
nigger riders. Yeah.
Yeah. Who was that nigga up on that nag?
Yeah.
Who was that nigga up on that nag?
That's crazy. They're like, he gets it.
Yeah. He gets
Right.
it. That's one of the good ones.
But yeah, this
I got
Friday,
that
Wake
nicely.
County Speedway, 5 p.m. to 7 p.m.
Yeah.
It's the tailgate. And then after that, we're going inside and we're going to watch the race. This is one of the NASCAR affiliate tracks, right in Garner, actually. So, yeah, talk about a culture clash. This thing's going to be great, though. Like,
Yeah.
because it's like, we can do it all, too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's the best part. And this will be good to diversify the portfolio. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Like, yeah, to where
We
everybody
did this
feels
place.
welcome.
We did this kind of place.
We've done all type of things. You know what I'm saying? Being able to, we can talk to anybody.
Yeah.
Got everything you need, right? I mean, like,
Yeah, so the tailgate should be lit, man. And I'm thinking like, I feel like we're gonna be drinking. Like, feel like it's a
Call it
tailgate.
tailgate.
All that's gonna be
Yeah.
there. You know what I'm saying? So
You cannot have a tailgate without beer.
I might get turned up. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like I might
Like
get,
watching the race too. You said you've been to a race
I've never
track?
been to a race.
Oh, okay,
I've never
all right.
been. I've been to that track,
Oh, but
I've
not
never been
just
to
watching.
an actual.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, I've never been to a race either.
Damn, you see some crazy
Never.
shit. The car.
I definitely want to go to a
Right.
NASCAR race. Definitely
Yeah,
gotta go
and
to
I've
one.
never been to. I feel like the closest I've been to seeing some sort of like large car performance was at like the fair. You know, they'll have like the monster truck thing. I've seen a monster truck thing before.
I've seen one of those.
Like, but that's it.
Pretty
Though.
sure.
Never no race.
Yeah.
Or no derby race or nothing like that. So yeah, that is gonna be dope because I think it's only the track ain't huge, so I think it'll be like 5 racers, 5 riders,
Yeah.
or drivers.
Yeah.
Because there ain't no way they're getting 10, 15 cars on
Cars
that
on
track.
there,
It's
yeah,
just
yeah.
Mud
literally
track. It's a mud track.
no. It's a asphalt track.
Okay.
So, but it's crazy, bro. It's nice. It's nice too. Like it's literally just tucked back in some woods,
Yeah.
right right next to a neighborhood. Like
I didn't even know this was there. Yes, I was looking
Bro,
at
and
the
it's been there
location
since
on
like
the map.
1960 something.
Oh shit.
It was a dirt track. When you go to their
That's deep.
website, it's been there since like 1963, I think, 63 or 64. And
That's-
it was a dirt track, and then you saw it evolve.
That
like,
does speak to like the differences in culture. Like that shit has been here the whole time I've been here.
that
I've
is
never
fully
heard
a
about
part
it.
of somebody's
Yeah.
lifestyle.
You know what I'm saying? And and I've
Yeah.
never ever heard about it.
Right.
It's
And they got
right in the
thousands of
backyard.
people out there. You know what I'm saying?
No,
they
it's
have
deep.
enough seating to get 1,000 people out there at least.
But it is interesting to watch it sometimes because I like to see like when the cars pull up to the side and then all those people quickly change the tires
Oh, the pit stop?
and
The
shit.
The pit
Yeah,
stop.
the
Yeah,
pit
yeah.
crew.
They
They
got
do
those
it
out there too.
Yeah.
instantly
quick.
and
It's
it's
quick, yeah.
All right, you ready
Yeah.
to go? I'm like, damn, that is fucking incredible.
Yeah, and I remember what video were we shooting? We were shooting the Messi commercial.
Okay.
And I was in South Carolina with Wonder, Sean, the whole Cypher Projects team, Ryan Fam, and their parents. We were at their parents' condo there, and they were watching Formula One. And I was asking his dad a bunch of questions, and I was like, "Bro, I don't know nothing about this." He was like, "Everything is like so down to the millimeter."
Yeah.
He was like one guy won. And the reason he won it was because it was so amazing. Is because those tire changes are because so the tires don't explode.
Yeah.
Because the tires are getting so hot.
Right.
You hear like the audio of him talking to his pit. And he's like, "No, if I stop, I'll lose." You know what I'm saying? Like he was like, "I have to push these until they explode, or I think we can make it."
Yeah,
So
yeah,
it's
yeah.
like down to the
Down
wire
to
where you
the-
need
yeah.
a tire
Oh, that's
change,
deep.
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
the tire might explode. You in first place,
Yeah.
and that was another thing that I was
Got
asking
that much
him.
more interesting. Sorry.
There's actually
Exactly,
a lot, there's a lot of
yeah, so
strategy
it's
involved
like
in it, actually,
when
yeah.
you hear that
Surprising.
inside between, and they're
Yeah.
like, you only have like 4 millimeters left.
Right.
Like if you kick into the next gear, it's over for these tires. And he's like, but we will. I have to do this. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
and
If you
then
want to win.
and then you win. You know what I'm saying? So
crazy.
I didn't realize it was that detailed. I mean,
Oh,
of
yeah.
course
It's like
it
he
could.
damn near risked his life to win.
Essentially,
Yeah,
essentially, yeah. It's
essentially,
like,
yeah.
they're risking their life to win.
His car, if nothing else, his car, yeah.
Yeah. So that whole world is interesting, and
And Formula One, man, those cars.
and Formula One is different from NASCAR. That's way faster than NASCAR.
They go crazy on that.
And the course is not a donut.
Yeah,
I gotta
it's
watch
not.
that show. They have that
Formula
show on
One
Netflix,
is
right?
crazy.
Formula One,
They
what?
have a show on Netflix, I think.
They do.
Yeah,
They do.
yeah.
We were
I
watching the
gotta
show.
watch it. I gotta watch that
They
shit.
said it's
Okay,
fire.
okay, yeah, I heard
we
it's
were
great.
watching that
I heard
show.
I heard it's good.
It was something on. It's been 2 times I've been to.
It's like 2 seasons of it right now.
Yeah, it's been 2 times I've been to Ryan's parents' crib for some sort of shoot, and his dad was either watching that Netflix show or the race was on. Like,
So racing is his thing.
yeah, racing. That's part of the Wonder Brand.
Yes.
Racing '94. Race stripes. So yeah,
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
It is for sure within. That's all they know.
Their
Like
blood.
their
Oh
whole
yeah,
life.
yeah. It's on another level. Yeah, totally.
Yeah, it
And
is
actually,
just
one of the best guys right now is actually a young black guy.
Black guy.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's,
yeah.
He's like
Oh.
in that show too, I think.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
And they were making a
Damn,
lot
we
of
taking over
fake.
everything.
Yeah, and he's the first, and he's good. Cause that's the thing. You could be
Yeah.
You could be one of the first black people, but if you trash, we don't give a fuck.
Right,
Like,
right.
I'm not giving
Right.
you no brownie points off
Right.
that.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Golf, tennis.
yeah, like
Yeah.
you can't just be black and be the first in it. Like the hype for that is like that's not even your 15 seconds of fame. That's like
Yeah.
that's like 2 seconds of fame.
And like
It's not as loud,
effortless-
man.
Yeah, it's not as
not
loud.
as
You
loud.
got to be good, bro.
Yeah.
I need you
Yeah.
beating the legends. You
Real.
know
He's
what I'm
like,
saying?
he seems like he's legend good. Yeah.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
But he's like, and he's just effortlessly cool as shit. Like, just
Yeah,
just
he's
he seems
real
like
regular.
a cool-ass
He's real
motherfucker.
I gotta
regular.
see
He's
what
a
He's
he's
real
always
regular
hanging
dude.
with celebrities. Always hanging with Drake or
Yeah.
or like he's always got models or whatever. Of course, that's
Right,
comes
right.
with the
He's
territory
living that
stuff, but,
lifestyle,
Like,
yeah.
yeah,
Damn.
it really is. So it's Formula One, man. If you're in Europe, man, you
They
live
get
like a
money
king,
out there
man.
too, though.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
And all
Oh,
them
man.
sponsorships,
Oh,
they're all
man.
cutting
You get
heavy
that
bag.
easy money.
They get money.
But when you think about
Yeah.
it, it's like they need so much money to build those cars.
Yeah, bro.
Or repair those
Yeah,
cars. Or when
right,
the
yeah.
car totals, you got to have enough money to buy another one.
Yeah,
like
yeah, sure.
that's the thing that I always found interesting was just like
Matter of fact, dropping
with
that
the
on
whole
bucket.
NASCAR and Formula Ones and stuff like that, just those cars in general, like I wonder what the budget is for the car yearly. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because you work those they're working full time. I'm assuming there's somebody always trying to make the car faster. Somebody always trying to make the car safer. All these things.
Well, there's certain things. Everybody's car kind of has to be similar,
And that's another thing too. Everybody's car, I'm sure there's parameters
so
on where
you
you
can't
can
really
go.
do too many modifications on
Yeah.
it. Yeah. So it's like, but I know what but you're always trying to tune stuff and make it.
Yeah,
man,
and I'm sure things are constantly breaking just
Oh yeah,
dealing with that much power and speed.
the way you drive it.
Yeah, things are constantly breaking or shifting and things like that.
yeah.
So, yeah, just the maintenance, bro,
I just-
alone, it's got to be tens of millions a year.
insane.
It's got to be,
Yeah.
including
No,
the
it's crazy.
car, salary, and parts.
Right.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
yeah, that's got to be crazy.
To be going through curved alleys in a forest, but they're actually this far from each other, and that's what's insane.
Yeah,
they're
that's crazy.
just-
Yeah, they
and
do
they
be
just
crazy. Yeah, they be crazy close to each other.
hanging, man.
A cool-
It's wild, man.
That's tense.
A
That's
cool
tense.
movie
Yeah,
that
it's-
came out 2 years ago. It was called Ford v Ferrari, and
I saw that.
You saw that?
I didn't
Yeah.
see it, but I saw it though.
Yeah,
Like,
I know
yeah,
that.
no, that's a pretty
was
cool
good?
one. Yeah, because it's about exactly what we're talking about. And Ford and Ferrari, they were in a race to see whose cars were the fastest.
Right. Yeah.
And
They were
Christian
doing
Bale,
Yeah.
he,
Created
I think he
supercar.
was Ford. And then Matt Damon's in it too. But yeah, it's a pretty solid movie about racing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is the first time we jumped into the experience, which is gonna be nice because we got to kill this joint this Friday, and then hopefully we get this will be the warm up for the start popping up at these NASCAR events. They like, man, we like what y'all did in that parking
Yeah,
lot.
yeah.
Had the parking lot lit. We need to put Swag Surf on. That's what we need to put
Yeah.
on.
Oh, that'd be fire.
We need to put
That's
Swag
true.
Surf on and get them all on Swag Surf. That would go
Yeah.
viral in itself.
Yup.
I feel like
That would.
we get all the
Oh,
kids out there to do Swag Surf.
Yeah, let me get a vintage NASCAR tee,
Yup.
because those are lit, bro.
Yeah, those are fun.
Like
Bruh,
old,
there's
like old
certain companies.
Dale Earnhardt joint.
There's certain companies who their merchandise is just top tier.
Yeah.
NASCAR T-shirts, WWE,
Yep. Let's see what you.
the Raiders.
True.
Um,
There's another good one.
Because there was at one point in time before merchandise for teams became popular,
Yeah.
the only merch that was selling was Raiders uniforms.
Right.
Yeah. What about Chicago Bulls?
Bands. Yeah, bands.
Yeah.
Certain bands.
Yeah, Chicago Bulls. Like,
Chicago Bulls.
'Cause I know
Yeah,
that
I'm
was
thinking of the
big.
people who were just like
Crazy
they always
vintage
had
stuff.
high quality tees. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Like once the Raiders made the staple, all the teams got up to par, kind of thing.
Right.
You know, but the Raiders, I feel like
They're
made it
okay,
fashionable.
Their
to put-
merchandise was always
Yeah, it was
crazy.
like,
Always
damn,
good
this is
merchandise.
top tier streetwear.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay, yeah. It
Same
almost
with,
goes
like-
beyond the
Yeah,
sport.
same with like NASCAR T-shirts. It's like this is top tier streetwear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And WWE top tier streetwear. Like these are
I agree.
high quality. They're using a lot of ink on all
Oh,
these
man.
prints. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
No, I'm exactly
When did we
the same.
stop wearing like sports jerseys as fashion?
I don't think we did.
that's
Like
something
2005 or
that's
something?
something. It's I feel like it's back.
Is it?
I feel like it's
the
back a little
2000s
bit.
are coming back actually.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
coming
Yeah.
back because I feel that's something that always has come and gone in waves.
Yeah.
Right.
Because of course our generation was the oversized jersey.
Yep, oversized,
Yeah.
oversized everything
Right.
too.
It was oversized
Yeah, yeah, that's
everything,
true.
but it was definitely throwbacks was a
Oh
category,
yeah, oh
you
that's
know?
absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
And then I feel like but before that I don't know.
Yeah,
You're
like
if you're a part of the person, if you're one of those people that goes to the games, then you always wore some sort. But
jersey, yeah.
Snoop made hockey jerseys fire.
Oh.
Snoop made hockey
okay.
jerseys
You used
fire.
to wear the Kings jersey.
He used to wear that Kings jersey.
Yeah.
And I feel like Mighty Ducks kind of helped that. That was
Mighty
the
Ducks
ni-
helped- Mighty
the
Ducks helped a
90s
lot.
was like hockey
Yeah.
jerseys.
Yeah.
Mighty Ducks
Yeah.
helped a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
Hockey
sure.
was popping in the 90s.
And
Yep.
them hockey jerseys are quality.
Yeah.
Like, and you
That
get
was
a
like-
real one, bro, they are expensive. They got
Yeah.
the string on them. They are heavy because
yeah.
it's cold on the
Yeah.
ice. So,
Yeah.
like, you can't even wear those in the summertime.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
a real one because it's
Oh,
too
yeah.
hot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a lot of clothing.
Yeah,
It's a
bro.
lot of
It's,
material.
they be heavy ass material.
Because
yo.
they need that shit.
Yeah,
that's
they-
'cause
violent
they need
as
it.
hell,
Ice.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You falling on ice.
Yeah.
You just
Getting
can't-
checked all the time.
Right.
Right.
Yeah,
That's a brutal sport, low
dude.
key.
It's
Hell yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
All of it's you're not even really a player until you have some teeth missing.
Teeth missing. Like
Yeah.
yeah. That's
and a lot of them
that's
have
normal.
fakes.
Yeah, a lot
A
of
lot of them have fakes. If you see them with a full set, some of those are fake.
There's
They're
a
not all.
bridge. They pop it in. During
Yeah.
the game, pop it out.
Because I saw one where I was watching a
Rite of
game.
passage.
Yep.
I saw one where he was watching a game and the dude didn't have no teeth. Then in the press conference he did. He was like, Zach was like, oh yeah. Zach was like, he takes his teeth out during the game.
That's funny.
I was like, what?
That's funny.
Crazy. Front two teeth missing during the game. He up there yelling, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Then gets
yeah.
to the press conference, got a perfect veneer smile.
That shit hilarious.
He said every time he knocks one out, you just add one to the veneer.
Yeah.
To the piece.
The thing that about hockey that I can't think about hockey without thinking about Rick Ross now because there was a do y'all remember the YouTube series Over and Under?
Over
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
under.
It was black and white.
Mm-hmm.
They had a white background and they were just sitting on a stool
Mm-hmm.
and it'll be a cartoon drawing of and it's overrated or underrated.
Oh,
and it'd be
okay.
a cartoon drawing of whatever they were about to talk about. So they would have a cartoon drawing of a hockey player and then it would cut to whoever they're interviewing. And they would say if it's overrated or underrated and give their reason why.
Oh,
It was popular
don't
as
know if I
hell.
remember
Rick
that.
Ross had one of the funniest ones.
okay.
And they did, over and under hockey. And he was like, yeah, that's the sad. You know how Ross talks.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the savage foot. He was like, so that's the sport for the savage white boys. Yeah, I like that. He was like with a little. He's like, I like that. Yeah, I like a little fist fight, nose broke, teeth missing, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was like, yeah, the savage white boys is holding that down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, it's some
It's a
real
savage
shit,
ass
bro.
sport. Yeah, it's like
it
it's
is a
blood sport.
barbaric ass sport,
Yeah,
bro.
it's savage, man. It can get really.
And the fact that they don't let nobody else, like, if you throw a punch in the NBA, bro, you are cooked out
You're
here.
out
Yeah,
of
yeah,
there.
it's
Yeah,
crazy.
Cooked out here in terms of fines.
Everything,
and-
bro. You got to issue public statements. You got to
Yeah,
do all
yeah.
sorts of
Yeah, oh
shit,
yeah, bro. You gotta go on an
Yeah, you
apology
gotta go on a
run.
run.
Yeah,
you gotta
do
hit
a
every
lot.
outlet. You gotta,
Yeah, bro.
yeah, you gotta
like-
change your lifestyle for a few
right.
weeks.
It's
Like,
so yeah, it really will, bro.
couple
It's
months
so
on that.
crazy
It's
how
crazy.
like a fight in every other sport
It's-
will have you on a sympathy run.
Yeah, it's
Damn,
crazy.
paying $500,000 in fines.
But in hockey, it's like if it's a competitive game,
Yeah.
they will stop the clock
let it happen.
and
To let
just,
the-
and
to let
just
them
give
get
y'all
their
room.
shit
Just
off.
let y'all get busy until somebody falls. Once
when
somebody
we,
falls,
when we,
up here.
wait,
Yeah.
when we break it down on that level, is hockey the healthiest sport out there for men?
Might be,
You know what I'm saying?
honestly.
Masculine.
Because
I mean, why not?
you able to
It's
get
that-
your ones in.
It's the
Yeah.
healthiest for the ego. For
Yeah.
the
To
brain.
get, it's the fight club of sports.
You know what I'm saying?
They
Yeah.
definitely should let football players fight because
Nah, it's too many people.
Really?
Yeah, that's true. I mean, that is another thing too. With it being
the
so many
system.
people, it's hard to get under control.
Yeah.
It's not as many
Yeah.
people on the hockey.
And the
rink.
bigger than you. So it's just like, oh,
And it's
shit,
like
how do you
it's-
break
Unless
this
they
up?
clear the benches or
Right,
whatever they
right,
call
right.
them.
Which
Unless
they-
they clear the,
which
which
that's
that don't really happen that often.
It doesn't, but
in
it's
hockey.
like it's like at least it's built into their code of conduct and their rules to like do this. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? To
You
try
can
to
have
yeah.
You can have a fair one.
And they're built like Rams.
That's true.
Yeah, but like football, I feel like they should allow with football because, bro, if you're so mad that you're punching somebody's helmet, let him break his hand.
Every time I see that,
Yeah.
I'll be like,
I'll be
what happened?
like, bro, this nigga is pissed.
Right.
Like,
Go
how
for
pissed
it.
you have to be to punch a helmet?
That's what I'm saying.
That is not hurting him
They're
literally
bare
at all.
knuckle.
But it does get dangerous when they start using a helmet as a weapon, though.
Right. Oh yeah, because
I see, yeah, where they if
They grab your
boxing
face
gloves.
mask.
yeah, that
yeah.
shit be crazy. They be whipping your neck around,
Right.
rip it off, try to hit you in the head with
Yeah,
it. Yeah,
that's
that's
what
when
they
it's
do.
like,
Right.
okay, somebody could die, bro. Relax.
Because they actually punch it. If you watch it in slow motion, man, when you're trying to as a running back, you're trying to get through there, man, they doing nothing but throwing punches under there.
Yeah, exactly.
Man,
Yeah,
the defenders,
exactly.
man, they just there. They just
Oh yeah,
punching
they
at you.
be doing all sorts
They're
of
They
shit.
say you're trying to go for the ball, but man, this
Yeah.
you just catching gut punches all day.
On the line is
Yeah.
where it gets crazy. The
Yeah.
big boys right in front of each other.
That's why you
Yeah.
protect that ball, man. That's where they be. That's why the training is insane on that shit. They
Yeah.
have to be in crazy good shape to do that.
Yeah.
Hockey players are actually, I think, underrated in the level of fitness that they're at.
Oh, for
Yeah,
sure.
also.
Yeah, I
For
think so,
sure.
too.
Because you
For
skate
sure.
nonstop.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's true.
Nonstop.
Just
Their
constant
legs are
cardio.
crazy.
And power, too.
Plus your upper
'Cause
body
they can't
because you're
just be-
checking.
And
like
you're checking niggas too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Their bench press is probably crazy.
Right.
Yeah, to be able to
But
mush
that's,
and
but that's
push.
an athletic thing to do. If you skate for long enough, your legs get tired. Them niggas is doing that like.
Yeah, their
You know
legs
what
are
I'm
strong.
saying? Strong as
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah.
Fast. Yeah.
Same with like a all-star NBA player that was
Yeah.
running, that was in the game, only had 5 minutes out the game.
Exactly.
Run nonstop.
Like,
He played-
you're like, what the fuck?
He played. He
bruh?
played 40 minutes tonight. What?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
crazy.
That's insane.
40 minutes?
You doing straight up suicides for 40 minutes
That's crazy.
with jumps, with jumping. 'Cause that's the other thing too. Jumping,
Yeah,
include
true.
all that
Yeah,
too. Man.
yeah.
Where you out, man.
That shit's tough.
Yeah.
And it's not like you in a standing position the whole time. You pretty much in squat position at all
Yeah,
times.
for sure,
Right.
for sure. Yeah, you're really
Playing
working.
D,
You're
you like
really
you
working
doing
for
crazy
it.
shit.
Yeah. Yo.
Athleticism wise.
Yeah.
So we got all the topics for this week. What I was doing earlier before we started, I was trying to find some coon topics. Those always do well. You know, just
Oh,
the
yeah.
shit that niggas just go crazy for.
Oh,
Give these darkers what they want.
Chill out. Chill out, bro.
The darky algorithm.
Right, bro. There is this whole separate algorithm though. It's crazy. I've been watching it. I watch a combination between, all right, like I don't just watch the content. See, I'm always, every time we do a podcast, I'm looking at the content we produce, the conversations we had, compared to how it could be marketed throughout the week, even if it's an old topic. Do we have a spin that could be that could re-bring up a conversation even if it's a week old? Or is this a topic that we should have skipped because anything outside of the initial day, nobody was going to give
Nobody's
a
gonna
fuck
look at it
anyway.
afterwards.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
you
no,
missed. You
facts.
already missed the.
You missed the
curve,
wave
so-
because
Yeah.
nobody
Yeah.
cared that
Anymore.
much
Yeah.
anyway. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Some topics are always going to live forever. Racism topics,
Sure.
sexism topics, those always get the clicks and things of that nature. But so I watch all these different types of
The
content.
green content.
And
Evergreen.
yeah, and evergreen content and nigga content is crazy. Like literally just like the worst of society. Like whether that be, and nigga covers all races, just so y'all know. Black, white, Asian, Hispanic. If you doing coon shit, it's gonna get you some views.
Now, how deep into coon shit are we talking here? Are we talking?
We're talking about somebody throwing a temper like I saw a couple videos.
like old school DJ Academics coon shit.
Yeah, for sure.
Because he was just. talking
Well,
about
no,
people
that's
killing
different.
each other.
That
Yeah,
way, that was killing each other. Yeah,
Yeah.
but I'm talking about even throwing a temper tantrum or throwing your drink at the KFC worker because they ran out of hot sauce.
Right.
I saw a good one of
Right.
those. recently,
Content like
actually.
that, like stuff
Content
like
like
that,
that, yeah, I
did
is
see a
gonna
crazy
go.
one.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
I just saw
Or like,
one.
or like them white dudes who used to go to the hood and pull people's pants down and shit.
Right?
What?
Yeah. I saw one where
Shit, never saw
TikTok?
that.
I saw
Yeah,
one
for,
where
like,
this
YouTube
where
or
this
something.
white lady, she was like 60,
Not
bro.
worth it.
She was having a full blown temper tantrum because they wouldn't serve her a 3-cheese burrito at Taco Bell. She was like, ah! I was like, they was like, bro, what are you doing, bro?
Is that not on the menu?
Right. No, I don't think I don't know why they weren't serving it to her.
I wonder.
But-
I'm not a Taco or KFC.
Yeah,
Whatever.
something, whatever. Yeah,
Oh, it
Taco
must have been
Bell.
one of the KFC / Taco Bells, which are just way worse. Than
Oh,
Yeah,
the ones
okay.
that are joints together.
Fast food blends. You be like, what are y'all doing?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What are you
cut it
mixing
out.
together?
Yeah,
That's
bro.
funny. That's funny.
Yeah.
You remember when they were trying to push A&W root beer heavy, and they would put A&W like
Yeah.
on the building?
Taco Bell?
Yeah, that was
Taco Bell and
think so.
Taco Bell and
There was one on Western. Yeah.
KFC was doing it, and it was like, we don't give a fuck about that root beer, bro.
Yeah.
Stop putting that on the sign.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
And
it was like, why did they? Why were they promoting it? So they wanted root beer.
Because that's one of those like last resort beverages, you know, just like all right.
It's one of the beverages that never needs to be advertised. Too.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I only,
Yeah.
I
You know
only
it's
have-
always there.
Yeah. In fact, I only have root beer anytime somebody offers it. I feel like.
Right.
You know what
I'm
saying?
never
Like,
just
I
like
don't
I need a
ever-
root
Yeah.
beer.
Yeah.
Right. I'd be like, is there anything else? If you ask me, like,
Right.
got some
When
water?
now when
You
now,
got
when
beer.
Yeah.
now when soda was when I did drink soda, I did like root beer.
Really?
Yeah, I did. I always.
I mean,
always
it
liked
tastes
root beer.
good. I
The
like it.
first
root beer.
sip of a root beer, if you crack the can,
Is the best.
Is man, that shit.
It's the best. Yeah, that is the
But-
thing. Where the root beer, it's like the first half of the can is the best.
Oh, it'll
It's
go
like Coke to me
stale.
too. Same thing. A regular
Yeah,
Coca-Cola,
Coke does
man,
not
you
taste
crack
good
that
enough
joint
for me.
out of an ice chest. Oh man, the first
Yeah.
like 3 sips.
At a cookout.
Yeah, man,
You got your glizzy.
But then
oh
I
my
might
god.
as well pass it to somebody after that.
Yo,
Glizzy.
speaking of glizzies, I was at the ale house, bro. I saw this nigga with the longest glizzy serving. Bro, I don't know what this was, bro. I don't know
Like a
what
practical joke?
I don't know what it looked like a joke, bro. I thought I was in the middle. I thought I was in the middle of a YouTube sketch. Nigga, this hot dog or this meat was so big, bro.
Pause.
No exaggeration, bro. It was a sausage that was about a foot long on a bun that was wide open, nothing on it, and then of course all he put, he asked for mustard,
Wait, just on a plate, just
on the plate. There was no French fries,
Just a summer sausage, just on
no
a plate.
nothing, bro. He was on the other side of the bar, and she's like bringing it out, almost like it was on display, like when you're at a Mexican restaurant.
Yeah,
and
they
you order
bring-
some
yeah.
fajitas.
Yeah.
That's how
my
she
God.
brought that shit out. Like she was like the Glizzy King.
Chill out.
And
It's
then
still
put it in front of
sizzling.
him. He was looking around. I didn't even look away. You know when you be so shocked, you can't look away. I was just like,
The Glizzy King.
I looked at him and he was looking around a little nervous and he was like,
Oh,
Start going
like
crazy.
he's done it before.
whole-
Like he's seen that.
he don't give
Shit.
a fuck.
He's definitely ordered that before.
I ain't never seen a sausage leg, bro. It was huge, bro.
Came and got the Glizzy special.
It couldn't have been a hot dog.
Facts.
It couldn't have been a hot dog. It had to be a sausage, bro.
Damn.
It was so thick and long, bro. It was crazy.
Pause. Slow down. Hold on. Wait. We let this go on too far.
I'm sitting here trying to be mature, but
Bro, that was the craziest glizzy in the world, bro.
Yeah.
Is that a menu item? What is that even?
Bro, that's what
serving?
I'm saying, bro. I've looked at their menu pretty well, and I just do not ever remember seeing foot-long glizzy.
They're like bread.
On the
Don't
menu.
But
worry about
the
it.
way you talking, it sounds like it was longer than a foot.
Bro, it might have been like 14, 15 inches. Bro, it was huge, bro.
Did-
And it
did
was
he-
like this thick.
did you eat the whole
Why would
thing?
people want that?
I think so, yeah.
Right.
I
there.
think so, yeah.
I
It
just
must
feel
be
like
it must be a challenge or something. They
You almost have to
a
burn the
challenge.
outside of that for the inside to not be.
It did look well cooked. It was well cooked.
Yeah.
It looked good. Like, low-key, it looked delicious.
like
But
split
the
that
regular size is like a quarter of it. Like a third of it is like a regular size. This was huge, bro.
Yeah.
Damn. He's about to- he's
I
about
couldn't
to
believe
face
it was so fucking big.
Pause.
But yeah, man, coon activity always does well. So before y'all got here, I was looking up like coon stuff this week. Couldn't find too much. I'm
Well,
trying to
Like you
miss-
typed it
there's-
in?
I mean,
Like-
you could talk about Stacey Dash.
we can start with
Oh,
that.
I
Yeah,
saw that.
Yeah. Okay.
Stacey Dash just realized that DMX has passed away.
And I didn't even know
I
it
think
was
she's just
her
trying to be
when I was watching
disrespectful
it.
to black
Okay,
people.
that's
That's
I feel
the
like,
other part, bro.
I feel like that's a bigger
I was
conversation.
like, what?
I was like,
this
what?
white chick looks a
That's
lot
what I'm
like
saying, bro.
the chick from Clueless.
Right.
I was like,
bro, have you seen it? You saw it, right?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
She looks crazy.
Yeah, no, I.
She
I
looks
That
like a
don't
white
look
woman.
like. Yeah, she does, bro. That does not look like Stacey
That
Dash.
looks
yeah,
like
no.
Stacey
That don't
Dash.
look like Stacey Dash was in the
bleaching.
movies.
She's
That
That's
is
what
a
I'm saying,
clear
bro.
bleach, bro.
That's what I'm
That
saying,
is-
bro.
yeah.
Yeah, that is convincing, even more convincing than like Michael Jackson. Like
Yeah, bro.
that
Yeah,
shit
but
was.
she's always
She's
been
a
looks
white
natural.
lady.
It looks natural, bro.
Well, she had
Yeah.
the thing about her, I don't know if she's had nose surgery, but she might have, because she's never
think
had
so.
like strong.
She never had a wide
she
nose.
did.
She never had no strong black people features.
Yeah.
You know, she was a black woman though. We
Yeah,
knew that, but
I think she always had like a sort of a straight nose.
yeah, because that's the thing. If you have like a symmetrical face
Mm-hmm.
and regular looking nose, that's not like
no African, no strong features.
African features, then
You could
but
pull
the
off
thing
the-
about the bleaching that makes body dysmorphia so real is just like you look crazy. Like
Yeah.
you don't even look like an attractive white woman
Right.
when you're done the
because
process.
you don't have the right features already.
because you don't you're not white. So
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
they be looking
That
crazy.
color is
to-
not
Yeah.
meant for you. Your
yeah,
features.
it's like,
Yeah.
bro, the shape of you
Yeah.
are not meant to be that color.
Yeah.
And you're disturbing me. You like,
Yeah.
So I'm making a prediction. All right.
all right.
Okay, so Stacy's setting up this is the final phase in her transformation.
For sure.
Because she's already an outspoken right-wing, conservative, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
This is her final phase.
She's already
in the
kinda cast
transformation.
out.
She's about to be the next pun coming into the elections in the next 2 years. Because what is it? When's the election? 24?
Well, the midterm is this year.
This year.
No, I mean
Well,
the
then
presidential
2024.
2024.
Yeah.
So she's trying to get in. So she's trying to get in people's ears. Trying to get on
You think
Twitter.
she's about to pop
The
out
black
on
vote?
trying to vote?
Stacey's about
trying
to pop
run
off.
for something?
No, well, if she doesn't,
You're talking about- you're talking about
visibility.
She's trying to get
Okay.
Overall visibility.
Yeah.
She gonna be like to push.
She's
Yeah.
about to start getting her opinions off.
Yeah. She's trying to get right. She's trying to get that Candace Owens money. I don't blame her. That shit's a lot of money. That's
Candace Owens,
that's
shout
a
out to
good grift,
Candace
man.
Owens. She's getting that bag for
Yeah.
show.
That grift is crazy. I know she can't believe that shit.
Yeah.
Ain't no way.
But if that was the case, wouldn't she why would she even give a fuck about DMX?
Right. That's true. That's a fair point.
Well, she's from New York, ain't she? So it's not. I mean, DMX was.
I mean,
Well,
yeah,
part
obviously,
of
she
it.
didn't,
I mean,
obviously she didn't give a fuck about
It was
DMX.
more than
knows
hip
how
hop
to
culture for
offend Black
DMX.
Twitter.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like he
Yeah.
affected a large group of everybody. You know.
Right.
But
But I mean, if you haven't heard about it in a year and a half,
it might have been one of her favorite rappers. We don't know.
And she was
But at the same
invested.
time, if it was one of your favorite rappers.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying. It could have been one of
honestly.
your favorite rappers. You ain't know in a year
Yeah,
and a
but-
half.
back when she was black.
Yeah, it happened in April of
What the hell
2021.
does she do? What does Stacey Dash do on a daily that she didn't know that?
Well, she's outside of our
Oh yeah.
like,
She's
she-
in white world.
Yeah,
Well, that
she's
just
right.
let us know that
I mean, I
she's
don't even
not
know where she is.
attached to the world at all.
No, she's not. So it's kind of like you can almost believe why she wouldn't have heard because
Yeah.
she's not really attached to
Because
this anymore.
that means you're not attached to nothing.
Yeah.
Why'd she feel the need to post that though?
But exactly, and then
Because it might have
somebody,
been her favorite.
but then
I think she was just trying to offend.
Bro, somebody
Black
pointed
culture. I
out-
think she was
You
just
think
trying to- yeah, for sure. I think she was just trying to have a hot take.
But look,
Trying to have-
listen, bro. I'm literally
That's possible.
thinking like the fact that somebody pointed out. I don't know what I was watching. Somebody pointed out that she was playing music in the background. So you went to go turn on a track.
She was.
You
Oh,
went to go
was she?
turn on a sad
She
track.
was, yeah.
DMX song? Or?
No, just some sad.
It was just some
sad
other shit.
sounds.
Yeah,
Sad
it
song.
was some.
Oh, it was,
Yeah,
some,
it was weird.
kind of
Yeah, the whole
calculated.
setup was kind of crazy.
Who can say?
Right.
Yeah, some shit like
Some
that.
Enya.
Right? Yeah.
So what Jeff is saying, I get it.
No.
Some kind of publicity stunt
Yeah.
kind of thing
She
in that
was
area.
Kind of weird. Yeah.
Nah, I think she's being serious. That's the thing. And
I
she
wish
just
I could
I
get.
don't
I
know
wish I
what
could
to
have
believe
an
on the internet
interview, or
anymore.
an interview would come out with somebody like Stacey Dash, where she's on like Uncle Ruckus energy, so that we could. 'cause
Charleston
you-
White energy.
Yeah, because you know
Where
when we
she
don't.
shows
You
her
know when
colors,
people just start doing wild shit just out of their nature. I know me, and I feel like most people would feel more comfortable if you just came out the gate and said, "Goddamn right, I hate niggas."
Yeah,
you know what I'm
fucking
saying?
mask off.
Like
Yeah, I
I feel,
agree. No, I'm not-
yeah, like I
yeah.
feel like that.
Yeah.
That's why people love Trump so much.
That's a fact.
Right.
Because Trump was like, "Hey, look, man, this is what these people do."
At least you know what
Yeah.
you're working with.
Yeah, right. You know what I'm saying?
Trump
like,
was the king of the double down, bro.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, when you on double down energy all the time, I just feel like you're a lot more easier to receive.
Right.
Like I feel like
From a
you know,
certain section
Well,
of people.
exactly. But he has.
Yeah,
his,
yeah.
But he's
Well,
he's
no,
that
he-
person where it's like his core is never gonna leave. Like,
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
no,
yeah.
no,
They're
no.
never gonna.
They're never
not
gonna
even
leave.
a certain section of people. I feel like all people.
All
I feel like
even the
us,
ones who don't like him, like
even
him?
the ones that don't like him. It's
Oh,
like,
I mean, well,
you see what I'm saying?
he was content. I mean, like the left
Yeah.
really miss
Yeah,
him
he was content.
because
He was content.
every night
There was
Jay
something.
Leno or not even Jay
I
Leno.
mean,
it's not
he
even
was
thing, but
good content, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was-
Like
he
he
was-
was easy
yeah.
to make.
He was high
Good
quality.
content.
Yeah, he was high quality
yeah.
content.
You could
yeah.
He's funny, man.
You could
Dude's
guarantee
funny.
a laugh every couple
Yeah,
days
he's
from
funny.
Yeah,
Funny.
yeah.
Trump content. Like
He's funny when he's not trying to be.
So it was one of those things where it's like entertainment
It's
at the
ridiculous.
price
Right.
of ruining the country.
Yeah, and he's a terrible criminal.
Yeah.
I think that's to me.
Shit criminal.
That's
Yeah,
the
he
funniest attribute
Yeah.
of his character to me is that he's a terrible criminal.
Like he's
Yeah,
a
that's
con.
true.
Like my stepdad said, he's a con man.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think it's because like
Billion
with
dollar
him, it's
con
like
man.
it takes one to know one because he's
Right.
sort of a hustler, talker. You know,
Right,
and those
okay.
people can convince you of anything. And
can
like
see
a
that
talker,
shit, yeah. You
a
gotta
hustler, they
watch
can
that.
convince you of anything.
Oh, man.
fact.
So that's what he did. He convinced America
Yep.
that
Yeah.
he was right for president, and he did it because he's a hustler.
Like
He
his
knows how to-
classified document shit.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That is kind of crazy. Do you
Yeah.
kind of know the details of it? You want to run through it real quick?
Man, yeah, we already. It's,
Go ahead.
So the Department of Justice, or I don't know, or whoever, they requested these documents. Whenever President Trump left office, he just took some classified documents to Marlargo,
yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
and put them in his
No
safe.
big deal.
And it was like no big deal, right?
Facts, facts.
And,
Right.
and
Just-
they
just cleared out the
nicely
filing
asked us to-
cabinet.
Right, just threw them in the cabinet. Threw 'em in there,
Yeah.
right?
Said, I
And-
want to have these just in case.
yeah, he's like, and so clearly blackmail, some mob shit. He really,
Yeah.
he just knows he is like the Don Corleone.
Yeah.
But like, so he took them, And they actually asked him nicely because, they knew he had them. They keep this on file. They run through their files. Somebody's entire job is just to make sure all these files are in place. So they're like, hey, bro, we know you have this, 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 and this. He gave them like a couple of them and kept most of them still.
Right.
So like, all right, bro.
I can't let him off these, bro.
Yeah.
I can't let him off these. I need to copy these.
Right. So
why you couldn't just photocopy him and give him back, bro?
and give him,
that's the crazy part.
I feel like that's done.
Well, because in order for it to be legit blackmail, you need the real thing.
That is true.
Yeah.
You can't have copies of it because anybody can make a copy.
That's true.
True.
That is
so,
true.
But so they're like, all right, so they show up in Marlargo. They go and get their shit. They open the safe, took the documents. They knew it, whatever. So the problem is, like, it's classified information. It's like highly classified information. So of course they can't tell us what it is, but it's like highly classified. And when they got the stuff, Trump's team wanted them to release. They were trying to call their bluff. They were like, you don't have documents. You didn't find the documents. And so they're like, we want to see a picture. So I think it's CIA. I guess is there the
FBI.
FBI or
FBI?
CIA?
It's terrible. FBI.
Oh,
I guess.
FBI.
FBI. I'm sorry.
FBI.
FBI. So they
Secret Service,
like
one of 'em.
scattered the documents on a bed or something and took a picture of them. On like of the exterior, you can't see anything. You could just see classified cover pages and stuff.
Yeah.
Took a picture. And so now all the Republican news networks, Fox and all this stuff, are covering this like, you see how the picture looks? Why would anybody have classified documents just thrown around like that? This is fake news. And I'm thinking, but he asked for this picture, and they took the picture just to show this is what we have.
Right.
And now they're running with that in that direction. But
Can't
yeah,
win.
brush should be cooked, but you cannot arrest a president.
Yeah.
If you arrest a president, it's over.
It's over, yeah.
over.
And it's funny how
I mean,
like
the former president.
former president.
It's
It's funny
yeah,
how
former
their
president,
media
president, yeah.
outlets now are like trying to like bash the police now. Like, nigga, we've been telling you they've been doing some.
Right.
Anyway.
Right. Now they're talking about defund the FBI.
Yeah. All right.
I was watching comedian Whitney Cummings. She was on Flagrant recently, and she
she
said
was?
that. Yeah, and maybe like a couple of episodes back.
She was actually.
Yeah, and I just watched it while doing other stuff, and she said that he had a roast, right? Trump, yeah, he had a
he
roast.
did.
And
Oh,
she did his roast, and she said that he was out there acting like, like cringing and all that stuff. And then backstage, she ran into him, and then he came up to her, and he was like, "That was good television."
Yes.
Yeah. And then he
Great
walked off,
television.
because
He knows good television.
she was saying like, oh, so I guess those expressions weren't like real. You know,
Right,
like,
right,
He's
right.
he knows how to sell.
he's a television guy, so that's why like with a figure like that in mainstream, it's just like it's kind of hard to know what's legit and what's
Facts.
a show.
Facts.
Yeah.
Right,
But it's like the
right.
harder you go at them, like the more entertainment you've provided.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he recognizes that, and he like
thrives in that.
He thrives in that space.
Yeah.
So it's like
Yeah.
it's hard to beat him.
It's that
Yeah.
reality show fine line where it's like, okay, how much of this is real and how much of this is exaggeration?
I
Yeah.
feel like that's
Yeah.
just everything right now. It's just
That's
like,
Well, yeah,
right.
internet.
That's true.
age.
Internet
Yeah,
based.
yeah.
yeah, it's
entertainment.
like, bro,
Yeah.
what is real
Yeah.
at
That's a
this point?
fact. That's a fact.
That's why you gotta-
You do
none of
have to
this-
question everything, bro. Ever since they
Yeah.
started that deep fake shit,
Bro,
all of that.
not even the deep fake shit. I'm gonna tell you what really just had me on some. So we don't know what's going on, bro. COVID just exposed that. But y'all just tell us anything. Y'all would just tell us anything, nigga.
You know they gonna
every
put that-
week there was a new fact about COVID, bro.
Oh yeah,
just trying
and
to
that
when they-
contradicted the last one or something.
Bro,
right?
nobody knew what to believe. Think about
Yeah.
how much information they gave us about COVID when it first came out.
When it
bro.
just came,
Yeah.
wear a
So
mask
for the
stay
first 6
separate.
months.
It's like
nothing made sense.
It's like they're
bro.
just experimenting in real time and like
That's what it
out
was.
loud. Like that's what it is.
That's what it is.
I
Instead
think
of
so.
like-
I
instead
think
of
that's
just
what it is, yeah.
experimenting
Right.
back behind the scenes and
Yeah.
reporting after. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they don't know
Because
what
people
the
don't
fuck
care
is
about
going on.
how they make the next year's flu vaccine.
Right.
If they reported it in the way that they were reporting everything about COVID, yeah, it probably sounds scary and
Yeah,
weird.
bro,
and
it
like,
sounds
Right.
crazy.
and like
Right.
they don't know what the fuck they're doing. 'Cause
Yeah,
Right.
bro.
that's kind of how science works, I guess. Really.
Yeah, you gotta fuck up and figure it out.
Right,
It's a little
right.
bit-
You can't put no stock into any news outlet
Right.
because there's literally, I mean, the Fox is supposed to be for conservatives.
Yeah.
CNN is supposed to be for liberals. It's like
Every
Right,
news
right.
outlet.
every news outlet
News is
is
supposed to
catering
be-
to somebody.
Everybody has a-
Yeah,
Right,
news is supposed to be
right.
information, and then
Yeah.
you make up your own mind. But it's not. Now they're telling us what to think.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah,
yes.
it's
It's
like-
like,
And you're either on
which
this
side do
side
you want to
or
be
you're
on, and this is what I'm going to feed you if you're on this side. This is what I'm
Yeah.
going to feed you if you're on this side.
Right. And it's damn near impossible to just like everything is just like, okay, I heard you, but
Yeah, and back in the day, they used to call that divide and conquer.
Yeah, that's
Right.
exactly what's
Right.
happening, bro.
In the 1700s or whatever.
So
It's still happening.
Us and them.
it's all fugazi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I just listen to NPR.
What
man.
fucked me up even more is recently I watched a video that was saying, it was talking about the sciences and how advanced we've become. And it said we've gotten to the point where we can create viruses, you know? And I'm just going to leave it there.
Oh,
Go on.
create
Engineer.
CDC, like you're talking about actual
Yeah, with
CDC
biology
viruses.
and stuff like that.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, they know how to create it and affect the human body and stuff like that.
How to
But
mutate
I'm not
it
going to go any
and
further
get
with
it
that.
Yeah.
I mean,
Really?
yeah.
That's just information. You make up your own mind.
Well, you know,
Yeah.
I read an article earlier today. Actually, there's this parasite. There's like this really, really good parasite, or not good, but like this parasite that happens to have
Really strong or
infected,
something.
but it is infected like 80%. It's like 50 to 80% of the world at this point.
God
Really?
damn.
Yeah, this
Oh,
like
shit, what is
that
this?
most of us have it. It's this parasite, and
Monkeypox. No.
yeah, they don't know a whole lot about it, but like it is a fact that like so there's a good chance that like just everybody here just got that shit.
Yeah. Why in 2020 it was just like boom? Okay, this is the fucking virus era. Like what the fuck?
Yeah, yeah,
Just
man.
2020 on the dot.
I still don't take monkeypox seriously. I know that's fucked up to say.
No. I think
they just
everybody
put some
isn't.
stuff on the shit. You know?
Just
Yeah.
like
I think everybody isn't.
I just be like, is it really bothering us? Like, what's happening?
Russell Brand on his shit, he was just like, oh, they're trying to make that the new thing.
Yeah, and I'm just like, I don't know. I don't want it.
It's like, oh, what else are
you
you
know,
selling
I really
to us?
don't want it, but at the same time, I'm just like, but will I survive from it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know what's so
survival,
crazy?
you know?
With the way that the system is, it's like even if they like really just fucked up in COVID, but they were actually trying to help us, realizing how much they profited off of that situation would now beef up any other reason. Like that makes it a reason to go ahead and push every other thing to us just like that.
Oh yeah,
You know what I'm
true.
saying? Regardless of what
Really
what the
trying to
actual
help,
intention
but
is.
they don't care about it. Look,
No,
Michael
no,
Jackson
I'm
said it
just
best.
saying. I'm just
All I
saying.
want to
Say
say
is
is
that
that
Price
they
of
don't
masks
really
and
care
gloves
about
have
us.
Yeah.
have
They don't care.
They don't. It's
Like,
all
they don't.
money.
It's all
quadrupled.
money. It's all
Yeah.
money. Yeah.
It's
all
all
that is
money,
true.
and that is America's culture.
Because like our healthcare system would be magical if they really cared.
True. I mean, also though, at the same time, okay, so if it doesn't kill you, what if I always think about the other concept, like, you know, if you go to Mexico and you drink their water, it bucks you up. You have
yeah,
diarrhea,
I've
right?
heard
You get
of that.
diarrhea for an extended period of time.
Yeah.
It's
Right.
because they all have this parasite that's in them.
Oh, in the water.
And
really?
they've had it since they were babies. You grew up there.
Oh.
and
right,
so
right,
when you
yeah.
drink the water, it doesn't bother
Doesn't
you.
bother you. Yeah.
Oh,
But
shit.
if you come from out of town, you drink the water, you're getting the parasite they all have, but you're going through it.
at
Damn.
the current age.
Yeah,
Oh,
and like,
shit.
but so who knows? Maybe these little things that it's COVID might be that rite of passage. I will say one thing: if aliens roll up and they don't have full on suits with full breathers and
That's the
everything,
first thing we're gonna say.
they
Hey,
about-
where's
they
your
about to
mask?
they about to catch a cocktail of shit. So
Oh
so
shit!
easy.
What if that?
Yeah.
What if that is how that happens? Right?
we
Now,
give them
right?
smallpox blankets.
Aliens come, take off their helmets, and die.
Our plan is to come out like giving high fives.
That's just
Or we just
crazy.
tell them, or we just
That
hand
would
them
make
masks
aliens
to
so
wear.
pussy. Bro.
That would-
Right, that would make them so pussy.
That's what happened in the movie
We've been scared of these
Signs.
niggas the whole time. Type shit.
Yeah,
That's
it
what
was
that's
a
what happened in the
movie.
movie Signs
Yeah.
with Mel Gibson when they came to Earth and
Was it
they
Signs
didn't.
or was it in War of the Worlds?
I'm thinking of the one where they played
that
the
one
opera
too.
music and their heads would explode. That's what I was
Opera
thinking.
music.
You
And their
remember
heads
that
would
one?
explode.
Oh,
What is
that's
this?
Mars Attacks.
Mars Attacks.
Yeah.
Oh
Mars
shit!
Attacks.
I
Remember
remember
that?
that.
That was
Yeah,
classic.
yeah,
That was a
yeah,
classic.
yeah. I remember
Love
that.
They
shit
would
when
play
I
that
was
opera music and their heads would
Oh,
explode.
or like a country song or something.
Yeah,
I
it
think
was
it was
something
like
like
how-
that,
yeah,
and
it
their
was like
heads would
yodeling.
pop.
Oh damn! I
That movie
remember
was
that.
hilarious.
That was a
Damn, I
funny
never
That was
seen
Tim
that. I gotta
Burton.
watch that.
Bro,
You
that's
never
a
seen
cool,
that?
That is a
Yeah,
classic.
Hit a
yeah,
Vander
like
Holyfield
96.
in it?
Nah, I
That
never
was
seen it.
on like
Oh, was it Vander Holyfield?
I was in Jamaica at that time.
I don't know.
I think so.
Oh,
Yeah,
Evander
I think so.
Holyfield
Yeah, I
was
think
in
he was in
that.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Jack Nicholson.
I've seen his cover before though.
Yeah,
it's a
Jack
classic.
Nicholson.
Yeah, I've never
Tom
watched it.
Jones.
That was some shit
Yep.
that was on like all the time on Spike TV.
Jack
It was
Black
on
was in it too.
HBO. I
Jack
saw it on
Black.
HBO too, yeah.
Yeah.
Danny DeVito.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
was a
because
class- it was a
Tim
class.
Burton, so like he got Jack
Oh,
Nicholson
that's
and
good.
Tim
I'm gonna
Burton.
watch this. I'm
Man,
gonna
it's
watch
funny
Yeah,
as
that
hell,
shit-
dude.
it's
It is
funny as
really
fuck.
funny.
It's a
but it actually-
purposely like the vibe of it is what they're going for is like a pulpy like 1930s B movie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sci-fi B
yeah.
movie.
Okay.
It doesn't
Okay.
take itself seriously.
Yeah, it does.
Right.
Those
Yeah,
aliens.
they're
Good
not going
actors.
into it trying to make a quality movie.
Yeah,
It came out the
yeah.
same
They're
year
making
as
a really good bad movie.
Okay.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
good
yeah,
actors,
yeah.
but even the
Yeah.
good actors
But
acting
it's
isn't that
top-tier
good.
actors,
yeah.
though. It's the
Yeah,
best,
which is
bro.
really
Yeah, they're
funny.
in on
Yeah,
it. That
funny.
they know it's
It is
slightly
funny.
cheesy. It's
Yeah.
purposely cheesy.
Oh, hell
But it came out the
hell
same
yeah.
year as Independence Day.
I'm watching
But
that
it
shit
didn't
tonight
make-
if I can find it.
Bro,
Okay,
that
yeah.
shit is
Well, yeah,
hilarious.
you can
It's
find
got to
it.
be on
Dude,
one of the streaming
definitely
services.
Yeah,
That
I
might be
saw
on one of
them
those like
Amazon,
streaming.
it might
That
be.
might be on some shit like
Apple
Crackle.
TV.
No,
Probably.
No, Crackle
Apple
Crackle?
TV and Vudu. So
Is
yeah,
that what it's on right now?
it's on
There's a
Apple
few
TV.
like that,
well,
man.
you can pay it, I guess. That's $3.99.
I was thinking it'd be on some shit like Crackle.
Crackle or
Yeah.
something.
It might be up
Crackle-
there.
Oh, that's true.
Or-
Crackle
or-
would have.
or it might be on Tubi.
Tubi or something
Yeah.
like that. Yeah,
Yeah,
one of
Tubi.
those like movie sites that it's free as hell, but you forget got bangers on there sometimes.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Might have
Crackle did
commercials.
have some gems in there. Like,
Hell yeah,
right?
Crackle.
Hit
Every so often you get a movie, you be
what
like,
the
hold up, this was that shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Wait, where has this
Matter of
been?
fact, I think
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn on the Roku tonight. Man,
Yep.
that's where I'm gonna look. Just like
Yeah,
It might be somewhere on the
might
Roku
be
also.
somewhere on there, bro.
Yeah.
There's another one
Alright,
that
Crackle.
reminds me of that era of movies. Idiocracy. I used to
Oh,
love that movie.
Idiocracy.
And I
saw
can
that.
never find it when I'm looking for it. I used to
Yeah.
love that
If
movie.
I
haven't
search,
seen it in
I'm
years.
searching on my Apple TV, it'll tell me what it's on.
Funny as
Yeah.
hell, man.
Yeah,
Terry
I'll tell you.
Crews.
As president. like-
Terry
what I
Crews
love
is the
about it.
president.
Yeah, but see, people use that movie. They call it a documentary because it came out in 2006, and it's like the ridiculousness that was happening in that movie is kind of happening now. Where it's like we've
Oh.
accepted, like
That's why it's so
Terry
funny.
Crews is this like outrageous president,
He's an ex-wrestler.
but it's like, oh, but then
The
we
president.
have Trump, you know,
Right.
like this very showy, you know.
Yep.
So everybody's like,
No, and when you commit a crime, your execution is on live television, and they make a game show out of it,
yeah.
and they put you up against impossible
It's like there's like
odds.
some social commentary under the surface and shit under the
Yeah.
comedy.
Yeah, no, it's actually pretty funny.
Yeah.
It is very funny.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna check that out.
yeah.
Now, there was something happened this week where somebody posted Black Chyna makes $20 million a month off of OnlyFans.
I don't believe it. That's ridiculous.
Ain't no way, boy.
That doesn't
Yeah.
get boy. Ain't no way,
Ain't no way, boy.
Boy, ain't
Yeah,
no
boy,
way.
no
Yeah.
way.
Ain't no
How come?
Hell,
How come?
No.
Bro, she just did a celebrity boxing match.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no.
Oh,
Like,
no,
what?
No.
Nobody making $20 million
It's
a
doing a
month
celebrity death.
is
no.
doing a celebrity
For
boxing
For
match.
what? No.
Oh,
And then she was just complaining about her being a single mother
Right.
and how she's struggling and shit.
Nigga, that's what we was just talking about with the internet. What can you believe, nigga?
Yeah,
No,
but
bruh.
then-
$20 million, kind of spending.
But then
out
I
of your
remember
ass.
after that story broke that story broke maybe 6 months ago, where she was like, "I'm a single mom. I'm doing everything I can for my kids." And then something posted where they were showing the visitation that she has. She only sees her kids like on Sundays. She don't have them at all from like Monday through Saturday. Literally, like
does?
Tyga does. They fathers does. Tyga does, and Rob Kardashian.
oh,
That's crazy.
And she sees them on Sundays or like on Saturday and Sunday, like. And they talking about she got making $20 million a month. Who?
Yeah, no.
She paid somebody to make. Cause who believes that, bro?
Nobody believes that.
$20 million a month, you wouldn't trying to be doing music. Like
Nobody
Okay, let me
believes
think.
no
20 million.
reality star tries to do music.
20
making
million a
$20
month
million
is
What's
more
the
than
only,
that's-
what's the OnlyFans subscription? I don't know, like $10. I don't know what is it. What
Could be
is that
20. It
called?
could be
Hers
more.
better
They
be
said it.
20.
They said it.
First of all, Bad
20
Baby is
months.
who we for sure
Yeah.
guarantee knows getting that bag on
Yeah,
OnlyFans.
she did.
I think that
Okay.
they only models like they
And
have their
she-
own pay rate.
Yeah.
like they have some will be 12, some will be 6.
If it's
Oh
more
yeah,
than
it could be as low as 5, I think.
Something
And
like
as-
if it's more than 20,
Nah, it could be free too.
oh yeah, free to free.
oh yeah, yeah.
You
Well,
I guarantee you, Bad Barbie,
lowest
Bad
paid,
Barbie
though,
shit.
is
is
Well, it's
$5.
paid as $5. Yeah, my
or
fault, my fault.
$3.99.
Yeah.
But the highest is $50 now.
oh really?
Okay.
Yeah, you could do $50 a month, I think, because it used to be more than that
What are
a
they
month.
doing for
but y'all
$50?
remember when that
Pictures?
girl, some white girl, made an OnlyFans for like $100 a month or some shit like that, and said she was gonna have sex or be nude on there, and she wasn't, and she made like $2 million in a day. So OnlyFans lowered the monthly subscription
Oh damn, I didn't know
number
that.
to
That's
$50
crazy.
a
She
month.
catfished them.
Yeah, because hers was like that was when it was wide open. You could have made it.
That does sound
$1,000 a
familiar. I
month.
can't remember who
I
it
can't
was.
remember who it was.
but
It was some
sounds
big
familiar. It was
celebrity, though.
somebody
Oh.
And she
okay.
scammed
who
a bunch
said
of
they
people
were gonna do that. Yeah, keep going.
and made mad millions in a day.
Dang.
So
Yeah.
OnlyFans lowered the amount to a max of $50 a month,
Gotcha.
and that pissed a lot of OnlyFans creators off because some of them had
Did she say she was gonna show her
$150
titties or
subscriptions,
something? Yeah.
$200 subscriptions,
Right.
and they had a fan base off of that too.
So they're but I guess that's all that they can do though,
Yeah,
because they can't be like, well, no, you said you were gonna show a titty,
Right.
Was it Doja
You know
Cat?
what I mean?
No, it wasn't Doja Cat.
Oh, okay,
It was
because
a-
I
it
know
was a- it was a
Doja
white
Cat
chick.
was
it
in a situation like that.
Bella Thorne.
That's what it was.
Oh,
Bella Thorne.
Yeah, it's
okay.
Bella Thorne. She cleared
Yep.
1 million in a single day. Set the
Yep.
record for. Yep.
Oh,
That's
shit.
who it was.
She is
It
attractive,
was.
actually.
Yeah, so she catfished a gang of people.
That's deep.
But yeah, Black Chyna, we don't believe you.
At all. Just get out of here with
We
that
don't
shit.
believe you. You did.
Go back to Black China.
You
That's
did-
just not
you did-
realistic
you did
figures.
celebrity-
I'm sorry.
You did
$20
celebrity
million.
boxing.
Yeah, cut it
not
out.
What
realistic.
the? Actually,
That-
let's
that
stay on,
match looked crazy,
Let's stay
too.
on Black Chyna just for a second.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell is going on with Black Chyna?
Who
Like,
knows?
what is the
This nigga?
What is her reality? What is her retirement plan?
What's her
Like,
life
what's
like?
what's the retirement plan for Black Chyna look like? She went from being a really popular dancer, stripper, to Tyga's girlfriend, And once again, let's go ahead and shout out Tiger for putting these hoes in the game. Let's not act like what he did for Kylie and Chyna wasn't structured. Like, I mean, we're talking excellence right here.
Yeah.
Like, he literally springboarded them into M's and B's. Chyna was Kylie was already gonna get M's.
Yeah.
But her introduction with Tyga really blew shit up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, she went from baby mama to Tyga. So they had 1 or 2 kids or something. To then, when they finally broke up, she was hopping around between popular rappers like Future. She even got his name tattooed on her hand, and then within 2 weeks got it covered. To a couple other celebrities.
She sounds
But then she
bright.
started dating these random celebrities. You could start paying to date her for media. She was charging like $15K to date her publicly because you would get headlines with her
Yeah.
to boost your career. Then she was dating Almighty Jay, and then their storyline was they met on Christian Mingle.
Whatever.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, she was on like this.
That's crazy.
You can rent to date.
That's hoeing, right? I mean,
Huh?
we
What?
can agree that's hoeing, right?
Oh, prostitution?
Yeah, that's prostitution.
Well,
Wait,
she-
wait, do they get
right?
the fuck
technically,
her?
right?
I don't know.
if she's
I don't know.
fucking-
Well,
I mean,
it was.
that's a good question to ask, actually.
Well, I don't know if they were. Well, you were paying for the relationship.
Right.
She was selling relationship packages.
So that's what I'm saying. So does the relationship package come with fucking?
Come,
Yeah,
yeah,
a lot of- a lot of
the fine
escorts-
print.
That's what he's saying.
Yeah. A
I
lot
don't
of
think
escorts
you're.
wanna
Are
do
you
things
allowed
for
to
them.
legally have somebody on like? Is that? I don't think it's legal to put sex in a contract. Is
Right,
It?
exactly.
I don't think so.
Right,
No.
right.
I don't
That's
at
what
all,
every
right?
escort-
No,
yeah,
no,
exactly.
no.
You pay
Yeah.
for the
So
time.
it might not be there.
Yeah.
You might
No,
get some
but that's
pussy
what
out
he's
of it.
saying. That's what he's
Like
saying.
if you
Like,
sign
yeah.
up for the $50,000 package, you might get some pussy out of it.
Right.
Right.
So
But
he's.
it just it might not always be that. If
Exactly.
you sign up for the base 15,000 package,
But hold on,
you
think
might
about
just
that
get
though.
you might just get a date.
A man signing up for the 50,000 package. You think he? Well, I guess if he's. No, bro, you doing that for not and you not hitting?
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Well, that's what I'm saying. She might be more willing to give it up because you gave her 50.
Well, I know in China they do this thing called like the girlfriend experience. Where
Yeah,
it's
the
like-
girlfriend
But they don't fuck. They just you go out to dinner at weddings and stuff like that.
Companionship.
with
We
the
are in
image.
America.
Yeah. I'm married.
Well, you know,
know?
a lot
Yeah,
of escorts, as my understanding, it's like old rich guys, and they just
That's
want
true.
somebody to go.
Oh, for sure,
That's
yeah.
true. No, that's
and
true.
go-
That's true.
Yeah,
That's,
that
that's
is-
very
that's
true.
popular.
Go to
Yeah.
That
fundraisers
is
with,
popular. That's true.
and
That's very
Yeah.
true.
The image and all that shit.
But-
That's very true.
You
Wedding
need a
part-
high class, articulate woman that's beautiful on your arm.
Oh,
that
yeah.
speaks 4 or 5 languages.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Right.
pay for an escort.
Yep.
and
that's
they
a fact.
be
Yeah.
it's like $20,000.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
she's also pulling up, working the room for you.
Yep.
Like, yeah, she's
Yep.
not just there to
Yeah.
look bad.
Nah,
She
yeah.
speaks about 4 or 5 languages.
She's
what it
returning.
is, yeah.
She's returning with information.
She's
She's-
yeah. This is
everything,
it's a
yeah.
real investment on
That's
that level
crazy.
when you bring a certain type of escort to an event.
$50,000 a month will get you a 12-hour work week.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
That
yeah.
includes company events.
And she's tapped into all these other guys that are also buying her service. So
Right.
she'll connect
Yeah.
like-minded clients together.
right. No,
And
dang.
she'll get paid off of a deals that they make together.
Oh, yeah, that's
Like
fire.
that happens a lot too. So yeah, escorting is not all sex.
That. Yeah.
Right.
No,
No,
definitely.
there's
definitely.
levels to escorting for sure.
When the price point gets really high, I think it actually becomes
It becomes nice.
it
Yeah.
Becomes a
actually
nice
lot.
Yeah.
things to be able to buy into. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it definitely becomes a nice thing to be able to buy into. But
Depending on
Black
what your business
Chyna,
is.
well, Black Chyna, yeah. So she was on that, pay to be my girlfriend, because you know she's got black media in a grip.
Yeah.
To where if she does something, Black Chyna still goes viral.
True.
So she pops up with a dude, you're gonna go viral, and those relationships help rappers
Oh yeah, for sure.
in terms of popularity, especially in their crossover to women. It helps while they're in it. Depending on how the separation rate, they normally lose it once the relationship is over.
Right.
Because if it's on some fuck shit,
Then it's a wrap.
then all
yeah.
women just hate
Women
them.
again.
Right.
But you still
And
probably
they're
getting
and they're the consumers for real.
you're
for
still
real.
probably getting
Yeah,
more streams though. Still, but yeah, what the hell is a retirement plan for Black Chyna even look like? Because at this point in my mind, she's making fake media posts talking about I make $20 million a month.
Yeah.
Like we didn't all just see you do celebrity boxing.
yeah, it's,
Yeah.
it's
You know what I'm
some nonsense.
saying? It just literally just does not make sense.
It doesn't make any sense.
Why should we
mean-
ever believe that?
Unless she has something else going on that she's, and she's just telling you all together what she's pulling a month. I don't know.
Ain't no way. But I don't think.
But
I don't even think Black Chyna's getting $20 million a year.
Yeah,
You don't do
man.
Yeah.
$20 million a year and do celebrity boxing.
Nah,
You
man,
just
that's-
don't.
That's a little
You
extra,
just don't,
man.
bruh.
That's
I
just
do
like,
agree.
Like
Especially to say that
20 million a year is a lot of money.
That's a
man.
lot
her
of
face
bread.
is her money
A
maker
lot
and
of
she's
money,
doing
man.
celebrity boxing.
Oh yeah.
That's true. Like, you know what I mean?
That's
Like,
a lot of money, man.
she's risking her whole face.
Her net worth says she's
Big
worth
money.
$5 million. And I know net worths are incorrect
Exactly.
typically.
Okay.
I know they're pretty incorrect typically, but that's such a
man.
far.
It's
different-
normally incorrect on the low end, so we
That's
can
what I
double
mean.
or triple
we can double
it
or triple it, but
quadruple
you would have to literally multiply this by like
200 times.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
like,
like
like,
100.
we don't
or-
believe you,
or,
bro.
Or 75 or some shit.
You getting
like,
20 million a
yeah.
month? That's 240 something a
It's
year.
crazy.
Ain't no way.
Relax.
Yeah.
I'm not clearing that.
No.
If you're making as much as Bad Baby, I don't believe you. Like Bad
It can't be
Baby
that
is
much,
I
man.
understand Bad Baby making that bag.
Right.
But you telling me you're making more than her? Cut it out, bro.
Like how much subscription money is going around in OnlyFans? Jesus.
For her to
Exactly.
make that much.
Cardi
Right.
B, they say is
A
getting
year.
9 million a month. Tiger's getting a couple mil a month too.
I heard he is getting a couple million.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
But that's so good. Tiger's brand has always been so good in terms of that. Like, because once he started leaning into selling sex,
yeah. And now
Rack
music-
City was a diamond record, I'm sure. And I'm sure it was
Yep.
several times platinum. But once Tiger
was
started
it.
leaning into selling sex, it went crazy for him.
He made exclusively strip club tracks after that.
He did, yeah.
That's
Once
all he
that,
makes.
it was like, we go to Tiger for strip club songs.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fuck the bars, the beats will be hit,
That's
the
it.
beats will be lit.
You know, it's got the clap in it.
It's gonna have that
mode.
clap that we need. So
Yep.
Hey, my friend Gilbert said that he was in Hollywood somewhere, and he was walking, and walking past him was Tyga, and he said that both of them made like long eye contact with each other.
For real?
Yeah, because he thinks like what was happening was my friend Gilbert, he was wondering like, is that Tyga? Is that Tyga?
Right.
And Tyga was probably staring
Having
at
the
him,
opposite
saying,
thought.
"Wait, does he recognize me?"
Right, yeah,
So they
yeah.
just had this long gaze.
right.
That's definitely what was happening. It happens to him all the time.
I just think that's so funny.
Because I think most people, when you see a celebrity, you have that moment. You're like, is that?
Is that him, or it just looks
or
like
just,
him?
yeah, does that
Well, I
just,
feel like out in LA, it's so regular they don't
Oh
care.
yeah.
Yeah.
You're
You're just like, oh, okay,
See
well,
You
we're
like
in
you
LA,
just
so-
run into Leonardo DiCaprio at Starbucks. It's
Yeah,
what
my
happens.
brothers ran into Tyler the Creator at the ice cream shop.
Yeah, they're just doing regular things.
If
Yeah,
you're in
what's
LA and
going
you
on,
see
man?
somebody that looks like Tyler the Creator, it's probably Tyler the Creator.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly. These are all-
Jay-Z compares capitalist to the N-word during an interview. He
Compares
was criticized.
capitalist to-
I don't get that. Compares capitalist
So
to the
the
word
N-word.
cap-
Okay, so what he's saying
He was
is,
criticized how he
Yeah,
believes
what is it?
black wealth is perceived negatively.
Right.
Okay.
So what he's saying is that people now, when they criticize him, they say he's a capitalist. They would say he moves like a capitalist now because everything he does is like money making moves.
Okay,
And he's
okay.
saying that because he's made it through. So he's broken through the
Barrier of I'm a
glass
rapper,
ceiling,
a
whatever.
businessman. Yeah.
Right, and so the only way that they can come at him now is by saying that his business moves are questionable. But the fact is-
Questioning his integrity in business.
Right.
Oh,
And the fact of the
okay.
matter is, I think that what's happening, and that's why I put this, I think that it's just a class consciousness thing. I think because of where he came from, he's just now realizing that, yo, dude, everybody, you're a billionaire, dude. Like, people are going to judge you on how you move as a businessman. That has nothing to do with you being black now. You've broken through blackness, bro. Like, you have,
So
like,
is-
you
are
being
they-
black it does
and-
not matter anymore.
You're always
making it
beyond
like a
black now.
thing. He's saying, like, they call me a capitalist. That's like them saying I'm a nigga because I'm just making money because I'm hungry. And like he's saying, like they're trying to keep us from.
They're using it as a racial slur.
Right. He's saying that they're trying to keep us from getting what we deserve because they calling us. And I'm like,
Who is
they're
they
not-
criticizing him?
I guess
Niggas
that,
ain't
so-
got money like that.
Well, so
Like,
he's
like
had
regular
a few
people?
things that
Right.
like lately. So like okay, so Beyonce,
Okay.
for example, lately with the sample, the Khalees sample.
Oh yeah.
yeah, I saw that on the
yeah.
list.
And
too.
like the controversy came up, and instead of her backing her fellow black female artists and being like, "Yeah, we deserve to have a bigger cut," in our
speaking out
shit.
of it
She's
about
the
it.
artist. It was her voice, instead of her backing her, she just cut the sample and didn't say shit. She took the sample.
So it was
she
like a
actually has a lot of
capitalist
power.
move.
So
to
that
do
was
something
integrity.
Like
That was
well, so like,
that's
and
fucked
people
up.
and people judged her for that. People judged her
Okay.
there. They judged her decision in that, and like her being silent and just taking the sample off when she could have. When she did go through it, she did obtain the sample properly and everything. But like, they were
But
saying
instead
that
of
was a
just
moment
coming out
where.
and saying like, "Oh
they're
yeah,
like,
you
if
know
you're
what?
such
Yeah,
black excellence.
Khalees
because
is right. That's my sister. Blah, 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 blah.
Right.
Yeah.
If you really stand for black excellence, then stand for black excellence. Like,
I think there's a time. I think there's a time when I feel like black people sometimes insert the blackness part of it unnecessarily.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
You're
so
the
it's
capitalist,
like
yeah.
How every time I do something, I have to mention this is for black people, or do I have to? Does every move that I do forever for the rest of my life have to be geared towards black people? Especially now that I'm a billionaire.
Is that the curse of being a black rich person? Yeah, is that we have the pressure of having to cater
give
to
back,
our own people?
but because of
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Well, that's
That
yeah.
card-
Because they'll
Pulling
say
that
that you
card in the
abandon
interview,
them
though.
if you don't.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, okay. So going back to Jay-Z,
Yeah.
people saying people are using capitalism as a slur. I can see that.
Capitalist.
I can
yeah.
see them calling him a capitalist as a slur. But then at the same time, bro, that is literally what America is. It's capitalism.
Get your money, dude.
This is literally, this is why people come here, because it's capitalist.
Yeah,
that
it's
is the culture.
Right.
That is what America is founded on, down from bringing slaves over. It was money. It was everything is capitalism. Like,
Yeah.
everything has always been. If you ever wanted to figure out a problem, you always trace the money. That's where the money, you figure out where the money is coming from out of this situation. Then you either realize why a problem is there and why a problem might not go away.
Right.
Because it might be making too much money. That's why you're never going to get rid of this. But yeah, it's weird. So it's like, you can't be a black billionaire. I guess you can't be a black billionaire without making capitalistic moves.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
can't be a
Exactly.
billionaire without
You're
making
absolutely a
capitalism.
Yeah,
capitalist.
you can't be a billionaire without being
Yeah.
capitalist.
Yeah, you're a
Yeah,
What's the
capitalist.
issue?
Yeah,
That's what I'm
yeah.
saying.
Nigga,
Yeah.
drug dealer's a capitalist.
Yeah,
Right.
100%.
Right.
Your
100%.
local drug dealer is a capitalist.
Yeah,
Right.
facts.
Yeah. So that's why I'm saying. So why is he? What is he?
So
what's he
is
talking
it the
about?
motive of what they're doing? Because like you said, the drug dealer, it depends on what drug it is. Is it hurting the community?
Oh, yeah,
Is it-
especially if it's a hard drug.
Yeah.
If you're a hard
Yeah.
drug
Right.
dealer, coke, heroin, meth,
Yeah.
Yeah.
ecstasy, things like that, yeah, you are for sure a
Like
capitalist.
crack
You're a
hurt
capitalist, yeah.
the black
Crack,
community.
yeah, you're a
Yeah.
capitalist.
Yeah, you are
So
a
For
hardcore
sure.
capitalist. Yeah.
you're just, yeah.
So so that's why I'm trying to. I guess I'm just trying to figure out. Yeah, like what you were saying. Like, what is the issue?
Yeah, what is
that,
the issue
that
then?
people like? Is it the fact that he's a capitalist? Is he rich? That's the problem,
Right.
Or is it that he's rich
No.
and not doing much for the community? Is that
I think
the
it's
problem?
one of those
Or, like,
things
what is
it's
the
where
problem?
it's like when you make that much money, especially coming from a culture where he came from, hip hop, where we've always, you start off by glorifying, you're telling us the things to buy that is kind of glorification. And money is always just a part of rap and hip hop music. So I guess we've always been privy to how you move your money. Now that we don't like that you're moving your money this way, we get to judge you for it.
But
I don't
they're
know. It
always
is
gonna
really
judge you.
weird.
Yeah.
Really weird. It's like I see exactly what he's saying.
Yeah,
Where
yeah.
they're definitely trying to turn it into
like it's
a negative
bad
word, like
thing.
you fucking
Yeah.
capitalist. But it's
Right.
like,
Yeah.
for your local drug dealer is a capitalist. The person who owns the most real estate in your
Jeff
town,
Bezos is a capitalist.
Yeah.
the person who owns the most real estate in your local town, that whether you know it or not has political power because of how much real estate they own, they're capitalists too. Like.
Yeah.
It's a lot of capitalism is dictating everything
Yeah. Right.
that you do in your regular life. You're only going to work
Yeah.
because you're a capitalist in some way, so you could buy something that you want.
He's just
Yeah.
pretty good at it. That's all.
Yeah, he's just better than you. It's got to be a jealousy thing almost.
Yeah.
And I think that's why to me, I don't think he really needed to address that because, like I said, because he drug race into it, and it's just be all right. Hey, I'm a capitalist. Own that shit. Hell yeah, I'm a capitalist.
You just
Own
own
that
it,
shit,
bro.
dude. Like, who cares, man?
What are they gonna do to you?
Right, the people that are talking probably don't have as much money as you do. So
They definitely don't have. as
you know
much
what I
money
mean?
as you. Yeah.
So like, just
Yeah,
own it,
yeah,
man.
I'm just
The
trying to
loudest
figure out,
people are
like,
definitely
what
the
it is.
brokest people.
Right.
Which one?
The loudest people.
The loudest
Yeah.
people. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, hey,
Yeah.
it's not a black-white thing. Like I said, he broke through that wall.
Yeah, he's been surpassed.
He
that.
ain't even like black don't matter.
You remember how
anymore,
mad
really.
they was when he went to that NFL meeting? He said, "We're past kneeling."
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Moved on.
You don't remember that? Colin Kaepernick started.
Oh, yeah.
Niggas
Jay-Z,
boycotted the NFL
Yeah.
for like 2-3 years, and then Jay-Z did a deal with them for the halftime show.
Yep.
And did a press conference that says, "Look, we're past kneeling.
Yeah.
We're moving forward."
Yep.
Like,
Yeah.
and people
Quit
were
kneeling.
pissed at that, bro.
Yeah.
But it's real shit.
Yeah, it's like, how long we gonna do it? What kind of shit don't work?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
they wasn't doing shit.
Yeah.
I mean, it was just making fans mad.
Bringing awareness and making people mad, but like outside of that, it didn't implement the change that.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, is it anything besides virtue signaling?
Right.
Like, what did
Yeah.
they
It's
actually
a-
What are the
do?
I didn't realize
actions,
how many,
you know?
Yeah.
Jay-Z topics. There's a lot of New
Really?
York and Jay-Z
Jay-Z?
topics. on
What?
here.
Really?
Yeah. Jay-Z reportedly held a cryptocurrency course for housing projects residents in NYC. but it had not been received very well. One resident said, if you want to do something, fix this place up. We have a basketball court with no hoops. Our park is broken up in here. He said he should be doing more for his community, not no Bitcoin Academy.
Yeah. I mean,
that's strong right there.
That is.
Look, it's almost like what 50 said, like in Hit It or Love It. He's like, you know, I get rich and leave this bitch and never come back if I could, or something like that.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Nah, facts.
Yeah, like so when black people are on that mindset of just, you know, getting rich and leaving everybody behind, it's like, you know, like, because white people are not in that, for the most part, are not in that situation where they have to help their people out in some way, you know?
Yeah.
So they can get rich.
Yeah.
And that's
Generally,
it.
they might be better. They're better off.
So that's the thing, right? Some of these areas, unfortunately, are like war zones, low key, right? Some of these like
for sure.
hood areas can get real crazy, right?
Yeah.
So if you make it out of that, why don't we treat it like somebody who's trying to make it out as a refugee?
Make it out of the what?
Like they make it out of some like a real. If somebody's making it out of like a real war zone and they go somewhere, you try to shelter them. You try to, but if you make it out of a war zone from being like from the hood and you make it out, everybody just like, why you not coming back?
But
And it's like, nigga, I just left something that was like crazy.
Right, I escaped. What do you
And then
mean?
it's almost
I just
like-
escaped something really crazy. Like,
Yeah.
it's tough to go back here.
I
I
used
mean,
to-
like I go back and show
Oh,
love to the hood, but it's like, for me to live here would now be a danger to my life.
Right.
Yeah.
So do you think? Okay, so if you escaped it and you became a billionaire, do you think that you have?
You have
do
some.
think-
I think you should do everything you can for your people. Yes.
Okay.
But I don't think you should need to go back there necessarily.
My thing is, okay, so honestly,
like,
where you
stay
come
and
from,
live and stuff
a
like
lot
that.
of that stuff, property value wise, it's not worth anything much anyway.
Yeah.
So you
To
might as well
even-
just buy your block.
That's what I'm saying. Buy your block. Do
Buy
your
your
shit.
block,
Like do the
renovate the
Nipsey,
houses,
do
let
the,
people
Nip,
stay
do the
living in
Nipsey
them.
hustle thing. Like that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like buy your block, do your shit, but also protect yourself at the same
Right.
time.
Upgrade the park, build them a really nice community center
Yeah.
where they can take STEM classes and all kinds, give them
Yeah.
opportunities.
Well,
man.
how about this though? How about this? Because Nipsey Hussle still, I don't know if he did parks, and I'm sure he did giveaways and stuff like this. How do you feel about the fact that some people don't want an academy? Because by me putting academy or a stem cell research classes in your neighborhood is not good enough for me.
Right.
They're looking at it as, no, nigga, give me a new backpacks and give us new apartment buildings,
That's
handouts.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Compared to
Yeah, body
a
apartments.
Bitcoin Academy is just like a
it's-
stem cell class.
Right.
Yeah.
You have to go and still do the work.
Right. But
You
you,
know what I'm
learn
saying?
something like good for
Yeah,
you
you're
and-
learning
yeah,
something
yeah.
that could bring you out of this position
Right.
instead of handing something to you.
Yeah.
Right.
So
right,
it could also be looked at that way as well.
Right.
To where Jay-Z might know fully that these things are broken.
But it's like why I could
Why
try
would
to
I fix that when I could teach you how to
yeah.
just
It's like
you
it's like
know,
the fish, like the fish.
why,
thing.
exactly.
Yeah,
Why
teach you how
give
to
you the
fish instead
fish?
of giving
Teach
you
you how
the
to fish instead of giving you fish.
I get
Yeah,
the concept.
there's
yeah.
concepts there, but I think there was also a strong argument to say that there are other things you could do for that purpose. Like
That's
you
mine.
could
Well,
talk you
this-
could talk specifically more about stocks or something else versus Bitcoin, which is still so relatively new and not that many people went off
I
of
would
it.
rather
You
have
could
a
do, like,
stock
You know what I'm
plan.
saying?
money
Like
management.
you could do like other investment opportunities.
Yeah.
real
Yeah,
estate,
Bitcoin class. I wouldn't give a
schools,
fuck
blah,
about
blah,
that, honestly. either.
blah. Right.
Teach
So,
them how to
like,
manage their finances better.
Yeah.
Because we
like,
didn't watch
so that-
Bitcoin and
How to get
all
to
the
property
crypto
ownership.
shit goes up and down so much. Put a real estate class or something.
Yeah, teach them how to
Right,
get to property
right,
ownership.
yeah.
Teach
Put
them how to,
something
teach
that's
them how to buy a
like
house for
guaranteed.
themselves.
Right.
Yeah.
Do
Yeah.
they DJ Envy? You know what I'm saying?
I would.
Yeah.
So my thing. Okay, you could buy the whole project building for like I don't know 20 million.
Okay, well, this is
30
another
million,
thing
so
that
you
I
know.
think we always be forgetting. Niggas, just people love to say buy your block. This shit ain't for sale.
Yeah, that's true.
A lot of the time.
That's true.
Oh, that's
If I
landlords
own
holding that
14
tight.
apartment, if I own 14 projects that are making me 17 million a month,
Yep.
fuck you, nigga. It's not for
Yeah,
sale, nigga.
that's true.
It's
That's
not.
true. That's
It's
true.
not.
And you ain't
So that
repairing
is
a
another
damn
thing.
thing.
That is another thing that we have to
That's true.
remember.
That's
It's
true,
like,
bro. That's
somebody
true.
owns this building, and no, I don't want your money for charity, and it's not for sale. Excuse me, I'm
And-
busy.
and
you know what I'm saying? Like,
And you have the double-edged sword of
He's like, oh, you used to live here? Great. Oh, 213 is open.
yeah,
that's
bro.
facts, that's
Did you want a building?
I ain't
Did
gonna
you want
hold
an
you, that's
apartment
facts.
in
Yeah.
these projects?
I could rent
Because
one to you.
I could get that to you.
Yeah.
But you ain't getting my goddamn
Yeah,
building. You
yeah,
crazy as
bro.
hell. This is gonna feed
Nah,
my
bro.
family for
Yeah.
the next
Generations.
1,000 years.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? Like hell no.
Then you have like the double-edged sword of like when you revamp an entire like area, the price goes up.
Goes up,
So then
Right.
the people who already live there
Struggle
would
to
be
live.
kicked out anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah,
exactly.
oh, yeah,
You're
we-
gentr-
that-
you're
yeah,
gentrifying.
yeah, that's another
So
thing.
there's gentrification.
Yeah, gentrifying. Yeah. So
Jay
it's
Z
like-
gives them a funding to remodel the whole building. He's
Then the
kicking
prices go
all the people
kicking
out.
all them folks out.
Yep.
Yeah, then it's
'Cause
for white
you're-
people in
because-
Compton
Property value's gonna go
Yeah,
up.
because now these projects
that they
are
can't
now,
afford.
Are, instead of $1,500 a unit, these just jumped to 25 to 3,000 a unit.
So it's like this
yeah, you for sure
double-edged
can't live
sword.
here.
Like, it's like you
hold
can't
up.
even
now,
change.
Now, okay, so like Marcy,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
he
like
said he was
government
gonna do
housing, right?
And that's another thing. The government owns a lot of these projects. Yeah.
So okay, so like you said, not.
There's not even a private owner.
Not-
Yeah,
Right,
it's not even
right.
somebody you
That's
could
true.
offer enough to.
That's true.
You don't. The town owns it. The state owns it.
Right.
Fact.
So it's like
So-
everything. It just is the way it will
The
always
best
be.
exactly. The best thing you can do is put a class in there.
So that
Yeah,
actually means
yeah,
that the
and make 'em
saddest
smarter.
thing is that the city of New York allows people to live like that.
Exactly,
That's-
100%.
That's really what's sad.
100% for
That's
sure.
crazy.
Yeah.
Because they have all the power. They could suck some money out of something else and like
Yeah. Oh
and
yeah.
renovate
Yeah.
those apartments and fix stuff and give
Yeah.
them let them not have roaches.
Yeah.
I was watching this video once again, man. I stay talking about the Channel 5 video. You see the O Block joint?
Yeah,
Yes,
I
did.
watched it today.
And
too.
I was
That
gonna,
O-Block shit
I was gonna
is
add it to the. I was gonna add it to this
crazy.
podcast. So go ahead.
Oh man, that O
It
Block
was
shit.
amazing.
Chicago is.
Chicago is a war zone, bro.
Chicago is-
Chicago
Oh, shit.
is
So
different.
Kanye and them are right.
Because I was chilling with a shorty who was from Chicago one time. We're out front on the porch, and y'all know I got a speed hump in front of my house. Nigga, every time somebody slowed down, she freaked the fuck out a little bit.
Damn, she got
She's like, she's like, yo, why do people keep slowing down in front of your house? She's like, oh, it's a speed hump. Nigga, everybody has PTSD from Chicago.
Oh shit.
Whether you were a part of the killings or not. She was like, and when she started doing that, I was like, I told her, I said, bruh, I didn't realize Chicago was this bad. I was like, and I'm like, I asked her, I'm like, were you a part of that? She said, you don't have to be a part of it. Like,
Yeah, you know.
She said, they see you with somebody that has an op. You're now a marked target.
Shit.
Just seeing somebody with you.
Bro.
She's like, you can barely date because I can't get caught in public. I can't be seen with this nigga.
That's crazy.
Because they'll come at me thinking I'm your love
Right.
when I just met you and gun me down and just to hurt you.
Bro.
So it's like that's how bad it is in Chicago.
No value
bro.
for life.
Yeah, bro.
Whatsoever.
It's crazy,
That's
dog.
insane, man. Yeah.
But
What'd
the
they
O-Block
say?
shit was amazing.
What did they say? 5,800
Since
bodies
20
in 20. But no, that was in 1 year. That was in.
That wasn't 1 year.
Like
Yeah,
gangs
it
violence?
was
In
5.
2017, there were like
5,000
5,800
murders.
Yeah, homicides. Yeah.
Yep.
That's insane, man.
That's crazy, bro.
crazy.
See, it makes it hard to
You'll
fight
never be
against
the
white
same.
people when they're like,
Yeah.
oh, black
Yeah.
people are the most dangerous.
That's
Never be
why.
the same,
That's
bro.
why when Lil Durk's house got shot up, and it was like 5 in the morning, 4:30 in the morning,
Yep.
and he was up ready for war.
Yep.
That's like most of us would not be up. You can't you're up ready for war because
Because you have to.
the
Survival
odds of
instinct,
you
man.
being up at 5 a.m. ready to literally shoot it out. You have to be from a certain environment.
Chirac,
That's true.
bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's like you. How do you live in? How can you imagine somebody living in Iraq or something? Yeah. When, you know,
Yeah,
That's what I'm
bro.
saying.
Which,
like-
I mean, we
Crazy,
on
bro.
a
It's a
whole
war
nother
zone.
level,
That's what I was
'cause
saying
we bomb
earlier.
people. It's like being bombed.
Yeah,
That's like
different.
okay.
Yeah, bro, that's different, bro.
I like, bro, we got to go. Fuck
Yeah,
it.
Yeah,
yeah,
we
I don't care how
could
dirty
we
land
could just
got,
be
we gotta
chilling
go,
here
bro.
right
Yeah,
now,
yeah,
and
yeah.
a bomb goes off. That's
true.
crazy.
That's not even
yeah.
fair, bro.
that's
That's
crazy.
not even
Yeah,
fair.
yeah,
no
that's
fighting
true,
chance.
that's true.
There's
Cheat
nothing.
code, bro.
Yeah, Sunday dinner. You know what I'm saying? They
Yeah.
could just go down at any moment, and nobody. And then even if it goes off close enough to where we don't die, but we're fucked up over
You're
it.
fucked
You know
up,
what I'm
though.
saying?
You're fucked.
Like,
The shrapnel, yo.
yeah, the shrapnel, maybe
Oh,
a side
man.
of the house blows over.
Oh, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
that's
collapses
crazy.
or whatever. Yeah, man. Yeah, damn that, man. But it's crazy. We have an exclusive clause to do that to people.
Yeah, we damn
Only
sure
we can
do.
Only we can bomb people like that.
But back to the O-Block thing.
Yeah.
And Ukrainians now.
The O-Block thing was crazy.
But yeah, O-Block's
Channel 5
crazy.
O-Block. I saw
Yeah,
it.
man.
I saw it 48 minutes after it dropped.
Yo, I saw. I think I saw it maybe an hour and 10 minutes. I think
Nigga,
I
at
saw,
48 minutes, it had 107,000 views.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's been
man.
going up.
It
Yeah,
went crazy.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
can we talk about how they lined up Adam 22?
Yeah,
Right.
they lined him
They
up.
lined him
lined
up. Did you
bro.
you saw
Yeah,
it?
yeah, yeah. No, I
They
saw it. I
lined
saw it
them
today.
up, bro.
They did.
I saw him
it
on.
today. And they brought academics on there too. They talked
Yep.
about.
Oh,
Excellent,
But they did a
excellent
good job.
journalism.
Yeah,
I saw him on Joe Budden.
Man, Andrew
Adam.
Callahan's
Yeah,
about to
and
pop
he was
off,
lighting
bro.
him up.
Yeah.
Andrew Callahan is that guy, bro.
He's got
for
man.
real.
He like at first it was because I've been watching him way back.
I've been watching him here
Way
for a minute
back.
now. Yeah.
I mean since I don't know. It's got to be 2015, 2017 or something. 2017 maybe.
Oh, y'all
I've been
going
watching
crazy.
him
Nah, I
since
started-
2020.
Okay, yeah,
2019 or
it's been a minute,
2020.
Nah, I'm
Even
you.
because he's been making like just
Because it started with the
terrible
RV
quality.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was
It's-
so funny.
Yep, always been funny, man. He gets the best content out of people,
He does.
and he's one of those people. He's really good at giving you enough room to give
To hang
for you-
yourself.
Yeah, the reason why
essentially.
hang yourself.
For
Yeah.
sure. That's literally what he's doing.
And
yeah.
he won't disagree with you,
No.
but he'll let
He's
you
not there to
let
argue
you
with
go.
you.
Yeah, he does a really good job of the interviewer nod, which I'm
Yeah.
gonna practice. We're doing live interviews of this drink.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I heard
practicing.
about that. There's this whole thing. It's the way you nod. It's the way you nod.
It's the way you
yeah.
nod
Oh, yeah.
and hold your silence.
And it makes them think that
Yeah.
you're saying
They're doing the
and,
right
uh-huh.
thing.
You gotta
Uh-huh,
hold
keep
your
going.
silence.
keep
Yeah.
going.
He was doing that. He was talking about that on No Jumper.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think I
Yeah,
think
he was
that's
talking about
He was talking about that, whereas
Yeah.
he's like, when
Yeah.
you're quiet and you just give people slight reassurances,
Yeah.
they will jump off the deep end.
They
Yeah,
just keep
yeah,
going.
yeah.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
will.
it makes you feel like, oh,
Oh,
I'm
bruh.
doing something right.
Right.
I was on a date and I did that. We were at the bar and this dude was just talking like just. It was two drunk dudes on the other side. One nigga's just extremely drunk, but he just talking, and this other dude was talking like to us. We started getting into a like conversation about something. And this nigga, we just like let this nigga have enough rope to hang himself. Like I was eating this shit, and I was just like, yeah, all right, let him call it. Like, and he's trying to low key talk to the girl I'm with. Like I'm just like,
Yeah.
like no, we're not trying to talk to her like
Yeah.
for real.
Well,
I'm
yeah,
just-
like, yeah.
He's just like trying to be engaging as a
Yeah.
friendly person,
Yeah.
but I can tell that it's moving into like he thinks that he has like some sort of swag that is appealing.
Right, right, right.
So I
Feel
just
himself.
let him hang himself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's essentially with that same method. I'm just. Oh, go ahead, continue.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yep.
Continue.
People
Like,
just
all right,
don't.
that's enough, bro. You're like,
Yeah.
all right.
No, bring it back to a certain point to ask him again what his point was for the whole thing. Realize he didn't have one. You know
It's
what
like, I'm
saying?
sorry, I
Yeah.
didn't hear you. Can you repeat all of it
So
again?
how do y'all feel? So how do y'all feel about Adam 22? I don't feel like DJ Academics is a relevant point of this conversation because he's kind of surpassed that already.
Yeah, he has.
But how do y'all feel about Adam 22 and Andrew Callahan's position on having YouTube channels that platforms and speaks a lot about gang culture? If y'all have any opinion on it at all.
Oh, because of the
It's tough.
exploitation thing?
Yes, the
Yeah,
exploitation.
it's like
yeah.
exploitation,
Y'all haven't-
yeah.
You saw the Joe Budden one, right?
Yeah, I saw
So
the
at
clip.
least you saw that. So
Yeah.
you're not completely.
Or they were lighting them up about
Yeah,
it.
but you got to see. It doesn't. You can still have your own opinion based off of that too, though.
Facts.
Yeah,
Facts.
first of all, that this was kind of like the first time it was even brought to my attention
So
that
you
people
ne-
were
something
using
you
it
never thought
as
deeply
yeah,
about,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I'm like, oh, well, like people who are not in the culture, sort
Yeah.
of using that culture.
To like profit off of. It's
Yeah.
tough, man. But
It's
like,
a
it's
slippery
a
slope, I
slippery slope,
guess.
man. But
Yeah.
academics did bring up one of those points where like, because I watched the Joe Budden thing too, and it
Yeah.
was like parts of each side I agreed with.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
Yeah, I can
And,
see both.
I could see
sides.
both sides.
Yeah.
But it's like academics did point out like the thing about your audience, because I know Adam 22 would say like I got to give the people what they want, you know. But it's like the people want a lot of things. Like,
Audience
you
Yeah.
could.
thirsty,
Yeah.
man.
You know what I'm saying? It's like I could choose to give them this, but I shouldn't be moving off the audience. I should be moving and. No, my audience should be moving with me.
Right.
I shouldn't be moving directly off of what I think my audience wants. I
But
should
that's
give
how
my
most
audience-
people do it in the algorithm age now.
What?
Right. Yeah.
People are kind of like, well, what do people want to click on? You know?
And see, that's
but-
why it was interesting. See, Andrew Callahan's position is he holds his journalistic integrity a lot higher. So he understands.
Exactly.
And that's what was also interesting about his O-Block video is that it's not that we just look at O-Block. He also covers the rise of covering gang culture and violence on YouTube.
Right.
How that became its own subsection.
Yeah.
And how DJ Academics, I didn't realize, was kind of the father of that.
Yeah, yeah.
Pioneering, which I never thought of it that way, but yeah, he was the pioneer
Yeah.
of.
Definitely was.
Uh,
Like street beef news.
he created
kinda.
that niche
Yeah,
that
that
became
niche,
that
yeah.
gets millions of views.
Right.
Right.
And the channels that were birthed out of that were stuff like No Jumper. Vlad has been around since before that.
Yep.
But Vlad was a little different though.
Yeah, Vlad was a little different.
Vlad
He
had
would
other
lean.
stuff
He
going on.
leans into everything.
Yeah, Vlad had other
He
stuff.
gonna lean
right.
into. He gonna lean into everything. Whatever he don't.
It
give
don't
a
matter
fuck.
to him. It's all
It's capitalism
yeah, right.
over
Yeah.
everything
Yeah.
over
Yeah.
on that
Yeah.
side.
Yeah.
And Adam kind of came into that as well too,
Yeah,
where it's
when-
kind of capitalism over everything.
Right.
But I did think it was interesting that Andrew's position is more like on the No Jumper podcast. He was saying that there's something that's not correct about it, because he's like, me as a hip hop fan, I shouldn't know so many people that have died.
Right.
The
right.
fact that that's being used to monetize and make money off of
Right.
me as a human if I'm not in that environment,
Yeah.
and it's sad that they're in that environment, but he was like, I can name 20 people that have died that I never have met because you're covering that topic now. Psychologically, that has to do something to the human being.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Attaching
Death
yourself.
for
You're
entertainment.
gonna empathize.
Death for
at a certain
entertainment.
point.
Yeah. And then academics also had that position of you realize that the audience is bloodthirsty. And it
Right,
made me think
right.
of
Who's
it
at
made
fault?
Me,
Yeah.
It made me think of the gladiators.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not like
Watching
that.
Tiger.
It's-
People want, they
get
want to
beat by
see more
tigers.
deaths. They
It's,
want to see.
it's always been a part of
always been
human
that.
nature.
Yeah.
Watching,
Yeah.
watching.
Oh man,
Death
So
and
yeah,
destroy-
watching
Comments go
death has
crazy.
always
been
been
a thing. Yeah.
like a
blood-
revenge
yeah.
death, man. Oh, a revenge killing.
Yeah, we love that in movies
Crazy.
too.
They
You know what I'm
everything.
saying?
That's
Like,
true. In
that
movies,
gets our
yeah.
blood boiling
For
when
sure.
Yep.
you know,
The
like
whole series can be centered around that whole thing.
we
Yeah.
all love the
yeah.
underdog. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like,
Yeah.
yeah. And we don't care whether it's you beating them up or you killing them. We're okay with both.
Agreed.
You know what I'm
Agreed.
saying? Like,
Yeah.
it's just, I don't know. It's almost like us as humans, we've tried to coddle that part. Do you think that's made people pop more? Because that's something that I've thought about. You think a school shooters would be less if they had somewhere to gladiator themselves at?
What do you mean?
Or fight club themselves at?
But they don't want to do that. That's not their.
Some of them are destructive, though. Some
Yeah.
of them are doing it to die. That is their suicide.
Yeah, I feel like that's their whole
mission,
thing. Yeah.
you know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
They want to commit suicide.
Or
by
they
cop.
want to inflict pain on other people. Why don't
Yeah.
you go somewhere, give them somewhere to go
Where you can do that.
where they can do that? You have signed waivers to die.
So you're
You know what
saying
I'm
we should bring back the Coliseum?
I'm wondering if bringing back the Coliseum would alleviate some sort of violent crime. That is what I'm wondering.
Right.
Because
I
then,
don't know.
That is
then
what I'm
somebody
wondering.
could come
Right.
into the Coliseum.
Yeah, but I mean, plus, man, these school shooters ain't about that. They ain't about that.
They
ain't
pussy.
About, they ain't
Yeah,
about, they ain't about
but-
this
Yeah,
hand-to-hand
that's true.
combat, yo.
But
that's true.
Yeah, they ain't.
but I mean,
Yeah.
think about would it be
Five
just
You're saying like
how
in the
bl-
sense of that.
in a
like-
sense, how
yeah.
blasphemous is this? Because it's not like us as the human beings have not watched blood sport for money and entertainment. How bad is it for us to bring that back?
Yeah.
If that's
and
what
bring
we,
it
if
nationally.
that's what we do
I
already.
thought kickboxing
If that's
was
what
pretty
we've
wild,
in
man.
our nature have done,
Yo, when they first brought like Bellator and kickboxing and MMA,
and MMA.
man, when I was watching, I was like, yo, this shit's got
Me too, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah, what,
yeah.
bro?
It's like-
I honestly didn't think MMA would be around still.
because it was
Yeah.
so brutal.
bro,
Right.
in my mind,
Like,
I
I'm
said
bleeding
somebody's
out,
gonna
bro.
die and this is gonna end.
Yeah,
like,
Like I really did not
Getting a
think.
kick to the head like that.
Yeah, bro, I did not think MMA was still gonna be around to this day, bro. So it blows my mind that it's around to this day
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I just knew somebody was gonna get killed in that ring.
Yeah,
Facts,
man.
facts.
I gotta give it to him, though, man. Man, you gotta have some courage, man. Because bro, it's like, if you look at the panoramic view when they're between fights, man,
Yeah.
I'm just thinking, imagine walking in that ring third. You're like the third fight. There's so much
Blood everywhere.
Yeah, there's blood all over those
everywhere.
mats.
So
bro.
you just see what's
Yeah.
happening. You're like,
Yeah.
I'm about to do this right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
You're
true,
like-
bro. You
like,
are
I'm
literally
about to-
stepping
yeah.
into a
Yeah.
death
Spill
cave.
some
Yeah,
blood.
you're like, I'm
Yeah,
stepping
bro.
this right
The
now.
mat be stained as hell, bro.
Right. But I
With
guess they
everybody's
just
blood.
they get you so foamed up about fighting that like you don't give a fuck, man. That's like the least thing.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, you foamed up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
you
get
are
you,
literally
like-
you're in I'm here to kill somebody mode.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like I don't know. It's interesting. Like I do wonder that. I do
I
really wonder.
think the mass shooting thing, like all you got to do is just like, hey, just legalize prostitution.
Well, that
Yeah, that's
comes
my opinion.
that
That
comes
would
to
be-
my two
Nah,
things.
real
that
shit.
if we
Yeah,
brought
okay, that's my
back
opinion.
blood sport for entertainment
Right.
and prostitution,
Yeah.
what that would do globally
Because, I mean,
or across the
If
the board.
if pussy is easily available, then what the fuck is there to be angry about?
Right.
Right.
Make them in like well lit, nice places,
Yeah.
like
well, there's gonna be all levels. There's gonna be all
Yeah,
levels.
yeah,
Okay, that's
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
because
yeah,
that's-
you gotta bring
Because
that
you know,
up.
there's gonna be
'Cause
we
some
got
people gonna want
$1,000
that.
escorts now.
That's true, that's true.
But there's gonna be a $50 escort.
You're
now.
saying there's gonna be a,
But
there's
the
gonna be a
main-
budget. There's gonna be an Avis.
But the main thing,
There's standards, though.
is the
Yeah.
health part of it though.
Yeah,
Facts, facts.
exactly.
These
But there's
people
health
have to be
standards on it.
tested.
Yeah.
There's condoms there, all that.
And that's
type
what I
of
mean.
stuff.
Yeah, like you know, it's like you feel like you're going to whatever a clean place or whatever.
Exactly, yeah,
But like you
yeah.
said, some people want some of that nasty. Some people want it to
Oh
be
yeah,
like.
that's
See,
true.
that
There's
should
some
be
people that have
illegal.
no.
Like
yeah.
you
Like
can't
that shit.
you
Yeah,
can't sell
but-
like HIV as your fetish.
Yeah.
Like that's got to be illegal still.
STDs.
I mean, this thing
that's
got to be
true.
tested and
Yeah,
all that.
yeah.
Yeah,
stuff,
that's true. She's like, yo, I want you
That'd
to
be
run
crazy.
all the way here
And
not bathe for a couple days.
yeah.
You know what's crazy is somebody would say that I'm kink shaming with that, but it's
With
like, man, kink shaming with life and death.
Yeah.
Kink
no.
shaming with
Really?
Hell
Like-
yeah.
you
with
mean
the
like-
disease.
Yes, bro. There's people who are just they're so like liberal and welcoming of everything. That would be kink shaming to them.
Oh, like
Let
oh,
me
you're
get
saying-
HIV if I
saying,
want to.
somebody-
saying that you can't have a kink of one HIV. Like somebody would probably consider that kink shaming, probably.
Ooh. Yeah, I guess they might.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it's some kind of ableism or something, probably.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and then not let me rephrase, not legalized prostitution, but decriminalize it. Because I remember on a fetish model on Twitter, she said, "No, don't legalize it. Decriminalize
Because
it."
once
Yeah.
it's legalized, that means
legalized,
taxes have to be taken.
Yeah.
that means the
Yeah.
government is gonna take a certain piece of the pie and shit. You know, so
Do you
she's
think
like,
that? Do you
Why
think
not?
certain
Why not? Fuck
businesses
it.
should just be like, yo, let that run and don't even worry about taxes?
I mean, taxes,
Hell
fuck
no,
it.
bro.
Why not, man?
This is capitalism, bro. They want everything, bro.
I mean, my
They
thing is
want.
like-
No,
they-
I know that. I'm saying, is that what you're saying? Essentially,
What?
just decriminalize it, but don't allow.
Oh, well,
like,
what
yeah.
she was saying, decriminalize it. So basically, decriminalizing would just be, no, continue what you're doing. You're just not going to
Right.
get arrested for it.
Right.
Yeah. Like
But
the,
then
the way it
that's-
is
I think
now.
It's
that's
not
impossible.
regulated, though.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Now it's not
yeah,
regulated. That's what I'm
yeah.
saying.
Yeah.
Now it's
I
not
think
regulated.
I think
so-
that's silly to ask for because if you're gonna decriminalize it, go ahead and just make them take tests.
Right.
Yeah.
Like I
That's
would
my
like
thing.
to know that this. I would like to go in there. I don't even know what it would be like inside of a brothel because I've never been in one. But
Yeah.
like, I would like to. Like, I'm thinking your sanitation rating is
Yeah,
like.
yeah. Is it like,
It's
you
gotta
It's
know,
be
like
crazy.
yeah, like
Yeah.
all the
sanitation?
time
Oh,
it's
90.
like,
Oh, you're a 97.
Was,
Okay.
was just tested for this, and this.
Yeah.
Yep.
Less than 7 days ago.
You have a
know what I'm
housekeeper.
saying?
You have like a cleaning crew, a janitor of some
yeah,
sort.
you know what I'm saying.
That's like
I
so
would,
it always smells nice
I would
in
like
there.
that.
Yeah,
Chill
man.
out, bro.
I mean, look,
That'd
I'm
be-
serious, bro.
Well, I don't want to be able to pick up a dirty ass chick
Yeah.
or think she's clean and she's really dirty.
Yeah.
And I just don't get arrested for it.
And
I'd
that's why
rather
it
give
needs
me the whole
regulation.
shebang because
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
better customer experience.
She's got some kind of paperwork, like you said.
right.
She's been
That's
tested
up to
regularly.
date. That's got a
Yeah.
Raleigh stamp on it. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
health department stamp
Alright.
within the last 7
Wow,
days.
bro.
Hey,
On
and
an
if she's out
app.
here giving people AIDS, then
Prostitution
OSHA comes in,
passports,
or whatever.
y'all.
Yeah.
Episode name.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
Prostitution passports. Every
That's
7
crazy.
days they got to get them stamped.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's out of date.
It's
Like,
It's
Yeah.
out of
she
date.
got a
It's
stamp.
got the that's the episode name.
Because
That's
I mean,
it.
that's how a lot of. I mean, I don't know if they do it to that extent, but
In
a lot of
countries
porn,
that where it's legal.
porn
Countries.
actresses,
Oh, yeah.
they do
But
get
those porn
tested
actresses are
regularly.
getting tested every 7
Yeah.
to
Oh,
2
yeah, for
weeks.
sure.
7
Yeah,
to
so
14
it's not
days.
out of the norm.
And it's public for all the other community.
To know.
Yeah,
To
for
know. Yep.
prostitutions
Yeah,
to
you
do
have
it. I
to.
don't see what the difference would
Yeah,
be.
it ain't like we don't have a system established already.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
already
facts,
there
facts,
with
facts,
porn
yeah.
stars. Just do it for.
That's a fact. Just
you know,
do
people on
it
the
for
street.
prostitutes. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because we
See,
know about the,
see,
you know,
we got the
get
ideas.
protections.
That's right.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's like it's yeah, like,
So we can help
just be
America.
safe. That's all. You can make money off that shit.
Yeah.
I just think people.
I watch those
be
mass
safe.
shootings drop.
Well, that's
like
always been my
flies.
personal thing with any sort of hustle. Is like, as long as you're not hurting nobody or
Yeah,
no
chill.
kids or nothing, do what
No,
you
my
do.
back
yo.
is just a
What you
little
do,
bit.
man?
So
Yeah,
I'm
what
trying
you
to scratch
do,
with
bro.
my shirt
Yeah.
like
I'm not
this.
even tripping.
Yeah,
You
it's
know
like
what I'm saying? Like,
if they want to have if they want to have a brothel,
yeah, do what
you know. I
fucking
mean,
do.
okay. I would prefer not like blinking neon lights on the front. It sells like hot wet pussy and shit. But like, you know what I mean? But like,
To do that with porn movies,
know.
though.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't know if I
I
would
mean,
like that.
just call it
that's-
something
well, that's-
mysterious and weird and have a
that's
guy
the-
at the
that's-
door.
That's the
you
red
know.
light district though.
Right.
Right.
Oh
right.
yeah, yeah. I heard
Like
of
that's
that,
it got famous off the red light district.
Yep.
That's because the
yeah. First time I
girls
heard that was ludicrous.
Yeah.
were dancing and you could just be like, "Yep, I want her."
Yeah, out the window.
I mean, I'm just like, you know.
Yeah, I don't know. Even if it becomes legal, I wouldn't want. I don't want it to be a show
No.
Right.
Yo. you
every
know
time I
we-
go in there.
Okay, you know what make the
I
craziest
might pull up with a
brothel?
Pooh Shiesty mask.
The craziest brothel will be that place in Raleigh, right by Moore Square or whatever. That little speakeasy.
Oh, there's a
Place
speakeasy.
in
there?
Raleigh, but more.
It's like the underground.
Watson Wards.
Watson Ward.
Watson Ward. That'd be the craziest brothel.
Nigga, it'd be lit down there.
That would be the craziest.
That'd be lit, actually.
Huh.
That'd be
That would be-
lit. Yeah, that would be lit as fuck.
Cause see, like, if you're not advertising it, it's low key. You put somebody at the door.
See, that's the vibes that I would like to be. I
You know
would
what I
like
mean?
to go to one of those vibes.
Right.
Or a hotel that's like that.
They have those in LA.
Like if it was that on the bottom floor, that's where you pick your girl and everything, and then you take an elevator up to your room.
Right.
Yeah.
That'd be lit.
Yeah, those are pretty common in places where people have a lot of money.
Yeah. Yeah, like when will they understand that? Like since the birth of humanity, humans just want to fuck. Yeah, so
Yeah, for
Make it
sure,
as
bro.
easy as possible, and
That's
you'll have
real
a
shit, man.
sane
Let 'em do it,
society.
man. Yeah.
That's like
And
the
if it's
one
not
thing
for
that's
you,
never
don't
gonna
do
go.
it, man. What do you mean? Like,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
And
yeah.
you know
It's
a
not
way-
forcing
and
you
know
to
a
do
way
it.
that they could. You know a way that they could. No, let me not give them that idea. Thinking of a way for a government to like be able to
Legals?
tax.
Oh, tax it.
I wouldn't give them that idea. Why would I do that?
To tax it.
It's like
Well,
never
okay,
mind.
so-
Never mind.
We don't want to give them no extra ideas.
Yeah. No, financial
mean-
wasted, steal our money. Huh?
I don't know. I almost want them to just tax it, man. So that it could get the regulation that would make it safe.
Yeah, it would probably
Right.
be more
It would have
the
to be safe at
rational.
that point.
Probably.
I
way
almost
of doing
want them
it.
to, because if you leave it up to them and they like, they could just be signing off on the shit like, yeah, I did the test this week.
Yeah.
You know, so
it's
I mean-
harder to vet.
Right.
Okay.
That's why you gotta have prostitution's passport.
You have a health
Oh, yeah,
inspector,
yeah.
i.e.,
Yep.
It's
a
gotta
person that comes in
have
and takes
it's
tests.
gotta have the whatever county you in stamp.
Yeah.
It's gotta be through their health department.
Right, and there's a third party person that comes and takes piss tests or however they
However they do it, whether it be
or take blood or whatever.
Yeah, but they have to have, just like getting something notarized. It's got to be some sort of government official stamp that's updated every week.
somebody who
that-
don't work there.
Yeah, that's public that
Yeah.
we can be able to access for show.
No,
Maybe it'd be
totally.
like what happened with Napster. You know, somebody just randomly started Napster. The industry freaked out, and then they figured out how to monetize it and all that
Monetize,
stuff. So
yeah.
then that gave us iTunes and
See, the problem with
Spotify
somebody
and-
doing it this way
Yeah.
is they're gonna go to jail for pimping first.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true.
Like,
Well,
Because
Like, I
some
mean,
people went to jail
people-
for downloading
yeah,
illegal
'cause
shit.
people were
so-
going to jail for pirating at one
Yeah,
point.
pirating.
They were getting
yeah,
fined
pirating.
too.
Yeah, they were getting crazy
Yeah,
fines.
crazy
But that's what
Right.
happens when you're doing it off, the books. It's
Right.
crazy
Right.
The
to-
reason I stopped
The
was
jail time
because
associated with it is
Yeah.
so crazy.
the reason I stopped is because a friend of a friend got fined. I was like, that's too close to me.
But
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
do you remember
Cut
that
this shit
time
down,
period
nigga.
when those piracy warnings got real scary?
They
Yeah.
did. They
Yeah.
did.
Like,
Yeah, they got.
they
They,
got
like,
real scary where it was like
That's how they come to your
you will
house.
do 20 years.
Oh,
nigga.
yeah.
50,000 to 100,000. Them shits got
Yeah.
terrifying.
I heard about
to where
somebody
it,
getting- bro.
it had you second guessing like, should I do this?
I heard about somebody getting a 10 band fine. I said, you know what? And they were so close to me. I said, time to
I
really
feel
get
like
my
I've heard
wallet.
about. I feel like I heard about two people. The police coming to their house.
Oh,
I feel like I heard that twice.
I was like,
Man,
I'm
I'll be
good, bro.
dead. That's crazy if they send an RPD out here for knock on your door for
Knocking
some,
on
for
your door
some
for
downloads,
piracy?
man. Yeah, they
You
You
like.
saw that
that
Jay Z
was-
song? Did
It
you?
sounds
Yeah,
ridiculous
yeah.
now, but it was so new back then. It was
I don't
like,
know.
It was, bro, and they were really trying to get a handle on it because they were
Yeah.
losing so many
Right.
millions.
That's
Like,
really what it is. They
It
were
was
trying to.
insane.
Yeah,
they were
trying
trying to
get it
crack
control.
down so crazy, but yeah, those
It worked though.
The drummer of Metallica
damn
was
sure
to the
did.
forefront of it and shit, and everybody started hating him because
Yeah.
everybody wanted it. That was crazy.
Bootlegging movies.
Yeah, and in the beginning of the DVDs, they still say that big ass
For sure,
FBI
yeah.
warning. It's like
Yup.
if you download this, it's a $2,000 fine or whatever, or if you
Okay.
copy this.
Let's see. I think Jay-Z's done covered that.
Jay Z's done. He's
Do we
over.
want to cover the Kanye shit?
What Kanye shit?
I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah,
Kanye tweeted, "I guarantee you will have to
Oh, that's what he
relocate before I'm legally finished with you,
Who did he say
and
that
die
to?
slow," referring to Daniel Curry
Oh,
or Cherry, who was a Adidas VP who believes is trying to ice him out of the
Deal with
Gap.
so,
So-
he's
yeah.
he's,
Because
Okay,
there was a
so-
video of Kanye spazzing on Gap executives.
Yeah, the whole. But okay, but so
I didn't
he has
watch
a
it.
deal with Gap
yeah.
and Adidas both.
Yep.
Right.
Yes.
But because Yeezy's Adidas technically.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeezy's Adidas.
But-
yeah. I don't
Okay.
know what Gap is.
And then the Gap thing was the trash bag clothing. Did you hear about
That's
that?
right. The Gap,
Yeah.
them big ass
Yeah, that
baggy
was trash
jackets.
bag.
Yeah.
Then so
Trash.
I don't totally understand it, but I guess it was something like so. The Adidas guy is trying to. He's holding meetings or something. I think
Yeah,
somehow
it's-
he's doing
it's like
things
an-
without Kanye present.
Exactly. It's like the same exact thing. Like he's not being brought into certain meetings,
Right.
and they're like be creating things around his brand, like behind his back type shit
With his name on it.
with his name on it.
And it
Okay,
says
see,
Yeezy
this
on
is the thing that I'm still confused about.
But I don't know
Okay.
enough to really dive deep.
Yeah,
Trust
and
your-
that's
trust your
another
team.
thing.
Let them run their
Yeah.
business. Trust
Well,
the
that's
team,
another
man.
thing. It's like we don't care what's happening in the boardrooms at Gap, my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
Nigga, we don't give a fuck. What's the
them
new
do their
Yeezy look
job.
like?
Yeah.
That's all we care about.
consumers, yeah,
and
like
then
that don't
and then
care.
on top of that, it's like I feel like Yeezy has been too successful for too long, and he's been too passionate about getting and maintaining his rights that why is this even a concern that you're having?
Right.
Well,
You know
he's-
what I'm saying?
He's,
Like-
doing, he's doing shit with Gap though. He's making money there. 'Cause,
He's
I mean,
doing shit with Gap.
'cause
There-
he
I'm
did
never
saying
go in there.
why?
I've been meaning
I'm
to go
saying
and
there
look at
should
the
be
trash
no
bag
reason
clothing.
that if you were on this ownership thing so heavy that you have not learned after making millions with Yeezy and having the Nike fail issue with the contracts that somebody couldn't even make a spinoff in your name.
Right.
Why are we having these issues still?
That's true.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
You're saying.
That's-
You're saying.
that's what I'm-
Are you saying it like pointing directly back to the contract? Like what's in these actual
What the fuck
contracts?
did you talk about
Yeah.
in the
Yeah,
contract?
yeah. What's in these
Especially
actual
if you was
contracts?
on this run.
Yeah.
We should never have these issues from you.
Yeah.
If you was such on this ownership run and getting your power back and you own Yeezy, how are they allowed to legally have
and
a
do
meeting
all this, yeah.
They shouldn't legally, and if they are, there should be a simple Kanye West sues Adidas and Gap.
Right,
It should be as simple as that.
Right.
It shouldn't be you
All
spazzing
this
on
extra
niggas.
Right.
You know
And
what I'm
all
saying?
caps and
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, what are you doing, bro?
Yeah.
Like, what are you
That's a
doing,
fact.
bro?
'Cause
This should be
yeah.
open and close.
Yeah.
Done.
Situation,
But see, but we know the type of guy that he is. He is this like,
Right.
mommy, they're trying to do this.
Hey, no, that's
yeah,
a fact,
though.
bro.
Well, Kanye's back.
You're making it harder for people to do business with you.
That
When you
Kanye's
do that.
back. He's in his divorced dad arc.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh
And,
yeah, bro. He does have arcs, and
He
this
has
is
arcs.
this-
He has character arcs, bro. He has character
He
arcs.
definitely has
He's in his
Divorced
divorced
dad.
dad arc right now.
That shit's
Kanye's
crazy.
character arcs.
And-
Man, we can make a whole diagram
That's
over
a
that.
fact.
For sure.
And he's
That's a
back
fact.
tweeting in all caps. That's part of that's
Yeah.
part of the manic.
In case you don't see it.
phase. Yep.
that is a character arc for him.
And so now that he's back in that one, I guess the next thing to come is gonna be an all auto tune album. Or he's gonna try and create a new genre. That's what's coming soon.
Oh, yeah.
Because
Yeah.
he's gonna this
Which
is-
I'll
that's the
definitely
phase.
appreciate that.
Yeah, I'd
Yeah.
rather because the auto tune thing. I feel like he'd be going backwards. I'm like, that's 2008, my nigga.
Right.
Yeah, man.
Or
Kanye
2010s.
is. Oh, here you go, bro. You got one?
Yeah.
You gonna use a lighter? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Kanye's character arcs, man. There's always like in every arc, there's one major moment at least.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Whether
George
it's
Bush don't care about black people.
when he was
Yeah,
loved by
okay,
black people, that's
George
what he
Bush
said.
was
slavery was a choice.
Then he got hated by black people.
Yeah.
All of them shits. Man.
Yep.
Taylor Swift.
That's what I'm saying, man. The-
But the George Bush thing and the Taylor Swift thing they weren't that far apart though.
Nah,
right?
they weren't. I don't think so.
they were.
George Bush.
They were like-
was
they were like
at least a
2003.
year or
They-
two.
nah, they
on
were
that.
like
No,
2
no,
years. It was like
George
3
Bush
years.
was 2003.
Taylor Swift was like.
Taylor Swift was 2009.
So yeah, it was,
Oh,
it was
wow.
like
Yeah, it
4
was
years.
like-
Yeah,
yeah,
it was like,
okay.
damn, yo, you're fucking.
No, because
The Taylor
man.
Swift thing was my Dark Twisted Fantasy era. That was his porn star era.
a year
Okay,
right
okay.
before it came out.
Yeah,
Oh,
that was the Amber Rose.
Bottle of
era.
Hennessy, Amber Rose.
Yeah,
Got you.
yeah.
I remember the whole story now.
Yeah. That was
Okay.
that era.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which
Yep.
Amber Rose just did Academics Off the Record podcast.
I saw that.
And when I didn't realize it until he said it, but that literally might be one of the greatest photos of like that decade. The Amber Rose, Kanye West, Hennessy. It was like the first
And
time
he's got a handful of ass.
Yeah, he got the handful of ass
Yeah.
on the red carpet with a bottle of Hennessy, and Amber Rose, who had never seen this fine ass bald chick
Yep. I
with
remember that.
crazy, and it was like, what the? And then Kanye jumped on stage and did that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was like everything about that. That picture sums that night up so crazy.
Yeah.
And then the picture
that
after,
era of him.
and the bottles like got that much in it.
Yes. Yeah.
Remember that? Yeah, did you see that
that
picture?
era. That picture really characterizes a Kanye arc for real.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. No, it really did.
You know, it's so crazy. Like even in retrospect, like that. You know, she had the best video of all time and all that shit. Like he wasn't wrong, because I don't even remember the
yeah.
Taylor Swift video that won.
Yeah,
that's a fact.
yeah,
But I
yeah.
remember, like, but this is so iconic. That video is so iconic. Beyonce is that if I do this, you know what I mean. You know what I'm referencing. When something can be referenced just by a gesture, that's when it's become icon status. So
Yeah,
it's like,
I do
oh
agree.
well, he wasn't wrong then.
That's true.
It did have some pretty iconic choreography for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She
Janet
made
Jackson grade
Yeah.
choreography almost there.
Yeah. So I mean, it was inappropriate what he did, but he wasn't wrong though.
Right.
Let me take a piss
It's pretty
real
funny.
quick.
It was
Oh, yeah,
pretty
go ahead.
funny. It was mean though,
Okay. You should know that I'm about you.
because Taylor did not see.
See,
it
if we
coming.
had that mini fridge, it's gonna be so nice. I'm gonna pick that. I'm gonna pick it up. I'm gonna pick that. This nigga. I'm gonna pick that mini fridge up today,
All right, yeah,
so that we'll have it in here next week.
It's hot Heineken, man. Hot Heineken.
Yeah, Heineken. Yeah, just everything, honestly.
Hot beer in general. Yeah, hot water.
Even hot water. I like
Yeah.
cold water. I know a lot of people like room temperature.
Actually, yeah, but I like room temperature. I don't like
yeah,
hot
I'm not
water.
a room
but I like
temperature water person.
Really? I feel like it just slows you down when you drink cold. That's all it does me.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, because when it's cold, now you're dealing with trying to like not get a head brain
Be
freeze.
real. I haven't
and-
had brain freeze in over
teeth
10 years. I don't even know what it
I
feels
don't
like.
even
no
know if
more.
I've ever had one.
Yeah,
bro.
good enamel.
Yeah,
Well, I
bro.
think I had one for the first
I
time
do have
recently.
pretty good enamel.
I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
And
I-
I know when I'm fucking up my enamel, if I start chewing on things too much, that area will get sensitive. So like, I've done really good at like
Yeah.
trying not to chew and protecting the enamel on my teeth. Because when I didn't give a fuck and I was just eating candy all the time and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Boy, you breathe in, your teeth be like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yo,
yeah,
bro, I'm telling you,
Glad
no.
I never
It's
got
like
to
it
that
goes in your
point.
brain.
yeah, bro.
That's crazy. I
You
never
never
got
felt
to that
it?
point. No,
Yeah,
I felt
you-
it before when I was a kid, but that's why I stopped eating that shit because like I bit into ice cream and was like, that's just crazy. Like you
Yeah.
get right into it, and like ever since then, I've just been kind of toned down on
You
all
a,
that
you
shit.
an ice cream biter?
I tried that when I was younger.
The ice cream. But
When I was younger, I tried
kinda
that.
am.
I can't
are?
do. I can't do
kinda
that. I
am.
can't
Okay,
do
no,
that
no,
now.
not ice
Hell
cream.
no, bro.
Like popsicles. Definitely bite a popsicle.
I can't even bite into those
and
either,
it
bro.
might,
I hate
okay,
that
but
too.
I
But
might
you
have
have-
it's on the
I
back
might
teeth,
bite
though.
popsicles just because, like, what a grown ass man look like sucking a popsicle.
Nah.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Nah,
is
I'm
grown-ass
talking
man?
about
You
know them
better
niggas-
do that shit in your room
I'm
alone.
talking about a nigga that'll get
Front
a
two teeth.
regular ice cream cone and bite that shit.
Nah, you
Front
gotta
two
lick
teeth.
ice cream
Yeah,
cone.
you
You
gotta-
That's
gotta-
crazy.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Yeah, like,
I've
I mean,
seen
like,
that. I've seen that though.
I'll
When
recommend
we
do
was
that
working
too
at
much in
Goodberry's,
public
bro. I done seen quite a few people just bite ice cream, bro.
Oh yeah, nah,
And you be
bro.
like,
true.
you are a serial killer, bro.
Yeah,
crazy
I
in
can't do
there.
that.
How and like my teeth don't
That's
get
true.
sensitive like that, but I would still never do that.
It would
true,
get
that's
sensitive if
true.
you tried that. I feel
Yeah,
like
it probably would, yeah.
that
Or like
shit's
pour a
crazy.
fresh slushy and take like a full mouth, like a full
Yeah,
mouthful and just
I
shoot that
haven't-
shit.
I have not done.
I
I
would-
have not.
I would
I
nearly
really
die.
haven't had brain freeze in over 10 years. When's the last time you
Slushies
had
will give
brain
me a damn brain. I haven't had one in a minute.
I don't
but
know if
slushies
I've
give me
ever
a damn
had it.
That's what I was saying.
That's what
bro.
he said,
That's
too.
what I was saying,
I
bro.
don't know. Maybe I
don't
have,
know,
but
bro.
I don't know.
But the pain,
Yeah.
that it looks like people be going through, I be
Bro,
like, I don't
your
know.
brain, your brain be locking
All
the
right,
fuck
y'all.
up, bro. Like,
Permission on the next podcast.
yeah,
To bring
we'll
a
do
fucking 7-Eleven in here. We gonna
Yeah,
see.
we'll
We
do
gonna see
it.
if we can
We'll-
recreate
we'll
it.
chug
I gotta
it.
see what it's like. Like,
Okay.
Yeah,
I-
we'll
I'm
do
always
it.
gonna
We'll
create it,
do
yeah.
a brain freeze challenge.
Yeah.
I don't
next
even know if
week.
I'm up for it, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, no.
I'm a hypochondriac, so I'm not
be
gonna
all
think I'm dying.
but what it really is, don't it really feel like your brain freezes and you have to wait for it to dethaw?
Right.
Before you can do anything else.
That's
it's-
really
it's-
because you be like this.
Stun lock. Yeah. Straight stun lock. It's
Yeah.
painful. It's crazy.
And
It's
it
like
be-
it's debilitating. It is
Yeah,
really
bro, and
debilitating.
it be the
It's crazy.
center of your brain, bro. And you be
Yeah.
like, ooh.
God
Same
damn.
shit. But
I was like having a stroke. Like,
yeah, that's my thing. I don't think it's anything really bad happening.
No, I
it's
don't think
just
so
like
either.
a
just
I
a
weird-
think-
sensation.
Yeah,
Just
it's like
that
a weird
so much
sensation
coldness
thing.
is entering your body's like, what
Yeah.
the fuck is going on?
Right, like you're not stroking out or anything, but
It's probably just like a safety feature your body has.
Probably
like,
some sort of
it's
safety
a
feature
safety
too, for
feature.
sure, to have you stop because it might be
Yeah.
lowering the temperature too much.
yeah,
you
the
say the
nerves
last
are
time you had it?
overreacting or something.
When's the last
It's
time?
been over 10 years.
Oh, is
bro.
it?
It's been a long
But you
time.
said you're like,
Yeah, you be like, I'm telling you, bro.
You gotta be
when-
smashing something to get a
you
brain
gotta
freeze.
smash something. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's you can't do it off of sips.
Yeah.
You gotta be trying to go for
Like a
it.
snow cone. If you take a snow cone and you take 3 or 4 spoonfuls back to back.
I don't know. I think a slushy will be the easiest
I
because
think
you
a
can
slushie
drink
too,
it the
yeah.
fastest.
Yeah.
So I think a slushy might be is gonna be the best bet.
A slushy with a boba straw, so you can just like
Yeah,
shot
so it's
things.
just they don't get clogged at all. And so yeah, we're gonna do that. Facts. Yeah, facts. I wonder if that 7-Eleven is open off Lewisburg Road yet.
Is it done?
I mean, they build shit so fast now. It probably
Bro,
is.
they do.
Because the last time I saw it, the building frame was up and the sign was up.
They build
There's
shit
one
and
fast
that was
as
like a
hell,
month
bro.
ago. So I wouldn't be surprised if it's done.
Airport Boulevard's building one.
Another one?
Oh, they-
7-Eleven?
oh,
They
they
knocked
coming
down
like
that
that.
whack ass like we were talking about KFC/Taco Bell. They
Yeah.
just
Oh, they
knocked
did, bro.
shit
That
down.
that
They
shit right across from
did?
Yeah, and they
Bojangles.
put the yeah.
Yo,
You talking about the shit across from Bojangles,
It's
right?
about to be
Yeah,
jumping,
right across
yo.
Bojangles.
Right
yeah,
from
yeah.
okay.
Next to what I
Hooters.
also I don't know what they're gonna turn that
That
South
Texas Roadhouse?
Hills?
Oh, the road-
Texas
Texas
Roadhouse.
Nah, Texas Roadhouse ain't going nowhere. People, man,
It
people
really
fuck
ain't,
with
bro.
Texas Roadhouse, and I
They
just,
fuck with it.
people-
They do. They do.
I've never been in there,
People
bro.
fuck with
Bro,
it
you
so
haven't
hard.
been
I've
over
never
there?
been in there, bro.
It's
Bro.
I don't personally, but
The
people
outside of
fuck
that
with
building
Texas
look
Roadhouse.
run down.
It do.
The niggas
It's
is
nice
in
inside.
there. Bro, they are in that
Texas Roadhouse and Cracker Barrel.
Yes,
Yeah,
they're,
that-
oh,
that's
my
never going
mother
away.
loves Cracker Barrel.
they are
going away.
in there, bro.
Yeah.
It's never
And
going away.
But
Talk
the thing
about
the
Western
Texas,
shit, too.
Yeah, but the thing about Texas Roadhouse is the building always looks decrepit.
It does.
Yeah, it does.
It
always
does.
looks.
It
It
does.
looks like
It does.
they've been out of business.
Parking lot.
You
So
go in-
purposely?
Yeah, parking
Like
lot.
that's the aesthetic, or
Yeah, bro, I feel like
parking
it's
lot
gotta
got
be the
potholes and
aesthetic.
shit.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, the parking lot fucked up. Yeah,
Yep.
it's just fucked. Like, but you
they
go
be in there, though.
There's a lunch crowd. There's a dinner crowd. Steve Steak Day. Shout out to Steve. Is at Texas Roadhouse every year.
Oh, I know you're talking about. I think.
Yeah, Steve, the bus driver.
The bus driver.
from,
Yeah.
Avison
From
Budget, one of our
yeah.
old coworkers.
Yeah, I remember
Oh,
Steve.
shit.
He has a steak day at the New
Yeah,
Year
yeah.
thing.
Oh shit.
Or it's on his birthday. I
don't remember when it
his
is,
ain't
but
on
yeah.
New
Yeah, I know
Year's.
what you're talking about.
His is on his birthday, but he calls it Steve Steak Day,
Gotcha.
where everybody goes there and has steaks.
Oh damn. Make me want to go there and just order some cut
And
of
they have
steak
banging.
that's like
They
way
have some
too
banging steak. I
expensive.
heard over there.
Oh yeah.
Like you don't like slept on good steak. You know what I'm saying?
Good to have decent steak, I will say.
Yeah.
Don't go crazy with it. Just get something simple. Like, blacken that shit. Keep it simple.
Nigga,
Don't
the steaks that I saw them order on Steve's Steak Day one year, I didn't even know you could order steak that big. I was like, holy shit, this is crazy. Like, These are some large hunks of meat y'all are bringing out here. Like
Tomahawk.
Like, where's the cow that you got?
Bro,
you guys
like
get
literally, that's what I'm
back
thinking.
there?
I'm like,
I want to order tomahawk one day. Yeah, that's what
What's
they
a
get.
tomahawk?
The tomahawk, that joint's
the tomahawk is crazy. I want to
crazy.
order a T-bone.
And it's like that thick. T-bones are good. T-bones
yeah,
are
I
good.
want a T-bone steak.
Do you like
cheese.
fatty? Do you like a fatty
I knew you was
steak?
going
'Cause
there,
T-bone's got a lot
bro.
of fat
Why did I
on
know
it.
you was going there?
Because that's the only reason why I want to eat it.
What happened?
That's a T-bone steak line.
Oh,
Cheese,
Biggie.
eggs, and Welch's grape.
Yeah, and T-bone steak, cheese, eggs, and Welsh grape. That's literally the only reason why I want to eat a T-bone steak. And y'all know I don't even be running for no steak.
Yo, but can you
Yeah,
imagine waking
Special
up
occasions. For
I
me.
like
and
steak,
eating
man.
a steak, a whole piece of steak and eggs? That's so
I do
much.
steak and eggs.
You do steak and eggs?
Yeah.
Really? That don't
Yeah.
like put you out? You don't need a nap right after
Nah,
that
that's
shit?
just love,
Like a
bro.
lot of protein?
Really? IHOP got a pretty good steak and eggs.
Oh, man.
But it's like
a cut,
no, it's
a
like
cut.
steak tips though.
Like flanks. Okay, like flank steak.
yeah,
okay,
it's
okay.
not like it's not flat though. It's like steak cuts, but it's
Nigga,
Okay,
I just
okay.
had
I
a
might could do, like,
Mexican.
bits, maybe bits.
I just had a Mexican sandwich with steak,
tips rather.
not tips, but
Flanks. Yeah,
flank,
like
yeah,
real
yeah.
thin.
Slices?
real thin. Yeah.
Maybe
Y'all,
that.
I don't know what this. I'm gonna mess with somebody, bro. This sandwich was banging, nigga. Holy
I'll
shit!
bet.
It was so good. It had like avocados, steak on it,
Oh, you had a torta.
fresh yeah, I think that's what it's called.
Yeah, man.
Fresh mozzarella.
Yeah.
Nigga, that shit was like that. I don't know what, nigga. I was like, oh, refried beans was like on the bread, like it was mayonnaise.
You had a Mexican lunch.
Right,
man.
it was crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Nigga, I
man.
mean, the sandwiches, but like I haven't eaten a sloppy Joe in a while, but like imagine eating a sloppy Joe, nigga. I was disgusted.
Damn.
I was disgusted.
Like an
I
animal
was
and shit.
disgusting and didn't give a fuck.
Right.
I'm picking, pieces are falling out. And I said,
Yeah, right. You don't even missing a beat. Yeah. Yeah. No, I know exactly what you're talking
Sloppy
about.
Joe is a throwback, man. Like
Sloppy
I haven't
Joe is a
heard
throwback.
that.
When's the
in
last time you had a
decades.
sloppy Joe?
I don't know, and I could have
Decades.
made it. It's been at least 10 years.
Yeah.
for
I
me.
had one really recently.
That I've even heard somebody
Really?
say
I had one
sloppy
like-
And
Joe.
the thing
Like
about a
2
sloppy
weeks ago,
Joe is
maybe.
you can
Or
make it so quickly.
Yeah.
I always have ground beef,
It is
and
still
all I
good.
need is the can of the sloppy part.
It's still
That's
good,
literally
bro.
all
I'm trying
I
to
needed.
remember where I even used to eat it. I don't know. I don't
mom
know if
used
my
to
mom
make it.
used
I
to make
recommend
it.
making it. It
much.
actually is still good, man.
I'm sure it is.
I'm
would
sure
say
at
thumbs
school, maybe some
School?
middle schools.
Even
maybe.
school made good sloppy Joe.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm thinking.
school had
Maybe
pretty
that's
good
where I
sloppy
had
Joe, yeah.
sloppy
Because
Joes.
pizza was in question. Like when it was in the squares, man, they had some good
Oh,
years
yeah.
and some bad years, bro.
Yeah.
They had one year where the cheese got way too fake, bro.
Yeah.
The cheese got way fake or something. I don't know. They changed mozzarellas. I don't know.
Cheese was, that's that EBT cheese where it won't
Actually,
melt.
just real quick because you brought that up. Drive Shack, if they're out there, if you're listening, you need to upgrade your pizzas. Your pizzas taste like schoolhouse pizzas.
Oh,
I'm gonna tell you who got some trash pizza.
Do they look like schoolhouse pizzas?
They're not square, but they have the same thickness. The crust don't got no weight to it.
It's got
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's
So it has
literally
so it has the cardboard.
Okay.
yeah, it's got a
Okay.
cardboard
The
texture.
cardboard-like
It's the-
texture.
Yeah.
Here's the move, yo. When you bite it, you just take the whole cheese off the motherfucker like a sheep. like you snatch the cheese
Yes.
off a bed.
Yeah.
The
Yes.
whole bitch will just come
Yeah.
out.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Yep.
and leave the bottom.
Yeah, but
And
Put
the
it
little,
back on
and the little
shit.
pepperoni cubes stay in place and shit, like with his little holes punched out.
I can see that too. That would definitely happen. You can peel it off
Yep.
and
Peel it
just
right up.
eat that part.
Yep.
Skin.
And that's what everybody would do. They just peel cheese off, eat cheese, and just like throw that nasty ass bread away. Yeah, that cardboard
That's
shit, man.
crazy, bro.
Hey, in St. Thomas, when I went to elementary school in St. Thomas, they used to, the teachers were able to hit you. And one time I got my ass beat because I wouldn't finish, ironically, my beets. Because, beets.
Beets.
Like fucking.
Like the vegetable.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
Oh, you said beets?
Beets had to go.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Like, beets.
I would have trouble because I love beets
Especially
now,
as a
but
child.
I did
I'm
not like
definitely
beets.
not
as a kid.
eating
Yeah,
beets as
I
a
would
child,
not.
bro.
But
But I
Fuck that.
remember, this teacher would not let me leave the cafeteria
What?
unless I finished my beats. And I was crying and shit.
right, yeah, you're gagging. You're like,
Yeah. Oh, I
you're like, I'm
hate.
trying to.
Oh God. Yeah.
That's crazy. Damn that, man.
I could
Nah.
never eat peas my entire life, and
Oh,
I still
peas?
won't eat them shit.
Peas are definitely like
Fucking disgusting.
it's a yeah.
If
it's
I
just
have
a-
no choice,
it's a L
I'll eat it. But.
for a
The
vegetable.
I'll take that
Green
back.
beans, right?
I know green beans are
peas.
banging.
Oh, peas. Oh,
Peas.
green
Peas,
peas.
yeah.
Oh, I thought it was
Okay.
green beans though.
Oh, no,
Peas
no,
are
okay.
mid.
Green
Peas.
beans, yeah.
Okay.
Peas are mid.
The only time I will eat them and won't complain too much is if it's in like a chicken pot pie.
Chicken pot pie.
Oh.
When I don't even taste it because
I'll
it's
take fried rice.
Yeah, because it's blending in with everything. I don't
Yeah.
want it in my fried rice.
You don't even
I
want
can
fried
taste
rice?
it too much in that.
Oh yeah.
Something that I wanted to talk to y'all about actually is what we gonna do with this table, y'all.
Break it up. Have a video.
Yeah, you should jump through it. You should
That's what I
definitely
was
jump through it.
thinking. I was
WWE
thinking
style.
I was thinking putting a mattress under it because I'm getting a new mattress so the old one can go under it. doing a WWE style jump on it or something like that off the top of a ladder.
Just pre-cut it.
Break your back.
I don't even want to pre-cut it. I want to see if I can make it through.
You break your back and that shit.
Think I can make it through?
Bro, you finna hurt your fucking back. Bro, you ain't. Bro, that shit. It's wobbly, but man, it's not gonna buckle in the middle. It's
You
gonna.
don't think
The legs
so?
are gonna break.
It's reinforced.
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
legs
because
will
those
break.
Yeah,
woods-
the legs are gonna break,
Yeah.
and then you're just gonna ride the table.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
that's
gonna go
true.
down.
That's
Come
true.
into the next podcast, we wheelchair.
Pre-cut
Is
it,
that
man.
how we should do it? Just
Pre-cut that
pre-cut
shit.
it?
Yeah, pre-cut it. Pre-cut it. Cut it halfway through, and then I guess maybe throw something on it so you can't see that, and then
Yeah.
that bitch. Yeah.
Or we definitely got to take the support beams out from up underneath it.
Yeah,
Because it's got
oh,
an
yeah.
X across the middle.
Yeah, you definitely got.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, I see it.
yeah.
You mean
So
under
that
it?
has to be removed before anything is.
Okay, yeah.
Pull all the
Because
stops
then it
out.
really won't break down.
Yeah.
Right.
But still, like, yeah. So I'm trying to figure out how we should do it.
Yeah.
Making a video, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. There's no nostalgic value for it for you to keep it or
I
anything.
don't think so. Not that
Okay.
table. Even though I do love that table. Shout out to my boy Khaled, aka August the 3rd. He's the one that helped make it for. He built it for us.
Okay.
I just bought the wood and then he just slapped it together for us.
You
But
should
I don't
definitely
know.
invite
It
him.
Is
doesn't
he
have
gonna have us here? Look my work.
right. He needs to be here when we.
Yeah, you should definitely invite him to
Yeah,
the
he
event.
definitely needs to be here when we destroy it. But yeah, like I feel like the other table had more nostalgic value because remember we were taking Polaroid pictures and taping them to the top.
Yeah.
I still have that table.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
That had more nostalgic value.
that's right.
I feel like.
That's right.
I feel like that might need to bring it back in here, honestly.
That's actually that's kind of real, man.
And I could fold it up and just have it up against the wall.
Yeah.
Oh,
but
so
that-
it's just a foldable, like a plastic party table kind of thing?
No,
like
it's
that
one of those like WWE tables with the wood, metal wood top, like
Gotcha.
like Dudley Boys.
Oh,
I just
shit.
drill
GTA
through-
joint.
I just drill through the center of it
Yeah.
for the wires.
Okay, I know that song. Yeah.
So I still have that,
Yeah.
Okay.
but
Dang.
it was just like that table wasn't big enough for what we were trying to do,
Right.
and then that helped us a lot in terms of getting 6 people in here or even 5 people. I mean,
Yeah.
5 people wouldn't even fit before.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Might end up needing another one of those one day.
what?
Big table.
Yeah, but just differently made though. I want
Yeah,
one that
just better made.
has. I want one that has microphone connectors
Okay.
on it.
Okay. Yeah.
Like if I do get a table, even like we get a coffee table, I want one that has like a microphone connector, where we can maybe like there's a mixer in that bitch. We can plug headphones into it, adjust the audio, volume, our headphones, you know, stuff like that. Like,
Right. Okay.
yeah, something like that's like a $400 table. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's built for a studio and not just a house coffee table like this is.
Yeah.
Okay. That makes sense.
So yeah, we gotta figure out some sort of ceremony for
Send it off.
this to send this off. We should light it on fire, maybe Dudley Boy.
Okay,
If they
that'd
don't
be
jump
crazy.
through it.
Light it on fire. Wait. Both light it on fire and jump through it. All right.
We got to do something that'll go viral.
Wow.
So we got my
Some-
white,
that's some
white
wild
boy
boy
crazy.
jackass
Yeah, I'm thinking
shit.
some wild boy shit. I want to do some shit that's just like,
You gonna be on roller
even if
skates?
you didn't know about the podcast, it would be crazy. Yeah, with some roller skates on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or a surfboard.
Jackass.
Or not a surfboard, like a snowboard attached to my feet. But yeah, I want to do something crazy to get
Three
rid
Oak
of it.
Jackass.
That's some
Just for
one-shot
one
shit,
day.
though.
It is one shot.
That's the only thing.
Well, if the legs just break off first, I watch enough wrestling to know we can lean that up against a wall and still
Get like 2.
and still throw somebody through it.
Okay.
You know
I
what
think,
I'm saying?
okay. You could get 3 max. Grown
3.
man going through that. 3 shots max.
Yeah.
Even if you prop it up.
Yeah,
The
we
third
got
prop
we
is
got to
gonna
think
be-
of we got to think of something because I mean it really is just taking up a shit ton of room right now.
It is.
It's literally not doing anything. It's taking up room. That's it.
Yeah.
Like
Basically, yeah. Basically.
so yeah.
And it's,
The
like you
table's
said,
like, yeah, but I'm holding your drinks right now.
Unless somebody wants to buy it, I just don't think anybody would want to buy it. You can't even you can't even.
I don't
you have
know,
to
one man's
unscrew it to
trash.
get the wheels off just to move it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you can roll it out of here, but they got to get it in
Yeah,
there.
how you
They're
gonna get
trying
it
to
in a
take
car? You can't even
Yeah.
get that on unless you flip it over on the back of a pickup truck.
That's
That's about it.
Yeah, that doesn't even. That's old world style construction. Yeah, they don't even. It doesn't even break down.
No, this was
Yeah.
straight up. We bought wood from the store,
Right.
and put together a table big enough that we were gonna need it for.
That's true.
That's literally what we did.
You know, they build. The world is just built that way now. Everything is built to break down. Back in the day,
Everything's
they were
built
like,
to break
oh,
down
no.
and flatten.
Yeah, back in the
Oh,
day, they
yeah.
were like, no, you bought this house means you're gonna die in this house.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
That is true. That is true.
Or you bought this
why you're dressing
device.
yours.
Yo, but you
$1,000.
know how expensive that furniture is, bro. Every time I see
Yeah.
one of those like furniture reels or whatever, and they'll be like a bed, a desk, the refrigerator, all this in
Right.
one. I click on the links, Man, that should be like $7,000, bro. It'd be like $5,000. It'd be so
Furniture
expensive,
is crazy
bro.
expensive.
That break down into 4 different things, items that you need. Man, that should be thousands, bro.
Yeah.
It don't be. It's never a couple hundred.
Right.
And the things that are a couple hundred are basic as hell, and we're still talking 500 to 800. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like there's still over 500 to where it's like, even if you did furnish your whole house, bro, you didn't put $10,000 in the furniture, like
Man, yeah.
easily,
Yeah,
and that's a small room.
right.
Yeah.
Because I mean, $10 million house probably has $5 million worth of furniture in it by the time
For
you
sure.
get your shit. You know,
For sure.
Like by the time you put art up and everything, oh man,
Yeah, yeah.
forget about it.
All right, so let's see. All right, so the subjects are class consciousness and capitalist solidarity. Wait, what?
What language are you speaking right now?
Yeah, hold up.
I don't know. Yeah, because you
that
said
was the
follow
end
me
of
here,
the-
but you didn't say nothing. After
Yeah,
that.
so that was the end of the last quote. That was the end of the last quote.
Oh.
Is that like overall that was the subject that relates all of those topics that
Got
were in
you.
a row.
That's why they
Follow me
okay,
here. Follow me here.
Got you.
Which,
got you.
which you know what? I'm gonna start putting on there. Read entire message before saying
Yo,
out.
because when you
That
said
sounded,
follow me,
that sounded amazing. It sounded like you were like the host of a show,
Yeah.
Right.
like teaching
I
us
didn't know
how
what-
to be a capitalist or something. You just
yeah,
sounded
I was
right.
like, I don't know where this is going. I was so
Nah, man.
confused even reading it.
It was like it's like a case study.
It was the follow me
like-
here. If you take that out, we would have saw the colons and knew everything. Yeah, it was
true. I'm
The
gonna
follow
just do
me
the
here. We thought something links were coming after that
Right.
or something. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
Like,
got you. Follow. Okay.
Yeah.
I follow.
All right. So this is something I added, and this might not be of any concern to a lot of people, but y'all want to see somebody losing their goddamn mind right now? Follow TraxNYC on Instagram.
Oh man.
This
Yeah.
nigga is on a warpath in the New York City Diamond District right now currently. He is going crazy. Okay, I don't know if y'all have always felt like this. I feel like everybody's had this level of the jewelry industry, especially in diamonds. It just seems like the largest scam in the world.
Right.
That the markup is crazy. You got blood diamonds.
Oh,
You know, it's
yeah.
just
Yeah,
like
yeah, there's always
just
that kind of
jewelry
shit.
in general.
Yeah.
Right.
It's
Certain
like
families control large
it's just
portions of it.
jewelry for me is
Yeah.
just one of those industries that I just never felt like I would ever be able to trust any jeweler
Yeah.
Right.
ever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So this guy is a jeweler in NYC, and he's been up there for over 18 years, I think. And he's still a young guy. He's 35 or 36, I think. A lot of energy or whatever. Younger dude, and he is sick of the Diamond District mafia, essentially. His purpose right now is to expose all the grimy Diamond District
Scams.
Oh.
sailors. He's on that warpath.
Oh, shit.
Currently, right now, and it is amazing to watch. And he is livid. Like he's walking around with a cutout cardboard of one of the guys he spent $3.6 million with, who was the father of what they call CVD diamonds, and what that is are lab-made diamonds, which are still high quality.
They're still diamonds, but
But they're cheaper to produce than real diamonds.
Yeah.
And what this guy apparently has been doing for years, and this has been happening he said this has been happening for over 10 years, is people will mix real stones they'll mix lab diamonds with real stones.
mine diamonds, yeah.
And it's hard to
okay.
tell. You have to be an expert diamond tester or have these specific machines that weren't even invented back then. But there's a machine invented now that will detect CVD diamonds compared to stone diamonds.
Yeah.
It'll carbon age it or something.
Exactly, yeah, like that.
Yeah.
So long story short, he's on a warpath. He's pulling up on the office. He's
Oh,
got the
shit.
sign. He's standing in front of the building, and he's like, they won't let me back in, but this motherfucker right here, this cocksucker piece of shit, and we're talking New York anger.
Yeah.
Just so y'all know.
Yeah.
This cocksucker piece of shit throwing the flat, right? He's losing his
shit.
mind,
Uh-huh.
and that shit has me like, nigga, let's go.
very
Fuck it. I don't
personal.
give a fuck.
Expose
Right.
him.
Yeah, he's going crazy, bro.
Oh,
he's
shit.
like, he's bringing scotch tape with messages written on pieces of paper.
Yeah.
He said, we're outside of this motherfucker's building, and today we're going to be talking about bank fraud. We're going to be talking about CVD diamonds. We're going to be talking about pink diamonds. We're going to be talking about how I gave these motherfuckers $3.6 million fucking dollars, you fucking cocksucker. He's looking at the cardboard cutout, y'all. Like,
Is he Italian or?
No, he's like Middle Eastern, but he's got it's the New York. It's the New York curse.
They say cocksucker.
The you dirtbag piece of shit, cocksucker. You know that those New York
motherfucker. You.
He's got that. Like
the hate. Yeah, he's got New York hate on him.
He's a full ass
New
Yorker. Period. You know.
Yeah.
But he's given this fucking sign energy like it's like if this nigga was in front of him, bro, we would have to stop him. We would have to, bro. I mean, he wants to kill this dude.
Yeah.
So he's just out in front of the person's shop, whoever.
He pulled up on the shop and was outside the door, banging on the door. They opened the door and he's like, "Tell him to come the fuck out here, you cocksuckers! I'm taking you motherfuckers down." Like he's going crazy. I've been screen recording it. Because I'm afraid that the videos might go down and I wanted y'all to be able to see what the hell I'm talking about. So I got the screen recordings of all of it. Yeah. But it doesn't look like, it looks like every day so far for the last 3 to 4 days, we haven't gotten a new educational video of him cursing somebody the fuck out. Yeah. And he's about to sue them, all type of shit.
Like, okay, yeah, that was going to be my thing.
All that shit, bro. Okay. His goal is he wants them to burn down in flames, bro. I mean, talk about, a week before this, he had a No Jumper interview drop. And this is the first time I've seen this dude make videos cleaning jewelry. You know, a lot of jewelry stores now, Icebox, shit like that. Yeah. He's got a good Instagram page where you'll show before and after of cleaning jewelry or whatever like that. Right. I started following him because I follow Young M.A. and she put a video on his page of him because that's where she gets her jewelry from. So I've been following him. Then he pops up on No Jumper like a week and a half ago. The interview drops. And I'm watching it and I'm like, holy shit. Like, you get his backstory. He is like, he hates these people, bro. And it was actually inspirational to me, bro, because I'm watching this shit, and I'm like, oh, I say, yo, this revenge energy is motivational. You know what I'm saying? It was like motivational. And I mean, we're borderline on some wild shit. We're borderline on.
I mean, that's true revolution energy.
Right, yeah, he's on that right now.
Yeah, sure.
He's on that right now, especially in terms of the Diamond District. Like, I've always felt, like, I mean, I feel like we've all had a common level of just like distrust for jewelry people.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm not even no diamond consumer.
Oh, facts.
It just doesn't seem like an industry I can trust.
Not at all.
You know what I'm saying?
Not at all.
Yeah.
Because I've always wondered that too. When I do get money,
it's one. Yeah.
How do you pick an honest jeweler? You know what I'm saying?
Your jeweler, yeah. No, for sure.
I'm giving him my money. I fuck with this nigga.
Yeah,
because he'll tell you what's legit.
Bro, and he's like, and that's his thing is like, they would do that, dilute down what you're buying. You think you're buying real stones, spending a couple million with them, but you're getting half this, half that.
Yeah. You don't even know.
And then he's showing, you can pay for this if you want to. This shit is fucking $50,000. Guess what? I made another one with lab diamonds, that cost $5,000. Which one? You tell me which one it is.
They're visually indistinguishable, except the difference is the lab diamonds, every single cut is perfect, and every diamond is fucking flawless in it. So, like, why not just get some lab diamonds? My thing.
Exactly,
because what's the point of digging a mile deep into the earth?
And he's almost like a jeweler on that type of energy where he's like, he said, bro, what are you doing right now? I'm not going to say no, but...
Yeah, man.
Nigga, these lab diamonds are not trash.
Right.
But I do take it offensively when you tell me you're selling me $1 million of real stones,
and it's not real,
and you got CBD mixed in here too.
Yeah. So essentially, just lower the price of your shit, or
essentially
like brand your shit for what it is.
Over.
You are fucking me over.
Yeah, because the lab diamonds are cheaper, like half the price.
That's what I'm saying. Right. So is he selling them for half the price?
No, I'm the wholesaler, and I'm telling you these are all real diamonds.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's my question.
So
then my question is, like, what would happen to his mission if the dude just decides to actually sell them at a lower rate? Would that fuck him up even more? Or
he's honest.
It wouldn't. No, it would be honest.
It would be honest. I know.
Right now they're scamming.
I know they're scamming right now. I'm saying my question.
Oh,
I'm
you're saying
asking
keep
a question.
saying they're real.
No, I'm not saying keep saying they're real. I'm saying be truthful about it. I think he still has a profitable business.
Like if he's just like, okay, the cat's out of the bag. Let me just drop the price
make
of
quality
my
jewelry
quality
with
or my
or just be honest about what I'm selling.
That's what I'm saying. Just be honest about what you're selling and sell it that way.
But they might not.
I don't think he still have a guaranteed profitable business.
It won't be as profitable.
I think it'll go more towards Track. Think about where Track is putting himself right now. Track is putting himself as an honest diamond dealer.
Correct.
Which none of us have ever felt like. I feel like generally nobody has ever felt like there's ever been a 100% genuine, honest dealer. So I feel like that alone, and the thing about that I learned watching his interview was that the thing about being a diamond dealer is the jewelry store is one thing. It's imperative to have a large inventory of diamonds and jewelry. That's almost more important than having your showroom because you always have stuff to sell to other suppliers because other people will just come. They're always pawning. Yeah. They're always taking in new gold. They're melting it down, rebuilding it. So it's like you always have raw diamonds to sell to other jewelers. So becoming a wholesaler, I think he's also a wholesaler now.
Right. Okay.
So he's went from a jeweler to a wholesaler.
Right.
Now that he's a diamond wholesaler because his showroom, his stockroom is so big, now he can almost bully them out of the position.
Right.
Because if you've also been doing something with this person for 10 years, they've been fucking you over, I'm putting them on blast.
Yeah.
I can buy my diamonds from you, and I know you're gonna be honest with me.
Yeah, so let me also state that I'm on the side of Trax, and I know Trax is gonna come out the winner in this situation.
Yeah.
My question and what I'm posing is I'm saying why not just invent, like, as this is essentially a new tier of diamond or a tier of diamond that is not exactly as real or high quality, why not literally, like you say, be honest, sell it that way? I think you could still turn an amazing profit. As for diamonds that aren't, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, oh yeah, you definitely
That's all
can
I'm
because
saying.
he does that at his shop.
Yeah.
But I'm saying for this guy though, if they're able to prove this and lawsuits come with it as well too, then the lawsuits alone might
Tear him apart.
put him in some bad situations.
That
Yeah.
and the image of like, okay, well, your reputation is already fucked.
It's already fucked,
So
yeah.
I don't know if you
Exactly.
can be
Yeah,
like,
you
His
can't even do
family
it now.
business is no
Yeah,
longer
that's true.
family business.
Yeah.
Because that's literally all you
I mean,
have
he
in
was
that
dropping
business is your
gems. He
reputation.
was in the middle of the street talking about your son doesn't even fuck with you, scumbag.
oh shit,
I
he
mean,
went
bro,
deep.
when I say we're
did his
on,
research.
Yeah. I like y'all gotta understand. We're talking. This nigga is
That's
in
deep.
war mode right now, bro. So if y'all want to see somebody in war mode, yeah, this is it, bro. This is it. It's him. TraxNYC.
Fighting. He's a freedom fighter, fighting on the behalf of the
Right.
people.
He's out here for the
looking out for our finances.
Listen,
right.
That's his Instagram page.
Get what I deserve. He's worried about his and all this other Oh, come on in. Let's go. What happened? Come
Yeah,
on
let
in.
me see.
Okay,
Oh, your
touch
hat.
me.
Your hat is
Put your
blocking.
hands on me, bro. Wait a second, sir.
Wait,
Where
AJ,
the
I
is knitting?
can't see with your hat.
Where the
in the-
Where
Yeah.
the is knitting, bro? Wait a second.
Damn.
Where the is knitting? That dirtbag CBD thief. Where is he, bro? You can't come in, sir. Yeah, can't come in. Knitting. Tell Knitting he's a fucking dirtbag. You can't come in. Can't come in? You. Open this door.
He's a
Dirtbag,
big
scumbag.
thing, like a
bro,
big.
he's walking around with a cardboard cutout. He's on it. He's going crazy.
And now he's kicking it and punching it.
I spent $3.6 million. A lot of people out there spent their money. They don't know.
He's going crazy, y'all.
Yeah.
TraxNYC once
Yeah.
again.
Yeah.
Amazing,
that's deep.
amazing Instagram to watch
Yeah,
right
I'm
now.
about to
Damn.
watch this
He's
shit
going
today.
crazy. There's
He's
at least
going
four,
around like-
there's at least 3 to 4 videos for
So
it.
he's a vigilante for the diamond department.
Yes.
Right,
For the diamond
right.
district.
yes.
Yeah.
That's
He's
what's
a
up.
it's
That's
kind of
dope.
fire,
That is
bro.
dope.
It's kind
Yeah,
of fire to
yeah.
watch this
I mean-
story unfold, bro.
Yeah, man.
I mean, I appreciate it. I don't want to get ripped off.
You're right.
Yeah.
It literally, and it
I don't
makes
buy
me
diamonds
when
like
I
that,
get
but-
money to make. It's like, why wouldn't I go to him? Bro?
Make wiser decisions. Yeah.
Yeah, I just feel like, why wouldn't I go to you?
Oh, you would.
And
You
I'm
would.
telling him straight up, let me get them lab-made diamonds. We don't need the real stones over
Yeah.
here, my
Right.
G.
Yeah.
I don't even need 24. Give me a good 18.
Yeah.
Just make it look good. You know what I'm saying? I don't need the nicest thing.
a
I
fact.
want it to look nice, but I don't need to be hitting the head.
You go overboard, people ask questions. You know what I mean? That's when there's a bit. Which honestly, I don't see why you wouldn't be able to confidently be like, no, they're lab diamonds, but they're
Right.
diamonds though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Because they're still going to read that they're diamonds on the
Correct.
diamond tester.
I don't know why you
So
couldn't
that's
make an
what-
ethically sourced argument
But
about
you know,
lab
in
diamonds.
hip-hop at least, you know, niggas is like,
You gotta have the real ones.
yeah, you know, I need
But see-
VVS's.
And the
But-
real problem with hip hop and diamonds is like they're almost always mined out of third world countries
Yep.
with brown people in them.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Who remember the
Yep.
Sierra Leone incident, blood diamonds, all that
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
And it's
Can't
like,
be any more diamonds left, right? I just feel like they got to be all gone. I feel like they ought to be all in rotation.
Say they're all in rotation. Chill out.
Yeah, I feel like that, right? How many new diamonds are they really
Nah.
digging up right now?
I mean, I
It's
agree.
so
I'm
much.
like, I
That's a
don't-
lot of land. There's got to be some.
see if you can
somewhere.
look up. See if you can look that up.
how many diamonds are left in the earth?
Yeah,
There's
like-
a lot left.
Yeah,
Gotta
they're
be,
Well,
predicting-
see, find out how many diamonds. No, search how many
like how
diamonds
much
are
oil.
mined. New diamonds
Yeah.
are mined.
Okay.
It's almost
yeah,
like
yeah.
fossil fuels.
You'd probably be surprised. Probably a lot.
Yeah,
it's a
I
lot.
believe it's a lot, yo.
I'll be real. I don't think it's a lot because after watching this TraxNYC Instagram page, I'm seeing them turn a lot of old jewelry into brand new shit. Like, they're melting a lot of stuff down. They're busting it out of pendants, watches. And I've seen them they're cleaning up these stones. I've seen a lot of, I didn't realize you could refurbish, I don't know why I didn't realize that, but they're refurbishing the hell out of a lot of jewelry. Down to maybe not even refurbishing it, just melting it down and turning it into something completely new.
Are they doing
metals
that?
are a whole nother department.
No, I was gonna say, are they doing that because there isn't that many diamonds, or are they doing that because conning is just easier?
It's easier.
What you mean? Lab made diamonds?
Yeah, like
It's just
like
more
conning
money.
is just more
Conning
money.
is just
Okay.
easier.
It's just more money. I can cut the
I think
the
it's
overall.
easier
Yeah.
too. It's
Yeah.
probably easier to find a solid diamond plug at a laboratory than
Facts.
but,
Facts.
I mean,
I
I'd
can
buy
cut the
a-
cost and keep the price.
Yeah.
I'd buy a nicely refurbished day-date Rolex.
Nah,
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure, yeah, for sure.
Something simple like that.
For sure.
Classic.
I don't plan on like. I gotta have real money for me to want to like upgrade. Like we go to the gold shop, I'm satisfied with that.
Oh yeah, and you can get real on the gold
You
shop
can get real too, yeah. But it's just like I don't even really need that unless I got like real
I don't
money.
need nothing too crazy.
Yeah, I don't need. But nah, they said according to Bain and Company, about 133 million carats of rough diamonds are produced each year.
153 million carats.
Yeah,
What? Damn,
133
Okay, so
million
that's
carats. Yeah,
That's a lot, but it's not
Botswana
that
and Russia
much.
are the two largest producers. Yeah, between them they have
Where's the
about
two
half
largest
the world.
producers? Russia?
Yeah, Botswana and Russia. That's what it says.
wow.
This is August.
So it's not even
27th
Africa. I
of
thought it was Africa.
Oh
had
wait,
the
that's
most
old though.
diamonds.
Wait, that's
No,
old.
yeah, it's
Hold on.
Russia. Yeah, it's
That's
been
old.
Russia. Yeah, it's Russia, but like Africa, South America, Russia. Yeah, like I said.
Yeah.
But
Oh shit.
Russia lately.
Wait,
Russia's
that was
kind
an
of a
old
new
article
player.
you said?
Yeah, wait. No, it came up from a 2022 thing, but they also clipped a 2012 article also.
Oh.
So
It's
think
whoever's
it-
willing to dig deep.
I
man,
don't
you
think it's
gotta
that
go
many,
way
bro.
down.
I'm gonna be real with you.
That's well, no, like you said, 157 million carats. That's not that many.
Exactly.
yeah, Russia is the number one
'Cause-
right now though.
Because I mean, how many carats are in like Gucci Mane's
Motherfuckers be
chain?
motherfuckers be yeah, exactly. Yeah, you
Yeah.
put a lot of carats in some of these pieces.
So you know,
That's why I think a lot of diamonds is just recycled.
probably.
Like majority of them, like the value is going up and down constantly, like the stock market. Same with gold, it's constantly going up. That's another thing that I like TraxNYC does. He's really educating people on jewelry.
Right.
Like he's like, this is the price. He's like, these are all the fair price. He tells you what the fair prices are. So he's like, this is what gold is trading for on the market today. This is how you figure out how much they're charging per gram. That way you can figure out if they've done more than a 33% markup. Because it shouldn't be no more than a 33% markup or a 30% markup.
Yeah.
So you doing all the math in the calculator right there. He'll go to jewelry shops, try to buy some stuff, do the math. It'd be like they're charging this much for a gram. No, they're ripping people off.
Oh shit.
And move on to the next shop. Or he'll be like, this is a good and honest shop right here. All the numbers seem to be matching up. And the jeweler knows what he's doing because he'll pull a calculator out.
Yeah.
He'll be like, no. Like one of the niggas hustling. He said, no, I want to know how much per gram you're selling these for. And the guy be like, no, well, it's around this. He said, no, I don't, stop talking. I'm
Most people
doing
just
the
want
math
the price.
myself.
Yeah.
You said the price was this. Let me do the math. And then he'll look to the camera. They're selling this for $26 a gram. It's only $13. Overpriced.
Oh.
And like, yeah, he's savage, bro.
No, I mean, but that's cool because
That's
he's
cool.
like one of the
Yeah, man,
only
yeah.
people kind of, I mean,
Doing
if
it.
not the only person doing it. So
Right. And he has no shame in
it's definitely a
calling these
niche.
people out. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, definitely a
it's
niche
realistic,
market.
man. It's a
calling
good
these
thing.
people out because that's something that I've noticed a long time ago. Like jewelers don't talk bad about each other,
Yeah.
even though I'm sure they have a lot of dirt on each other.
Because they're all trying to get it.
Yeah.
They're all trying to get it. Yeah, but he's in a position. I think these last 18 or 20 years that he's been doing this, he's put his money and his position to a location to where he can be a top dog now.
Yeah.
Like he's going crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, TraxNYC.
Track
You
NYC.
goddamn dirtbag.
Yeah.
Yeah, homie was tight, yo. I mean, but if I would say, if he shows up to your shop like that and he films a video and shit TikTok and he probably has, I don't know, was he have 30K?
I think he almost
subscribers?
almost has 1 million on Instagram, but I'm sure his
Okay.
TikTok is doing well. That's just
Shit.
Instagram.
Yeah, if he has a
I'm sure his
million,
TikTok is doing well too, almost 1 million. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that'll fuck you up, man. That'll mess with your business, that's for sure.
Yep.
We might as well
What's
bring
all
up
fake stuff?
TikTok first because Instagram right now is just like a lot of reels are just reposts from TikTok. so it's almost begging the question of what's the point of Instagram at this point?
I wish they,
it's like if it's just
TikTok has been killing the game.
if it's just a resharing app.
Right.
TikTok?
No. I was saying, what's the point of Instagram when most of the reels are just
TikTok's
reposts
Well,
of Instagram?
okay, so this is the thing with TikTok.
Or most of the reels of TikTok or on Instagram are posts from TikTok. That's what I was saying. I
Right.
got it
So the
backwards.
main thing is TikTok is so powerful because it has literally shifted every single platform to go to their their format.
Yeah. So that's why I was saying there's this whole like hashtag going around, make Instagram again. That Kylie Jenner? Yeah.
They
she
can't,
started.
though.
She started. Yeah, because I mean,
They
you know,
can't. It's
they
true.
have to
Like,
keep up. You know,
when you think about from the business side, it's like I can't go from my average Instagram user spending 10 minutes a day to now that I switched to this 10 minutes a day on my platform, or even 30 minutes a day to my platform to now 3 hours a day. Because I think the numbers are big like that. Like TikTok, bro. How many people do you know that will pull an all-nighter because they're on a TikTok
yeah.
roll?
On a TikTok rabbit hole.
You know what I'm saying?
facts.
No, you're right.
It's like, how do you, as the owner of the company, go back to this old algorithm where you were only spending like an hour on my website a day. Now you're spending 5 hours. Like, I can't go back.
And they said that I was watching a video that was talking about this, and they said that's the difference between video and picture, because Instagram really did start off as like pictures.
It did.
But then when they transferred to videos,
It
then
was a
it's like,
spike.
yeah, they were following everybody else like Vine and
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
yes. So that's why people are saying, yeah, but I used to be on Instagram so I could just post pictures of my friends and my friends can see it and all that stuff. Now it's like, it's very video heavy now.
Yeah.
And they're saying photographers are actually hurting there because
Bro, when's the last time you posted a photo?
True.
That's true.
I mean, I
The
posted
photos are
before,
getting
but
demolished.
Unless you do like drone shots or something, yeah.
yeah.
That's a
but
video, though.
photographers, like their
Right.
their
Yeah, that's
businesses
true.
on
No, I
Instagram
agree.
are hurting, and because their platform is no longer like
It's not getting
pictures.
reach.
Yeah. Instagram is no longer supporting pictures; they're supporting reels now.
Bro,
So-
I tried everything in my power to get the pictures to get the same amount of likes. It's pointless at this point.
yeah, they're not.
Yeah,
they're not-
It's
It's
like,
impossible.
this is what you do
Carousels
with your
don't even
picture.
do it. All them.
Put
yeah.
your picture on
A reel.
Unless you're making an actual announcement, do not make no picture posts. You might as well just put your pictures on your story. That's what I do. And you know what I've noticed? I started getting likes on my pictures in my story.
in your story.
I'll put a picture in
That's
my
true.
story
Yeah,
that I
that's
was
true.
going to put as a post.
yeah.
I'll have 5, 20 likes.
More people see it
Yeah, more people are seeing my picture now
as a story.
as a story than
Yeah.
an actual post.
Yeah. But I do feel like, but is social media having this idea that every fucking person on social media wants to be an influencer or grow their brand or something like that? Some people just want to share pictures with their friends.
That's true.
Like, why do
That's
I have
true.
to go out of my way to show a friend a picture of my dog? Like,
Right, that's true.
Yeah,
Well, I
like-
don't want to engage in the business
not
side.
everybody
Yeah.
I
wants
literally
to
just want to
fucking
engage in the
hustle
fun
and
part of
shit.
this,
Yeah.
which is welcoming my friends into my life.
Not everybody on these social media platforms are trying to fucking grow a brand. Like, some people are just trying to just share shit.
They don't give a fuck
That is
about
true.
y'all.
With
That
their
is excellent,
friends.
but they do.
But they don't give a
treat it
fuck
like
about that.
everybody's
They don't give a fuck about those people
influencer.
because
Oh yeah.
those
they don't,
people aren't
yeah.
giving them no money.
Right.
Yeah, but aren't they the ones that are
They're
sort of
contributing to
the
their
consumers
time.
as
Yeah,
well?
they're contributing to their consumers. But when you affect people making money off my platform, I can get them to spend more money on this platform because I'm trying to take away. That's another thing. They're trying to take away the power of how much people can make on their platform without them kicking out any money. Like I made Instagram. These photographers and videographers have made millions, if not hundreds of thousands, to millions of money
Yeah.
using my platform and never cut me a single penny. I just been helping them get half a
Right,
million.
right.
No, you can't put no pictures. We're not showing no pictures or no videos on your page. I don't care if you got 100,000 followers. We're gonna show 1,000 people out of those 100,000 until you start pumping money for promotion
Right,
on my
right.
website.
Then,
Yeah,
then,
so
I'll show everybody.
Then I'll show people.
Because now we're in business together.
Yeah, so now
Yeah,
if you're a
yeah.
mother
Yeah.
of three, you're just like, oh shit, I gotta be a hustler
Yeah,
just
or
to show
just-
my friends pictures of my fucking baby
For sure. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
because
a
nobody's
natural-
gonna be able to see it.
It's the natural evolution of businesses, man.
Natural.
Oh yeah. Before we go though, for real, because I think we're near the 2-hour mark, right?
Yeah, we're at
Yeah.
2:20.
2:20.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. All right, we definitely have got to destroy Aries Spears and
Yeah. And
Tiffany Haddish.
Oh, I
Yeah.
saw that.
So-
saw
Yeah, I
that.
saw that, bro.
Yeah,
we
man.
can't leave without that. I almost
Yeah.
fucking forgot. Thank
I
God I
mean,
did.
but have you seen the thing?
Yes,
Yeah,
I have.
I saw
Have
I
you
haven't.
seen it?
No, I
I saw
haven't.
it.
I was just
Nigga.
gonna ask y'all.
You gotta
It's
play it.
disgusting.
Yeah, you gonna play
Is
for
it?
him? Play for him. Play for him.
And
It is
when did it
disgusting.
come
It's
out?
hard to
Context.
find. It's hard to find.
Nah,
now.
it's on YouTube on like a short. I saw it today on a YouTube short.
Nigga, there's a 4-minute video. This is like, it's not a short. It's a
I know.
long
I'm
video.
just saying. I saw that.
Like a
I
long
saw like a
sketch?
4-minute video.
Yeah, like
All right, so
Go ahead.
I'll probably watch it.
Aries Spears and Tiffany Haddish are receiving and getting sued by a brother and sister who are unidentified, Jane and John Doe,
Right.
for sexually grooming them and sexual child abuse, essentially.
Wow.
They were part of a sketch on the AriesSpears.com platform where the sketch was Tiffany Haddish is dropping off her child, her boy child, who was probably 8, 9 at the time. Can't 100% remember. Can you look up the article that broke the news story? It was Bean Sprout, I think. But can you just, so we can credit the source? Yeah, Bean Sprout released this. So in the sketch, Tiffany Haddish is dropping off her child. Aries Spears is a perverted person watching the child. So he's got the child in the living room playing with toys in his whitey tighties like we all used to wear when we were kids. And the kid is playing with the toys, got his legs up in the air, playing on his back with the toy in his hand, bent over in doggy style position.
The kid?
The kid.
The boy, you said?
The boy
The
is.
child actor.
And Aries Spears is sitting on the couch with a newspaper with holes cut into it, looking at the kid, making these sexual poses in tighty whities, and Aries Spears is getting excited during it, like, and then the kid comes closer to him.
Yep.
He's still got the newspaper in front of him. Then he pulls baby oil out and puts it on the kid's back. Starts rubbing the kid's back. Bro, when I say it's disturbing, it's disgusting.
That's disturbing, bro.
Was
that
it
shit-
supposed to be
That's
comedy?
more. That's way more than I saw.
It was
for
supposed to be
sure.
comedy.
Oh, okay.
We're talking about the most vile,
Yeah, that's
disgusting
disgusting,
pieces
bro.
of shit comedy.
Yeah, that's too far.
You
Bro,
know
I
one
saw a
thing-
30-second short and I thought it was
You ain't
disgusting.
seen nothing
I ain't
yet,
seen
bro.
nothing
We're
yet.
talking
That's
about
crazy.
Laugh, man.
these niggas need
That's
to go.
crazy.
They need 30 days in jail minimum.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Both
bro.
of them.
Because I was just gonna ask, like,
This is jail time, bro.
Yeah,
This is
and I'm
jail
not even
time.
like a comedy police
And what
kind of
makes it even
person.
more sick, and because sketch-wise, it's really Aries Spears who is just the most disgusting. There's other things with Tiffany Haddish where they knew them, these children, before and after, and was still in communication with them. That's the part that also gets disgusting.
Because
is
people
like,
are now speaking about grooming.
yeah, that's the. Now we're looking at the grooming
The
aspect
grooming.
of it. Tiffany Haddish is keeping in contact with the boy and the girl. Aries Spears is checking in on them type of shit, like on some grooming shit. And bro, it was disgusting, and I didn't even see the entire, because apparently it's 2 different bits. I only saw one bit, the playing on the floor, baby oil on the back. Yeah, I'm saying the sketch is so disturbing. It's gonna be hard to find the real version at this point.
Right.
It was out for a little moment, and then it started getting ripped down from all platforms because it's literally a child.
Yeah, no, it is.
Even the
I've seen
people
the
that
child,
have it
yeah.
up still, you have to block the child because we're looking at a child and a grown man putting baby oil on the child's back,
He's in his underwear.
Yeah,
too.
he's in his underwear. Yeah.
and the baby's in underwear. It's disgusting, bruh.
It was filmed in 2013 and 2014.
These niggas need to go to jail, bruh.
Yeah.
Now, do you think with Family Guy and the grandpa thing, do you think the reason why that is
More acceptable.
acceptable
Or funny.
acceptable is because it's animated, so it's not.
Yeah.
A,
Yeah,
so
for
you know
sure.
what's
For
his
sure,
name
for
is not a
sure.
real. So the fact that
sure.
it's live action is the
We're
problem.
talking. This
or-
is real
All the
people.
voice
man.
actors are adults on that show.
Yeah,
so
these
that's
we
true.
were.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
we were talking.
Seth Green.
Yeah.
That was the
plays him.
craziest part. They didn't get them. You know how in porn.
Yeah, yeah, I see.
You
They
know
get
how
people who
in
look
you know how
young.
in teen porn.
Yeah.
This girl might be 27,
But she just
but
looks
she
young.
literally looks like a 14-year-old.
Yeah,
Right,
so it's
right.
actual.
Yeah, but
okay,
this is a
yeah,
grown
yeah, I see.
adult.
That shit's
No,
disgusting,
these
bro.
were kids
Yeah.
that were doing
It wasn't like
this.
There's
a
no consent for
like if it was a like
the
a
mother,
20
the mother need to
something
go to jail too.
a 20-something actor playing a boy or something like
If it was
that.
a
Or
Euphoria
18-year-old,
situation.
yeah.
And they're making a joke of him being a pedo and all that
Right.
stuff. Okay,
that,
but
we
you're
can,
using
we
an
can
actual.
accept that more.
Okay, yeah.
Because
Yeah, I
it's
see.
it's still a weird sketch, but we know that ain't no kid.
Yeah.
This
Right.
was a child.
Yeah.
It's an actual child. Yeah.
Actual child that you put baby oil on the back, bro. When I
Yeah.
said, and that
That's
wasn't even the
crazy.
worst one. They said there was another one where Tiffany Haddish
Yep.
was instructing the girl to
Simulate.
simulate eating a hot dog, right?
Fellatio, yeah.
Simulate fellatio on a hot dog or some shit.
What is happening in this?
bro?
What is this sketch
bro,
about?
bro, I mean, we're
What's
talking
what's
true.
the purpose of this
Bro,
sketch?
we're talking
Like-
truly vile, disgusting
Somebody
people,
they thought
bro.
it was funny, man.
And they
Somebody
thought it was
laughing.
funny,
Yeah,
bro.
somebody-
It's
Yeah,
supposed to be
'cause see,
like-
'cause
it's
with
supposed to be like
Tiffany
a hit
Haddish-
piece or something.
I don't know the whole like pedo angle. I'm not 100% sure about, but I could see some ignorant humor shit
It's
going
supposed
on.
to like bring attention to what's
Like, ain't
actually
this
happening.
funny?
Yeah.
type of shit,
Yeah.
you know?
But
I mean, I can't speak for Aries.
I feel like we
It's
all
like,
agree
it's like
that.
a terrible think piece idea. Like,
Yeah, I feel like all
Yeah.
kids.
like, what are you doing, bro?
Can we talk about how? Okay, there was
Approach
two
from a
things.
horrible
There was two
angle.
things that I
Yeah.
noticed.
The worst angle.
Yeah.
You know what? You know what about this situation kind of made me feel good personally about this coming to light, as disgusting as it was. And it makes me fearless of getting canceled because I'm gonna tell y'all right now, you ain't gonna find no
Nothing
wild
like
shit like
that.
that
Yeah,
on me.
no, yeah,
Y'all
yeah,
might
not like
find
that,
some
like
shit
that,
shit that I've done.
But it ain't gonna be
Or
like
said,
that. It ain't
like,
gonna
stuff
be
that
like
was
that.
said,
bro.
bro.
It ain't gonna be like that, bro.
Like, I
that's
have
true.
never said on record or
Oh,
even
man.
produced something that is that
No, bro.
vile,
Wild.
No,
bro.
bro.
Yeah,
Never,
yeah.
bro.
Never, bro.
bro. Never been
So
a part
that
of it.
made-
Never been near it. Never.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like-
that's what I'm saying.
yeah, don't have no
Never-
idea where it happens.
Bro,
Like,
that-
Haven't been the
like-
executive producer
Yeah.
slash
Yeah,
director.
bro.
Yeah.
You won't find my credits
Yeah.
on no wild
No-
shit like
nowhere,
that.
bro.
So that almost made me
man.
fearless of cancel culture because
That's
that
true.
to me, what I saw them do, that is by far some of the most disgusting shit I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Humans do and think was funny and put out to the public.
And what platform was it on? Like Funny or Die or
AriesSpears.com.
something? Oh, AriesSpears.com.
Yeah, apparently, yeah, it was his own thing. But
I wonder if he was
That-
sitting around sweating like, yo, man, I hope
That was crazy, though.
No,
And I'm
but,
like-
find that
it's
shit. I'm
it's
get
so
canceled.
crazy though that speaking of the cancel thing, this happened right after the shit that he said
that
with
was my
Lizzo.
second point.
Yeah.
Because
it's
that's
gonna
what
go crazy.
happens.
Yeah.
That
When
was
you
my
come
second
out,
point.
say some vile shit, people are
And
just
I
like,
know I'm
let's-
going to say
let's
something
go
that'll
down.
piss
I think, it was
somebody
on,
off.
I think it was on Funny or Die too.
And then
Was it?
I'll say something that'll piss somebody off, but it makes me feel good to know that they'll never be able to Google something
it was
they'll never be able to
that
search
vile,
something
yeah.
that bad about me.
Never,
Yeah.
the
bro.
Lizzo army probably dug that up, yo.
Oh yeah.
Somebody,
yeah.
Yeah.
I
Because
don't
what are
know.
the odds?
Right.
You know, like the timing of it.
They're like, all right.
Well, honestly, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if it was the army or because they're getting sued. This is a new lawsuit.
Yeah.
Right.
I think this
No.
lawsuit was. I don't know. It might be a new one. I
I
gotta look
don't-
it up. I thought
yeah,
it was
I
one
wonder
that they
if the
brought.
lawsuit came.
It was like a
Who's suing
civil
him?
lawsuit.
Who's suing
too.
him?
because that's the thing. The kids are. They're
Yeah.
adults now.
Yeah.
The kids are. So and
They
they
turned
yeah.
around and they were like, they didn't feel good.
Yeah,
They're
and I
like,
think they should need to be suing their fucking mama too.
Maybe the kids are supporters of Lizzo.
That'd be
Oh,
crazy.
chill out.
Yeah.
wow.
But these kids are serious too.
They're like, oh
because
yeah, you're gonna bring
their,
Lizzo
their
down?
names
Okay.
names aren't even released. It's under
wow.
Jane and John Doe.
Yeah.
Siblings under Jane and John Doe are suing Aries Spears and Tiffany Haddish for like 20 million or maybe more or something like that.
That's
But was it Beansprout?
I think it was BuzzFeed.
BuzzFeed. Was it?
Yeah.
Was it?
Well, I
Okay.
I read a BuzzFeed article. Is what I
Okay,
read
there's
first.
an article that details everything, and shout out to them because when I say they chop these niggas up, woo!
Yeah, bad.
I wish I knew who the fuck it was now. Now I want to give them the proper credit because one thing that I did like about that website that made me say I'm gonna come back here for breaking stories is it was Daily Beast.
Oh, okay.
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 Daily Beast. Not only did they have the article just assassin level chopping up. I mean, the article was just. You want all the details about this story?
Yeah.
Read the Daily Beast article.
Yeah.
They also had a you can click play and they'll read the article to you.
Oh, fire.
I didn't know
read the
blog sites
article
were
to you.
doing that. I've
Oh,
seen
fire.
it so far on 2 blog sites. You can click at the top of an article, it'll read it to you.
Listen to articles. 16 minutes.
Yep.
Yeah, that's fire.
We're talking 16 minutes of speaking, nigga. They
Yeah,
wrote that
they
out.
wrote- they wrote a
And
lot.
when I say they didn't,
Yeah.
I mean this was a great article, bro. They
Yeah.
chopped them up in this article. They left no stone unturned in this article.
Yeah.
If they were able to talk the article for 16 minutes, read 16
Yeah, that's
minutes.
true.
You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah,
a
that's deep.
lengthy article,
Oh,
bro.
for real.
So
Whoever
I
the narrator was, he probably had to be all sassy and shit
Bruh.
just to catch the whole vibe.
yeah, but it did make me want to
Damn near a short story in an audiobook form type
Right.
It
shit.
did make me want to. It did make me in my mind. It made me
piece.
It made me want to do like start a blog. That's worth starting a blog and having that feature.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like if we
Yeah.
had some sort of like blog,
Yeah.
but it was like the writer reading it, that would go far.
Just narrate it, yeah. just
Yeah,
it.
narrate their own shit, or we narrate it, or like the different personalities narrate shit.
That'd be
fire.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
I feel like that would actually be a blog people care about.
Yeah,
Right.
sure.
But yeah, I thought that was dope too. And there was an advertisement, of course, and I was completely okay with it because I was like, I said, I can't believe this is about to read to me. That's all you know what I'm saying? I sat patiently through the little 30-second advertisements before it started. I was not upset at all. I was like, this is so dope, bro.
Yep. Going about your business, put the phone down. And,
yeah, bro. I was on my phone and let me close the phone, thing. It let me do all that, bro. I was able to close the app and everything. Still was playing.
But
So yeah,
I think Lizzo's probably smiling right now.
you gotta be. But that's the thing too.
Because I mean, that's what you call poetic justice.
That apology or not apology, that response video he did in the bed. For the Lizzo stuff.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah.
It's funny. I was like,
I had to put my New York fitted on for this.
I said that to AJ, was like, save this for when he apologizes. And then now
he can't apologize.
Now he can't apologize.
Now it's too late.
Now it's too late. Now he's gonna try to say something about this though.
That nigga better not speak.
Yeah.
He gonna try. Watch.
Better not speak because in my mind he's facing. In my mind he needs to worry about staying out of jail.
Yeah, well, he's got
because that's crazy.
He gonna try. Watch.
Footage, man. Yeah,
That's crazy. And honestly, it needs to be one of those cases that the state picks up.
Yeah.
Like because the mama needs to be looked at too.
Yeah,
Somebody
it's
signed a
deep.
release form. The parents signed the mama or the parent signed a release form
Yeah.
to have this grown ass man touch your child with baby oil for a comedy sketch.
Yeah, nah.
Hell no.
Yeah.
Nah, bro.
Bitch, I will kill you. Are you
Nah,
crazy?
bro. You crazy.
Like,
You
what
crazy
the
as fuck?
fuck?
Nah,
Somebody's mom.
Not happening, bro.
What the fuck?
Like,
Like,
not
I'm
like,
that
not
should make you
happening,
want to
bro.
take somebody off this earth,
Yeah,
bro.
not
Like,
happening.
and especially for that kind of sketch.
Yeah.
It
You know,
wasn't-
like,
yeah.
like it's about
You didn't-
the thing
That
that
you- yeah.
It
Are you-
seems like.
you
Yeah.
think
crazy?
you're supposed to be, the thing
Yeah.
you're supposed to be protecting your child
Yeah.
from, like, the most.
Yeah, are you fucking crazy to even
Like,
bring
what if
this
a
up? That's
real
true.
like pedo like did that? Where it's just like, oh yeah, let me just borrow your kid for a sketch.
What the
Yeah,
fuck?
yeah, it's just a
Not
They're gonna
sketch.
make
bro.
satire by
Yeah.
actually doing the act.
Yeah.
by
Yeah,
actually
that's crazy.
Yeah,
doing some actual trauma. Like,
Yeah.
by actually
Bro, that shit
creating
was
some-
crazy, bro. It was like, what
Yeah.
the fuck?
yeah.
That's
Who-
sick, bro.
What the fuck?
That's why it's
Sick.
like I highly doubt that they are, but there has to be some penalty because what you're doing is, is the thing.
Yeah, you're doing,
Yeah.
Right.
doing
Yeah.
the thing.
Yeah, because
you're doing the thing.
people who are actually that thing could watch that and enjoy it for
Right.
real.
Yeah, yeah,
Right, that's
yeah.
plenty
So-
for them to work with. Right.
Yeah. So you're technically producing it.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Oh, shit.
it is
That's
the
sick.
production
Yeah,
of child
technically-
exploitation.
Yeah,
you
that's,
know?
that's child pornography almost.
So that's what. So they could not be that for real, but you are participating in that. you
Damn,
know?
I didn't even think about that charge.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
the distribution of.
Nigga, they
child
might fuck
pornography.
around and do
deep.
100 years, bro.
Yeah,
That's
that's deep.
crazy because I know the charges attached to that is
Yeah.
crazy.
That's deep.
I know a child pornography
Because he
charge
filmed
is
it, edited
insane.
it, the whole nine. Yeah.
Right, and in the watermark, like the video I was able to find, the watermark said AriesSpears.com. You can't run from that, bro.
Yeah.
You got your watermark on that
That's
motherfucker.
tough.
Bro, yeah.
And Tiffany had they would give you 30 and Tiffany 5 type of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we talk about how Tiffany Haddish was never funny though? For being all the way real.
She was all right. She
Yeah.
was.
She was
I
giving-
never saw Girls Trip, but that's if somebody
That's the
says,
one they always talk
If
about.
somebody says Tiffany Haddish, the only thing they can say is Girls Trip.
Yeah.
Because when she's hosting shit, when she pops up on things, I never think she's funny.
No, not in the
I would
hosting
say her
space.
interviews I found a little funny, especially when she was with Kevin Hart, because their chemistry
Yeah,
that
I've
they
seen
never
that. Okay,
built
that-
on.
I've
They,
seen that.
they
Yeah, that's
never
true.
built on. Because what was that Kevin Hart movie?
Night School.
Night School.
Yeah.
I think
That was a good team.
Yeah, but I think they should have switched it because in that movie he was like the wild one and she was the straight person. I think it should have been the opposite way around, where because in the interviews,
because him playing funny, him playing straight is funny.
yeah, in the interviews that they would have, like on the Breakfast Club or anywhere, like it's like she's
She
the
was the
wild
wild
one,
one.
and he's like, oh, you can't say that, you can't say that,
Yeah.
and
Right.
that dynamic that they have is funny. But I'm like, why don't you just
Well,
put
they
that
should
on
have. They should have
screen?
literally done
They
what
fought
Make
it.
Maria
her
did.
the
They
one
fought
that's
the
saying
natural.
wild shit.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
She can be entertaining sometimes in an interview format, but it just
Yeah.
takes an entertaining interviewer as
She's
well.
always doing too
Yeah.
much.
Yeah,
She's
but-
always doing too much, bro. And it's like, even her entertainment, she be saying wild shit. Like Marlon Wayans was like, "No, bro, because you don't know how to act." Like, remember when
That's what he said? Wait, what did he say?
Yeah, remember Marlon Wayans? Like,
No.
Marlon Wayans was on the Breakfast Club.
Yeah.
And Tiffany was mad because she was like, "No, Marlon said I be acting too ghetto." And Marlon was like, "I'm your friend. I'm gonna tell you, man, you need to learn how to act.
Yeah.
Too old for this."
He's been going
yeah,
wild
yeah.
lately,
And
just
he
saying some
said,
shit.
like, he pretty much said, because they was like, "Is it true you told Tiffany she couldn't have a job because she too ghetto?" He said, "Yes, that's my friend. She need to know how to act in public."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I can't have you on set fucking with people.
Yeah.
When we have a job to do.
professional.
Yeah.
Like
It's so crazy too.
he seems to be the only one keeping it real with her. Like, and
He's been
everybody
keeping
else.
it real a lot.
Yeah.
Lately, yeah, like he was talking about his brothers, which one is his favorite, and he was like, "Oh, Sean."
So all that was
Yeah.
that was kind of a gangster clip, bro.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
said, "Who are your favorite brothers?" When I
Sean.
was growing up, Sean.
Yeah.
When Keenan started buying me things, Keenan.
Yeah, then Keenan my favorite.
When Damon became richer than Keenan.
Yeah, then he was my
him.
favorite. Yeah.
And then
Now none of them are my favorite.
now none of them are my favorite. Yeah. 'Cause
Like he could be
really
like
has-
slightly joking, but still, like
it's some facts to it, but
savage.
he really has, and that's one thing that I always appreciated about Marlon, is that even though he came from a family, and not all members have made a major name for themselves. The Wangs is always going to be a legendary family,
Facts.
but like I do like when he started being on that. No, Marlon Wayans needs to be a thing. I need to have my Damon moment, Keenan moment. You know, he
had his moment with the
he's had-
haunted house.
He's
and
had a
all that
couple
stuff.
moments, especially in film.
Yeah.
Especially in film. He's got more than one movie that's
Yeah.
legendary lifetime.
Yeah.
In terms of White Chicks, what's
White
the
Chicks?
Scream
Yeah.
one?
Yeah,
Scary Movie.
Scary movie.
series,
Yeah.
Those movies are forever. You know what I'm
And
saying?
he talked about how the white people took that franchise from them.
Yeah.
Like,
So
made 3, 4.
yeah, so he's really he's had his moments.
Yeah, but with Tiffany Haddish though, it's crazy that after the slap, the Will Smith slap, I remember seeing an interview with her right after it.
I remember that.
Yeah, and she
Ghetto
was saying,
shit.
I saw a black man protecting a black woman. What did you see?
Right.
Like she had an attitude
Yeah,
about it.
Came to
Yeah.
that conclusion really quickly.
And I
Yeah.
told
Yeah.
and I told Jada, if that was my man, you know what you should be doing tonight. Like nobody needs this
Yeah,
nigga
so
energy
she was
on the
in-
red carpet, bro.
Yeah.
To me, like I always didn't mind her. Like I'm just like okay, like in
Yeah.
interviews and shit. I never watched her movies anyway, but when that interview did put a sort of a nasty taste in my mouth
Right,
because I
how
was
she-
like I saw what the kind of chick she is. Like
Yeah.
she's that type of chick
She's that type of chick.
that wants
Hypes
her
her man up
husband
to do that shit.
Yeah, to do that shit,
Bruh,
and they get
that-
mad when he pops her in the mouth.
Yeah, and
Then it's abuse.
I've always felt that energy from her,
Yeah.
and then I also didn't like how she was talking about when she was dating Common. Like,
Oh, shit.
you remember that?
They dated briefly.
The way she brought it up, I'd be like, I know if that was me and I was fucking with a chick. She said, well, that's my man's now. I'm dropping you right now. Because you ain't finna be having me out here like, I don't like how you, she said something along the lines of her announcing that they were together was her saying like, oh yeah, I'm fucking him. Like,
yeah.
it was like, bitch, what?
Yeah.
How dare you talk, like, what are you,
I didn't
are you
understand
crazy?
the
It
whole
was
thing.
so crazy. I'm going to put it in here because I can't remember exactly, but I remember it was along the energy of, oh yeah, I'm fucking him, and it was like I would have literally dropped her that night. Like,
That's her comedy style, though. That's her shit, man.
you gotta know when to turn that shit off.
Yeah,
That's what
see,
she does,
she
man.
is that, from that era, that sticking tongue out ratchet.
Yeah.
Like which has penetrated every aspect of entertainment for some reason.
Right.
That's what
But
people have come to expect from
to the
her.
point where Meg Thee Stallion is on
Exactly.
She-Hulk. That's how far
Right,
it's become,
right, right.
But yeah, so she was like to the very first era of that sort of like ratchetness is the thing now. I
Yeah.
think Cardi B took that.
Now, do y'all think, because the story kind of broke late last week, so anybody who doesn't do daily content, comedian-wise, probably hasn't spoke on it, y'all think this week we're going to get comedians speaking on this? Because I think we need to hear comedians speak on this. Like, I want to hear Schultz speak on it. I want to hear
Yeah,
Akash
yeah,
speak.
Guarantee
yeah,
speak.
yeah.
So
I wanna
he's gonna
hear-
speak on it this week.
Schultz will, I know, but I want to hear Joe Rogan.
He gonna
I
speak
want to
on
hear
it too.
comedians,
Yeah.
because if we don't see the comedy, please tell us. But if y'all
Yeah.
want some fuck them, I need you to hear y'all say fuck
Yeah,
these
I need
niggas.
to
because they
hear-
ride for each other so much. But I
Yeah,
need
y'all
you to, I
ride
need
for
to
each other. I need y'all to be on that fuck them
Yeah,
energy
yeah.
when it's dealing with children.
When it's dealing with this
if
type
you
of shit.
can't articulate what was supposed to be funny in that.
About
Yeah,
that.
because
Correct.
is this a conversation of like, oh, this is humor and you're like,
Right.
like
Yeah,
where is
yeah.
that
Right.
line? And
Right.
we need
'Cause I
comedians
feel
to
like
make
we
It's
have
like
that
now a
line.
line is being reestablished.
I feel
Like,
Yeah.
like they have
yeah.
clear.
Yeah.
I feel like Haddish and Spears clearly crossed that line.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm dying to know how other comedians are going to take it because they spoke on CK. Was it CK Lewis?
Louis C.K. Yeah.
Louis
Louis
C.K.
C.K.
when
Yeah.
he was jacking off on girls' shoulders
Yeah.
and shit.
Yeah,
They were like speaking on.
He wasn't jacking off one of my shoulders, bro. This shit crazy.
No, it's just so funny that you picked that body. not the ass, not the tits. Jack it up. That's just such an awkward place to come.
You know, because you know how I imagine it. Somebody sitting down on the couch and him just standing up.
And you turn around and you
It's
just see
just
like,
splashing on the
oh, you just hear
Checking
heavy
off your shoulder
breathing.
and shit.
Not to get that.
Yeah,
come
whatever
off
the
your
fuck,
shoulders.
whatever
That's
weird
crazy.
shit he was doing.
But
yeah.
It was very weird, yes.
But
Yeah,
they were
it's
talking.
crazy.
They talked about him.
Yeah.
But
They talked about all that stuff. They talked about your boy too.
He revived his career, though.
Aziz Ansari and
He
shit.
did.
So
Oh,
does
yeah,
Aziz.
Aziz
Aziz is
Ansari.
back too, man.
Yeah,
Louis
but
C.K.'s
Aziz is-
back.
yeah.
Aziz is back.
Well, Aziz was never supposed
was
to be
never that
canceled.
crazy.
Aziz got caught up on a bad date.
Yeah.
Didn't even push it that far.
Right.
But it was the peak of the. It was the Me Too was
Yeah,
just
yeah.
cracked.
When it
Too,
just
it
came
was-
out,
yeah.
where women were like
Yeah.
mass shooters.
Yeah.
They were taking
for
out
sure.
whether you were guilty
For
or not. They
sure.
were taking out
That is
everybody.
true.
Yeah,
Everybody
bro.
else,
Yeah,
you get them
yeah.
straight.
The very
You got the
early
roll-
part of it.
you catch
Yeah.
the
You got
Straight
the
real
you got
quick.
the full cancel rollout during
Yeah.
those
Oh, yeah,
first
that's true.
6 months.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
give a fuck.
Like
if it was-
2013
It
was
went crazy.
like
Yeah, it was bad for him. So
Dude
he
was
really shouldn't have
scared to
been
give a
caught up
bad
in that
date.
at all.
Yeah.
That should have been if a moment at all. It should have been a 12-hour social media moment that we never talked about again.
Right.
Yeah.
But he definitely got drugged through the ringer.
Yeah, I think and now the Me Too thing has calmed down, where it's like it's a little more rational now.
We need more evidence now.
yeah, and the
The
right
Me Too was
people are
moving
getting-
like the police. Believe all
yeah,
women.
in the
were
beginning.
rolling for a little
Yeah, and it was like illogical. As I believe
Yeah.
all women. It's like you mean even the ones that lie? Like what are you
Yeah.
talking about here?
Well, okay, so I think it's just that it opened a floodgate, the situation, and they just outed the real monsters.
Yeah, they got
Yeah,
real
they
quick,
did.
Is what happened. The Harvey Weinsteins,
Yeah.
all those,
Right,
the
right,
people
right.
who were just doing it rampantly.
Yeah, the
and
real
just
monsters.
They were in the
casually,
crossfires of it.
Yeah, those guys got burned up in the fire. But
Yeah.
all the guys that do it casually and just the guys that'll give bad dates, shit like that, whatever. They're still they trickle down. Like, you'll see them every now and then. But like,
Yeah,
you got to be pretty flagrant to
yeah.
have got
in
roasted
the,
on the first one.
In the spirit of just sus activity and weird shit happening, y'all want to see this video that I clicked on in the episode? I don't know why this video is like this,
What
but
is this? What is this?
Oh, you know who that is? Is that Shaq?
That's Shaq. Oh, what was that from?
Nick, I don't know.
Hey, send that my
Chris
way,
Tucker?
bro. Send that my way, bro.
No,
I don't know
that's a
what
kid,
this
right?
is.
That's a kid,
I think
right?
that's Chris Tucker.
No, that was Chris Tucker.
That was Chris Tucker.
No. It was Kevin Hart.
Kevin
That was
Hart.
Kevin Hart.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
shit.
Kevin Hart.
Yeah. Kevin
Oh, okay. Oh, no. I thought what I was just watching was him doing that to like a kid,
No.
like an actual kid, and I'm just like, oh, Shaq is gonna get taken. out
Yeah,
there?
that is what made me think about it. But
Okay.
see, that's
Oh, but that's just
an
yes,
example.
yes.
But you know what? That's perfect. That's an example of what you're supposed to do. Take
Yeah.
a grown man with a boyish-like
Right,
figure.
Oh, but yeah, that's what we were saying. Like if
Right.
if they did
That's what you're supposed
that,
to do.
if they got Kevin Hart to be the boy,
They're both
Take a
adults.
grown man with a boy figure and then sexually molest him.
yeah,
That's the proper etiquette.
okay, yeah.
Somebody over 18, not somebody underage.
Yeah, not the actual age of a child.
Right,
Yeah, 'cause
right. Not
otherwise
an
you just
actual
committed the
child.
crime. Otherwise, like
Right. Otherwise, you're really committing the crime as
crime.
you're trying to make a joke out of it.
Yeah,
you just committed
So,
the
yeah.
crime in the sake of comedy.
I don't know
hell was
what
that
that
from?
video's from. I don't know what that sketch
It's got to be
is.
from a movie or something.
That's insane, though. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Because he was really doing that to me.
He was
Yeah.
Like, he was a little
kinda
too
violated
committed.
him, yeah.
So that was
Deepfake,
crazy.
maybe?
Nah, that shit looked real, bro. I don't
that's
know.
from something. A commercial. Commercial.
I'll be damned, celebrity or not, you're not about to get footage like that of me. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I'm
That's
not doing no scene where I'm getting dry humped, bro.
I'm
Yeah,
not
but see,
doing-
but that's white. Like white people will do. Like
They will.
in one of the 21 Jump Streets, Channing Tatum did that to somebody he was arresting.
I remember that.
He arrested somebody and he was just sitting on his ass. Yeah, you getting fucked. Yeah, you getting fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. He did it for a quick second.
He
So I'm
did it
like,
for
that's
just a
not
second, though.
white
Well,
humor. They definitely towed the line between gay and
All the time.
and
I
shit.
think one of the biggest things with black humor, you know, they always make that thing about the greatest black comedians all end up in a dress.
Oh
you know
yeah,
the-
yeah.
The whole buck
Yeah.
That whole
breaking
thing
or
is,
whatever, yeah.
But I think the whole thing about a black entertainer doing it, one, I'm just not the type of nigga that would do that.
Yeah.
And two, it's like they're quicker, especially for a black man, they're quicker to popularize and mass market a black man acting feminine, but not a black man acting masculine.
Right.
Like, that's the biggest thing. All of our black men who have, like, stood in masculinity and tried to, like, preach to other black men about their masculinity,
Yeah.
are the ones that become targets of like assassination and shit like that. Like they do not like that, silencing them, things of that nature. Which is also, that's why it's important, like, when you do have these certain positions that you don't succumb to that shit. Like, they keep trying to put you in a dress, trying to put you in full makeup, act like a girl during these scenes. And it's like, and I've even seen it with women, bruh. I've seen it with black women. I think black women are a little bit to blame with this shit, too. I ain't even gonna hold you. This might come back to me, but I don't give a fuck. Black women are to be blamed of it because the way I see black women championing black gay men, on this, bro, they do not have that same energy for straight black men, bro. I'm talking about. I know black women who a gay black man makes a post, nigga. They done reshared it 4 times, bro. 4 days a week, nigga. They haven't even liked my post yet.
Yeah.
And I'm doing stuff, and I've done stuff for the people, for us. You ain't even like my post or commented. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't reshare when somebody does something for all boys group. Y'all don't give a fuck about that. But y'all resharing Lil Nas X in a dress and all this extra shit.
Well, that's because
7 days a week.
Lil Nas X and black and gay men are not a threat to them. It's because, you know, like, we're in this niggas ain't shit era. So, and men are trash era, you know, which is also
He's a
problem.
non-threat.
Yeah.
But we're in that era. So if you're gay, you're one of the ladies. You're one of the girls, you know?
Yeah,
But this is the thing, though. I think I've also heard women. They also assume if they don't like, you know, women assume if you don't like them that you're gay or whatever like that.
So,
If you don't like
I've
them,
ignorant
had
ones
that.
do.
I've
Yeah.
had
ignorant
that,
ones
yeah.
do.
Yeah.
But long story short, they think a lot of dudes are gay now. Or I've heard women saying all the gay dudes are taking all the fine black men, or some shit, or all the good men are gay. I've heard that. You know what I'm saying? And which sounds crazy to me, but
Or maybe she just has bad taste in men. And
don't know good nigga, straight nigga want her. That's really the thing.
They have to all be gay if they don't want me.
Yeah.
Who
Right,
I'm
right,
a 10.
right,
so-
right.
Probably the energy that they're putting off that attracts.
That's what a lot of women don't realize is that
I'm perfect.
niggas ain't on you because you ain't shit. That's why.
Yeah.
That's why you can't find no good nigga.
The one you want steers
All-
clear like the second you open your
Bruh,
mouth.
Yeah.
Right. The one you want. The one you, bruh. You know what's crazy? This the crazy. The thing is,
There's some truth to that.
bruh,
I
there's
mean,
a
like,
reason.
sometimes, not
There's
saying
a
all the
reason.
time.
No, I know
There's
what
a
you
nigga.
mean,
There's
though.
a need.
I'm
There's a
saying
reason you
sometimes.
single, bruh. There's a reason, bruh.
Right,
You
right.
are running these niggas away. How come your boyfriends always seem to hit you? And I ain't never hit none of my girlfriends. What's up? You know what I'm saying?
Some of these niggas are crazy.
you're not wrong, that
Bro, some of these niggas are crazy. Bro,
But
crazy
yeah.
people find each other though.
That's true. That's true.
Instigating
That's the thing.
violence
No,
is a
that's
real
true,
thing.
bro.
That's the
Yes,
thing.
I
That's
get
true
what you're
because
saying.
I was
Crazy people, you attract what you are, bro.
Yeah, no, that's true. I
That's
was walking
period.
down.
Man,
I don't leave any room in my relationships for physical violence. I'm
Me
sorry.
neither.
Yeah,
which is,
I don't.
Which is
I
why
don't.
a
Just
chick
don't go that
Which is
far.
why
Don't
a
take
chick
it that
who's
far.
always gets in physical altercations with all her previous boyfriends, we don't get along.
She takes
Yeah.
it that far.
Right,
She tries to
right.
fight
Because
me,
she's
but
a-
I mean-
she's a
I
part
won't
of it.
take it there to
Yeah,
her.
yeah,
I won't
yeah.
take it there with her. So I'm
Correct.
boring to her.
Right.
Yeah. There
So
are
it's like, that's why it'd be like, and those be the people that be the loudest, and then it'd be the echo chamber that you hear other women relate to. These niggas want to put their hands on women. No, your niggas do. I don't know niggas that put their
I don't
hands
know
on their
any-
women,
yeah,
bro.
yeah, we
I
don't-
can't, you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? These are the niggas that you're around. You know what I'm saying?
Damn it, I wish Cherry was here so I could ask you this question, but I might as well just ask y'all. But do y'all think that social media, you know, music and all that stuff has sort of escalated female narcissism?
Hell yeah.
narcissism.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If it hasn't birthed-
meaning that they're so full of themselves. Like, I'm perfect. I'm a 10. Like, I watched this video on this channel that I just recently discovered called In a Relationship Channel, or It's Complicated Channel, something like that. And it's basically a cool channel where they go up to women on the street, and it seems like it's based
I've
in
seen
Los
it before.
Angeles.
Oh, I think I've seen
not
it.
Los
I've seen a
Angeles.
couple of
I
those.
think I've seen this clip. Go ahead though.
They do little short interviews.
Yeah, Las Vegas, I meant.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've seen
I haven't watched all of them, but I saw
I've
two
seen
in
that.
particular.
It's a white
Okay.
dude doing it.
It's a white dude.
It
yeah.
is.
I
Yeah,
think
yeah,
so.
I think I've
I
seen
think
it.
so.
Yeah,
Australian.
Yeah,
It's
but
like a tall Australian white dude.
Yep,
I think.
yeah.
Okay.
He makes great content.
He does.
yeah, I
yeah.
think Kevin Samuels has been on it too. But
He has, yeah.
Okay.
He's part of that manosphere. He's in that.
Okay.
He's in the he's in the top echelon of the.
to me,
manosphere.
it seemed a little more. I mean, maybe I haven't watched all their content, so I don't know how healthy they are. But
Right.
this particular video that I was watching,
Most
two
of
in
them I've seen
particular,
are pretty healthy.
to me, I was like, oh, this is what the manosphere should be. Like,
Right.
because they're basically just genuinely asking women
Questions.
hard-hitting questions.
Questions.
Yeah, and his
Yeah.
his goal isn't to catch them in a lie or
Just to point something out to
or
them.
contest
Yeah.
one of their points.
Yeah, or like
He
make
knows
them
how to
feel like
guide the
shit. Or,
questions.
Yeah.
To where he gets
excellently.
He's excellent at what he
Yeah,
does.
yeah. So I
He's
just
great at
It's like
discovered
he's
it.
helping them come to the answer on their own.
And
Yeah.
a lot of them.
Yeah.
A lot of
The
them
one
do.
I was like,
Yeah.
the one I was watching where it was just like, are all women 10s? And it was just, he asked every woman, that, are you,
remember
what,
seeing
what
that.
number are you considered yourself? What would you consider
Yeah.
yourself from 1 to 10? And all of them, no
Is
matter
the-
what
is
they
the
look
wo- is
like.
We're all doing
Is the
10s,
woman
yeah.
always the catch? Like that type
Yeah.
of thing?
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
And
the
then he went
guys
down
are
further
like,
from there.
I'm a 5, I'm
Yeah,
a
or
4. Like,
6.
dudes are so fucking realistic with that
Dudes
shit,
know.
man.
But that's what I'm
Say it
saying.
hard,
So
be like, yeah, I'm like
we
a
know when we're
6,
out of our
maybe.
league.
Yeah.
I'm
Like,
a 5.5.
we know when we
yeah.
pull something we weren't
But
supposed
what
to
is
pull.
that
like-
though? What has convinced every woman that she is perfect, she is flawless, and it's men who are trash, who are flawed?
They're mothers.
Huh?
They're mothers.
They're mothers?
And
I saw one or two
and
that were
feminism, I
logical, but
think. Their mothers, they learn it from their mothers. And feminism, they don't have like a base level of respect. Most women don't have a base level of respect for men in general.
Mm-hmm.
So because women and feminism and they're able to be in the same positions as us, on all fronts, they're equal as a motherfucker. The ones who say that they're not equal legally and rights-wise or whatever like that, they're kind of tripping. You can get you can apply for the same jobs, long story short. But now that they are able to do everything themselves, they don't even look at men as valuable at all.
Right.
A lot of women be like, a lot of women say casually all the time, I could do everything a nigga can do, so if they don't act right, I don't need one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they value themselves. A lot of women think they're smarter than men.
Yeah.
Blase blah. To where, in their mind, if we're all these things, if in your mind you've always been taught by popular media and your personal family that men aren't nothing but stupid and lazy, or
and you're perfect no matter
Yeah.
who
and
you
you're
are,
always
no
right.
matter-
You're perfect
yeah.
no matter what. That's what you're supposed to think.
Yeah,
So it just
it's-
makes you naturally narcissistic.
You naturally you have
You live in a space of
body.
outliers. You think,
There's no room for criticism in
Yeah.
a woman's world.
You live in an
You
echo
You have
chamber.
body
Yeah.
positivity.
Yeah.
You have, if you call the police, your word gets listened to. From all levels of life, and all levels of life, you probably have the upper hand against men in certain things.
Yeah.
If I call the police and say he hit me, I'm going to jail regardless.
Yeah, because
You know what I'm
one question he asked that was really telling is he asked this one woman. He was like, "So what are you, a 1 to 10?" She said 10, and she said, "Okay, well 10 means perfect, and there's no room for improvement." And she said, "Oh well, there's always room for improvement." Okay, so what would you improve about yourself? What's one thing that you improve
But she
about yourself?
just said 10. Right.
Like she
Right.
couldn't think of one thing that she
Yeah,
could improve.
yeah.
So it's really drilled into
lot
a
of them
lot of
think
women's minds that they are perfect.
Yeah, for sure.
And they don't need to be changed in any
reflexively
way.
said that she's perfect,
Yeah.
and then when you actually say, so okay, so then where do you need area? Like, is there any area that you need improvement? She should have said if she should have doubled down. If
Yeah.
she was serious about the 10, should have doubled down. She should have been like, there isn't any. I'm a 10. I told you. She
these
should have been like,
conversations,
Yeah,
these conversations are like
But she
tricky
didn't.
because when you try to have conversations like this with anybody, if we're talking about women specifically, if I try to have this conversation with someone like that or like a woman, the concern might be that I'll point something out and then the automatic retort is she's going to give me like an example of the outlier, the one who can do this thing.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
we should
yeah.
live in the space of where the
What happens
normal,
generally.
generally,
Like
yeah, you know
normality,
what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like
Right.
normality. Like, I don't want to make full generalizations, but you got to recognize that there are certain things that are, you know,
Yeah.
I think the biggest thing
Typical.
is just like society and people have placed women in a world that they don't have to face reality or accountability.
Yeah.
So there's always there to, a lot of the times there's always there to catch a woman before she falls. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A lot of them don't have to face, there's not that many homeless women. It's mainly homeless niggas. Like,
Yeah.
it's a bunch of dudes. Like, there's homeless women, but they're drug addicts. Like,
Right.
I'm sure there's double the amount of homeless men than there are women.
Yeah.
I'm sure. I'm
Yeah.
sure of it.
yeah.
The thing I just liked about that, that channel is because, it was more just about asking questions because people's answers are the answers.
Right.
They tell you so much about.
Yeah, bro.
They
What-
reveal when you ask people the right questions, it reveals if they really know what the fuck they're talking about.
That's
You
true.
know?
Yeah,
You
for
know?
sure.
So that's why I appreciate that channel for actually just asking the
Just
right
asking.
questions.
Yeah.
And having good follow-up questions and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, he's
and then,
great, yeah.
And then they're just like,
Oh, well, shit.
He
You
was
might
like,
have
I
a
never
point.
thought of
Hey,
that.
Oh, you might have a point.
yeah.
Hey,
yeah.
low key, don't he kind of like? Doesn't it seem like everywhere he shoots, sometimes where he shoots, it gives me real sex vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Las Vegas.
Vegas.
Is that
Yeah,
what it
I
is?
think they
Okay,
shoot in
yeah.
Vegas
It's like the
somewhere, yeah.
background. I'll be like, is this the beginning of real sex?
Yeah, it's always like there's always showgirls walking around and stuff in the
Yeah,
background
yeah.
and all kinds of
See, and that's why
people
it's
usually
more
really drunk.
it's more valuable than the the channels where it's just men just telling, okay, here's what women think. Here's
Right,
what,
for
because
sure.
if you hear it from the horse's mouth, like if you're watching a video of women trying to answer these questions and failing,
Yeah.
then it's like, well, there you go.
go.
There
you
from the
go.
horse's mouth. There you
Yep.
go. This thing does not make sense.
But you know what they're always going to leave you with? They're always going to say, well, how many interviews did you do? If you cut any interviews out,
Yeah,
they're
yeah. Good
editing
they're
power.
always going to,
Yeah.
like, the only way to genuinely do it, you got to have a live stream, no edits,
Yeah.
doing the same thing.
Yeah.
it.
And then, because of course, every so often there might be a woman that tells the truth, but still, the percentage-wise, there's going to be a general.
No, I totally agree. Yeah.
So
Yeah,
if,
yeah.
If they make a mission, we're going to live stream 100 interviews of 100 women, asking them the same question. It's going to be, but we'll still be in the 80 to 90% though.
I hope that it would be legit because
What if
like
it was like 100%, like 100%?
I don't know because
Live stream, then you can't say nothing.
Then you can't say nothing.
Yeah, oh yeah,
That'd be
they have
crazy.
live
It's
stream.
unbiased right there. Yeah.
Yeah, because the ones that I watched, there were at least one or two women that were just logical, and you're just
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh yeah, oh I believe I'm a 5, or I believe I'm a 6. Like
Yeah.
they were just like really logical, but then like there were disproportionate amount, just
Right.
saying like
Think about
on
it.
the egotistical side.
You think women don't have to try twice? I think if prostitution became legal, I think women might have to try harder.
They'd have to, prostitutes would have to be in shape. They'd have to be desirable. You'd have to be.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm
good,
saying.
too.
It's like you
mean,
can be lazy and
yes,
not in
you know.
shape or desirable or do things that I value outside of sex.
Yeah.
If you don't display those, then why wouldn't I have enough money to go weekly or bi-weekly
Think about all the
every time I get
dudes.
paid?
Think about all them
point.
dudes.
You don't think it won't kick into high gear when your wife knows or your girlfriend knows, nigga, he can go get some clean quality pussy right now.
I'm just laughing. I'm laughing at when. What about when you find out the dude that you went to high school with, that went to the gym all the time and shit?
Oh, shit.
That he a hoe now.
oh,
that he a
that-
prostitute.
He's a
now and
prostitute?
shit. That he a prostitute. That's why
Yeah.
he's so damn.
That's why
That's
he's so
why he's
damn
hella
jacked.
fit and shit. Yeah.
That's why-
Because he's gigolo.
Dudes be gigolos.
Yeah, that's the
Gigolo,
thing.
it doesn't have a bad stamp for men.
Gigolo is weird because, like you said, I mean, halftime they just want.
I thought about
company.
signing up.
They
There's
just
this
basically-
online service
But
where you could be a gigolo and it's not even a full. These niggas,
Just take it to the grave. You ain't gotta tell nobody.
No, you don't have to tell nobody. That's what y'all
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
understand.
yeah.
Gigolo shit is real, bruh. You don't even have to. You can be all shapes and sizes. Preferably, you'd be better off if you're in shape. But literally, these women, they just need somebody to go to their company meeting. They need somebody clean, attractive to go to their company meeting. They're going to pimp you. You're going to be their boyfriend for a week, bruh.
Yeah.
Or a weekend. You're going to go out of the country with them. You're going to shake hands with their coworkers. You're going to do what the high-end escort would do for her.
Yeah.
Look good on her arm.
Yeah.
Connect with the other men there. You know what I'm saying? Talk about your work.
Same thing, yeah.
You could be I own a construction company. You know what I'm saying? They
got a
might
whole
be,
story. You should get your cue cards to study on,
Yeah,
on
you
the
know what I'm
plane
saying?
ride.
Like, you got your research, and then you treat her like a lady.
There's an
And
upcoming-
she gives you 10 bands.
Man, she
Yeah.
probably not. They probably treat you like a kid.
And I know women
you
are kicking out more money than
Yeah,
men
it's
are.
really
I know
what
they
it
are.
is. They probably
A
just,
woman buying a gigolo is willing to spend, I think, 10 times more than a man buying a prostitute.
yeah.
For sure.
Yeah,
A
they
weekend might be, if a weekend it was fucking 15, or I don't know, if a weekend was $5,000 for
Yeah.
a woman for a weekend, I think a man might be 10 grand.
Oh hell yeah! She's like, what do you drink?
Because you got to be a balling ass woman to even do this.
Yeah.
Number
yeah,
one.
Yeah.
And do you think age as well? Because like probably older women do
Probably
it more.
older.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
More
Yeah,
likely.
because
I think
societally they're
I
not.
think 35 to 45 is probably
Yeah.
a hot zone for
Hey,
women.
you
to
take a half of Viagra,
Right,
break, her,
yeah.
break her back. But hold up. But also, like you said, also
Chill
she
out.
probably not even, if she old anyway, she probably ain't even trying to have sex, man. She just.
well, I don't think
probably
she's
wants to compete.
crazy.
She
Oh,
wants
no.
some companionship.
Yeah. Run that one back.
No.
He said, no, you
nigga,
gonna have to break her off. at
Niggas,
least.
they want a lot of dick, bro.
Yeah.
They want a lot.
I remember,
bro.
like, women-
You catch her between 40 and 50, it's up.
And you gonna have
Yeah.
to break. You gonna have to break her back between 40 and 50.
Yeah, bro.
she's
You
in
need
40 and 50.
not only do you need to be able to be all this, you need to be able to fuck the shit out of her.
Yeah.
You need to go 2 to 3 times.
She wants you to dog it out.
She wants
Yeah.
rounds.
Yeah.
She's not.
Yeah.
She's not. She's paying for a service.
true.
She's gonna be a little bit more demanding. You need to. Yeah. You're gonna have to be able to withstand these rounds now.
Hey, that's funny.
You're gonna have to be able to get hard with just a little breeze.
you
you know
better
what I'm
take
saying?
some-
Like,
yeah, you better
because
take
I
some of them-
believe
some of them rhino
yeah,
joints
bruh.
at the gas
Little
station.
breeze.
Get you some
We're
Viagra.
talking about a woman who's
That's
so
funny.
corporate driven, she might not get sex for every 3 months, and she buys you for a week.
Right.
Yeah,
Nigga, you're dead, bro.
Right.
You're
But she wants
dead.
to, but she wants to limp back into the office on Monday.
Right.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
right.
I know what you're saying. Yeah.
See, because remember, like when women get to that point, it's because like their
The sex
their
drive heightens.
beauty has fade. So
Yeah.
societally, like they're not to the point where they could just get sex easily anymore. So or
No,
companionship.
no. They can always get sex easily, but when you're a $1 million a year earning woman CEO, you can't be caught out here getting some gym dick.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They got to protect their reputation too.
So they have to be like up there.
It's different. Yeah, it's different.
It's not like
for
a
me.
housewife or-
It's
Yeah,
different for me as a CEO, male CEO that's single. You can know I got 4 girlfriends in Raleigh, right? But you can't be you don't want to be a woman as a CEO and have the image of she always got a hot little landscaper. She's always a new landscaper fucking our CEO. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're paying for discretion among other
You're paying
things
for
too.
discretion of
Yeah.
mainly, yeah.
You're not
I
gonna
don't
be
know, man.
posting on Instagram and shit.
At this point, though, I don't know. They might be able to get away with that at this point.
What do you mean? Huh?
Yeah, that's
I
true.
don't
I guess
think so.
women's rights, right?
Wait, get away with what?
Women's
Feminism.
rights,
Feminism, man.
women's rights only work when you're not in an important position. Nigga, a $1 billion woman does not want to be looked at as a hoe. I don't care.
Yeah, you
what
don't
it
want to
is.
be looked at as that, but yeah.
But
yeah,
that's
yeah.
how
You're
you're
talking
gonna
about
be
buying,
looked
like,
at.
you're talking about like.
Yeah,
buying
that's
and
not
shit.
flying,
Yeah,
bro.
that's different than
You-
like
you
Definitely
dating.
work-
non-disclosures.
You work at Starbucks and you have a regular 9 to 5. Sure, be a hoe all the fuck you want to. Nobody
Right.
cares.
Facts,
you know what I'm
facts,
saying?
facts,
But
facts,
like
facts.
the CEO.
Yeah, I guess we're talking about
the-
hoeing, then yes, but just
Yeah.
like relationship with like, I don't think the relationship shit matters as much as the
Well, no,
hoeing.
y'all gotta remember. Y'all gotta understand. It's always gonna be looked at hoish if she has if she has too many
More than one.
boyfriends.
Yeah,
she's
it's
gonna be
gonna
looked at
be
as a
looked
hoe.
at as absolutely.
We know she's not, but that's the image.
That's
you know
gonna
what
be
I'm
the
saying?
image, yeah.
So
That's why escorts
And I was
are
talking
convenient.
about the paying part as well. Then why did paying the guy to do all this instead of just getting it for free?
Because like you said, you're paying for
'cause, like,
discretion. You're paying
for discretion. A
discretion.
certain
That's what it is.
quality
Yeah,
of
It's
yeah,
a
man.
service.
yeah.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
service.
a certain
So it's like
quality of man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's the landscaper's hot, but he might not know nothing other than landscaping
True.
and different types of grass. I can't bring him around
Everybody else.
these
He
guys
liable-
because his intelligence isn't
It's
there.
not
You
there.
know
well,
what
and
I'm
also
saying?
he's
Yeah,
liable
yeah.
to take a picture of you while you're sleeping, laying next to the
He
bed.
does some weird shit. Yeah,
And
yeah,
post it on
yeah.
Instagram.
You literally,
Yeah. And then you
exactly.
roast
You
it,
just,
Facts.
yeah. I need to know that I could be just
Taking
an
pictures
impor-
on your property and
I could
shit.
be an
Right.
important. I
Yeah.
could be an important guy in San Francisco, but this girl in Texas hires me every 3 months.
That's a fact.
So it's like,
Yeah.
even if she does bring me up outside of that, my image is still solid over there, and
Yeah.
she can just say she can refer to me as her boyfriend all year because, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's the deal.
That's the deal.
Man, there's a bunch of rumors out there, like the celebrities, politicians, people that have a heavy, that have a large appetite.
All of them, nigga.
Yeah,
all
yeah.
of them do. I don't believe, brother. All
I heard
sick,
Bill Maher.
bro.
Bill Maher goes to sex parties a lot.
Bro, all of them are sick, bro.
Yeah, there's a bunch
This is
of
the
them.
thing, bro. This is the thing about people in high positions and we're in extreme job careers or extreme high stressful positions. Sales, actors. We're talking about the greatest of the great.
Right.
Yeah.
Kobe, Jordan, all of us are sick, bro. We're all sick, bro.
Yeah.
We're all sick, and we
Yeah.
find different ways to release our shit. Some
Yeah.
of it might be sex. Some of it might be gambling. Some of it might be,
All of us have a
Fucking-
fight.
It's like you're all privy to a different type of living and lifestyle, and it's like you kind of go crazy looking at like how crazy this shit is.
Yeah.
So it's like you
What you
become
mean?
like when I can imagine like being like a rookie NBA player and realizing like for the first time this level of like this secret society of living up here. Like you eventually start buying into that lifestyle as well.
Nah, I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about that.
You just
I'm
talking about
talking-
like all
I'm
people
talking
have
about
vices.
people who are the greatest at what they do. Their release is just as extreme. You just
Yeah.
don't know what it is.
They usually
The
have
greatest,
kinks.
the
Right.
greatest golf player, Tiger Woods, had a harem of bitches.
Oh, right.
You know
right,
what I'm
right.
saying?
Okay.
Michael Jordan's the greatest basketball player, an addictive gambler,
Yeah,
insane
yeah.
gambler.
Right.
We all have our vices.
Toby
Yeah.
Maguire,
Right,
poker.
right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying?
Yep, yeah.
Everybody has their vice. So
Yeah.
whatever, all the greatest people or high stressful salespeople. Since I've been in sales, I know Coke is regular.
Oh,
I
yeah.
know cokeheads
Yeah, yeah.
and I
Oh,
know
yeah.
alcoholics.
Oh, yeah.
Just being in a salesperson, just being
That's a fact.
just being a salesperson. There's the regular salesperson who treats it like a customer service job.
Yep.
Who I'm just here to make my minimum, and then there's us who are insane about hitting the bonuses
Right.
and maxing out how much company can give me, and they're going and binge drinking 4 nights a week
Yeah.
and doing cocaine and having 4 girlfriends.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Same with the girls. The girls are. It's like we all as savage as it sounds, we all flip this girl because that's what she likes to do,
Yeah.
and we all get money together.
Yeah.
She's a hoe, we hoes, we drug addicts. They're like
Yeah,
that's what salespeople are on that type of time.
That's what they do.
That
yeah,
Wall Street shit.
Yeah.
Wolf
Yeah.
of Wall Street was the perfect example of that.
Once you get to like you said, once you get to them tiers.
Once you get to that level of tier,
it's the chase. It's the thrill of the
right.
the
They
whole-
all so to be a president. Mayor, nigga, I
Yeah.
think all y'all sick, and I don't know what your sickness is,
But you
and
got
I
something
might
like
not
that. You
even
think like
consider
that.
it as a sick. But everybody has some because I'm only calling it sick because that's how society might view it.
view
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
know
I
what
don't
you
think
mean,
Tiger Woods was wrong at all. You know
Yeah.
what I'm
Right,
saying?
right, right.
No, it's
I
true,
don't
it
think
makes
certain people were wrong at all in
It's
their.
just because of their status.
It's
or
just
where
because of their
That's
status,
crazy.
bro.
Yeah.
These people who are obsessive over things have to release in equally or greater fashion. They have
Right.
to.
Often, very often.
Have
yeah.
to.
Yeah, very often.
Wait, was he married when he was doing it?
Tiger?
Yeah, Tiger.
Yeah, that was the
Who
big
gives a
problem.
fuck? It's Tiger.
That was the
It's
big
Tiger
problem, yeah.
Woods. I don't care if he was married. It's Tiger
Back in
Woods.
the
I know
nigga.
you don't. You're not a woman.
Right.
So,
Right.
no,
But I
I'm
mean, I
saying,
see
If
what
you
you're
don't
saying.
know who you're dating, bro.
It
If
often
you,
translates into like a sexual thing, yeah.
not always, yeah, or
Not always,
gambling
but
too,
often,
though, because
yeah.
you know Michaels was gambling.
Or
Yeah,
yeah,
Michaels was
some
getting-
yeah, some vice, a
Yeah.
vice.
Yeah.
of some
I see,
sort.
but
Kobe's
that's
was
just like you were
championships,
saying.
You know,
Yeah.
like
Yeah, just like you said, like with, I always believe that people at the top, they do everything that ordinary people do. They just mostly get away with it.
exactly
Everything
yeah.
that anything that we
They
can get arrested for,
They
they,
can-
do.
yeah,
Exactly,
Yeah, yeah,
they
yeah.
can do it legally as hell.
Whatever it is.
Well,
Go to their-
it's people
push
are
you
still
up their
people.
access to
You know what I'm
it.
saying?
Yeah.
That's what
Go
you're
to
saying.
their
People are still
Epstein
people.
Island.
Yeah,
Yes.
different,
They
you have a
might be
different level of
watching
access to it.
gladiator sport somewhere we don't know is
And that's what I'm
Right,
saying.
right,
Exactly.
Yeah.
right.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
the
With
the
poor
highest
people.
quality is not good enough at a certain
Nigga,
point.
that's crazy.
With poor people,
Yeah.
watch poor people fight each other,
Yeah,
like
that'd be
cockfighting
crazy.
or
No, it's
something,
real.
That'd be
or
crazy,
dog fighting.
yeah.
Hunger Games, nigga.
Yeah.
No, it's
Yeah.
real.
So yeah, that's the thing. It's like
But yeah.
I'm completely okay with learning most people's
Vices and
sick
stuff.
perversion
Uh-huh.
or whatever their vice is. It's just
as long as it's legal.
As long I don't even as long as it's legal, I guess. If it's
Yeah, because then now we're going into the Aries
Every time
fears.
you're talking about kinks, if you're in the kink department,
Kink-wise,
you-
yeah.
I don't give a fuck what your kink is as long as it's legal.
Yeah.
And honestly,
And I think
if-
we all know
and
what the, like,
honestly,
5 or
if I
6
found out,
illegal
and
ones
honestly,
are.
if I found out like I found out your kink was self-deletion, but it was people signing up to do it, I don't know if
Okay.
I don't know. I don't think I'd care that much
I don't
either.
care.
Well, isn't that what they had in Japan,
It's like,
something like that?
yeah,
Like,
they do. They have the
assisted?
forums.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
trying to figure out what level of like I'm not with illegal might be too vague because weed's illegal still. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
So like,
Well, here anyway. Too.
yeah, like the child thing is too far for me.
Right,
You
right,
know
right,
what
right.
I'm
There's
saying?
like 5 or 6 that come to mind.
It's got to be like reasonably sick.
no animal.
You know what I'm
no,
saying?
Yeah, no
Like-
animal stuff. No kid stuff.
I don't know if I care about the animal. thing. I don't
Really?
think-
You
not
wouldn't
really.
have a problem with that?
You don't care. Animals
I
get
just don't.
fucked.
I wouldn't give a fuck.
Like,
I
what-
would think you were really weird.
It's very weird.
I would
Yeah,
think
that's
you would be
very,
really
very
weird, but I don't know if I care that much. I'm not a PETA nigga.
Are you?
though,
Well,
either.
I mean, are you?
I'm not a Peter
But you're
bro,
not
like-
associating. Are you like hanging out with? Does that matter? Like, you have a best friend who was like fucking with that? Like, would you be?
if
cool
I had a
with
best friend who was like, I found out I
Like
couldn't fuck
bestiality?
with him no more.
it? Right, right, right.
What if
Yeah,
De Niro
yeah,
came up, came to you and said, "Hey,
I'd
Jay,
kill him. I'd kill him. You got me fucked up. Yeah,
My asshole's
yeah,
bleeding."
yeah.
Yeah, like,
But
You're
like,
like, show me on the doll. Where he touch you?
Show me on the dog."
Yeah. Nigga, that shit is crazy,
Chill
bro.
out.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe the animal thing is too far. I don't know.
The animal thing. Animal thing's too much for me.
I wouldn't care though. I don't think I
super
care.
it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't like. Mess
I
with
agree.
You internally.
You
That
just be
doesn't
like,
fuck-
"What the
care.
fuck?"
Doesn't fuck you
Like,
up.
I
like
wouldn't. I wouldn't be championing them for to go to bed.
Yeah.
Like Aries Spears, yeah, this nigga needs a couple years.
Too far. Yeah.
Yeah, he needs jail. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Right.
I would be. I'm down to ride on this nigga to the jail cell. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
because you were just on. That's off the. That's
weird.
crazy.
Yeah.
It's off the Yeah, consent is a must. That's probably
Yeah.
the fourth
Kids
one.
is crazy.
Consent is a
Yeah,
mistake.
Children is
that,
crazy.
that
Children's
whatever
crazy.
that
Children's-
is,
it's
whatever
just
that
crazy.
was.
Whatever.
I don't.
Still,
Yeah,
it's
when
somebody-
you were
whatever,
describing it to
yeah.
me, I'm like, I'm
Yeah.
trying to find the comedy.
There's none.
There's not.
There's
Yeah.
none, bro.
Shay, when I
It's
tell
just
you,
the thing. Yeah, it is
when I
literally
tell you
just
it's
the
so
thing.
sick,
No,
you
it's not.
can't.
Like, what am I
believe-
laughing at here? Or supposed
Can't believe it's
Yeah.
real, bro. It's
just-
so
that's
sick.
he split oil in it.
Right.
Like, I don't know.
Like, okay, a couple minutes in, you're like, okay, so this is just porn.
Yeah, yeah,
This is just illegal porn.
yeah.
Like, I don't understand.
It's deep, bro. We at 310.
Okay.
We're out of here. All right, y'all.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
comment, share, subscribe.
Yeah.
Everything 3 Podcast. This is way too fucking long.
Bro, you put the cowboy hat on and went in.
Yeah.
Damn, bro.
Make sure y'all know what to do. Treehouse Gang. Come see us this Friday at Wake County Speedway.
Yeah.
We'll be out there at the tailgate from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. to 3 Podcast. Live interviews, all type of stuff. We'll be having fun, cornhole food, all that. Make sure y'all like, comment, share, subscribe, everything to 3O Podcast. Hit the post notifications as well, too. Peace.
Peace.
Sir, see y'all there.
Thank you guys so much for 700 subscribers. We need you to make it to 8, so make sure you hit the like, follow, share, subscribe button. Do they have those up there?
Yes, they do.
Okay.
Have it all.